Hey y'all, happy hump day. How's everybody doing? Hey Chakra King, hey Beans and Cornbread. Child right, Angry on me. Hey Meow Meow. Hey Hudson J. Does will anybody mind going to Lolo's wall and let her know that I'm live? Cause I was supposed to do an interview with her. Hey Miss LA, at 11. But Intrinsic went live. And since she was the person actually in Vegas, I figured I'd let her go and do a video. Then her video went off. Then I couldn't go live. Hey, LSA boss. But I'm here now. You know what I mean? Things get crazy around here, and actual life comes first. Hey, Miss B. So if anybody could let her know that I'm live, maybe she's watching. I put her name in the title of the in the video in case she still shows up. But if she doesn't, I understand because I said 11, and now it's 1 o'clock. But like I said, life be life, and so if she don't pop over, if she pops over, I'll drop the link. If she don't, I absolutely understand because I did not go live at 11, but I put her name in the title of the video anyway, I believe. So anyway, I hope she pops up over here because I really did want to have a conversation with her. And so if somebody could go to her wall or something and let her know that I'm live, I'd appreciate it. Hey, First Lady of YouTube. I figured I'd come on and try anyway because I like to keep. Hey, Serious Bayless, how you doing, girl? I figured I like to. Thank you, Beans and Cornbread. I figured I like to keep my word, so I figured let me come live anyway, right? Hey, Candy Cane. So if somebody could let her know that I'm live. Maybe she's somewhere asleep now. I don't know. It looked like she had been up a long time in what's his name, Lemon's live this morning. And like I said, after that, Intrinsic went live. And at the time that I asked her for the interview, she said she would. I said 11, but I didn't know Intrinsic was gonna go live, and I was just like, okay, hey Buddha Bill. So we'll just see if she comes over here. But until then, I'll do my commentary. If she don't show up, maybe she will another day, and we can go from there. But I still got something to say. Y'all know me, child. Y'all know me. Okay, so the first part of the title of my video says narratives are forming, right? One reason why I want to do an interview with Lolo is because I sense a narrative forming, right? In my opinion, something is forming. And I hope y'all can hear me, by the way. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Y'all, please hit the like button. There's 118 people in here. I hope we have 100 likes already. If we don't, please hit the like button. Y'all know I'm always trying to get to 100 likes. It helps me stay in the algorithm, and I really appreciate you guys, right? Hey, Queen Diva. Hey, Lolo. Hey, thank you, girl. I didn't think you was going to show up because I'm late. Let me drop the link, okay? So I'm dropping the link for Lolo, y'all. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. Let me get the link, Lolo. Okay. Let's see here. It's gonna let me paste it. Yeah, let me paste it. Oh, okay, Lolo. I just dropped the link down in the chat, and so you can hit it when you're ready. And thank you so much for coming over here. That's all right. Cause I really want to ask this. You doze off. I'm sorry. I hope. No, no, huh? You didn't hold me up. I saw Intrinsic go live, and since y'all guys were actually in Vegas, I figured I'd let her go on. Then I got held up with something else, and then it was just like a lot going on. But anyway, y'all, this might be Lolo. Yeah, let me put up my thing to make sure that it is in fact Lolo. Y'all check out my tag bag, because I put some counters in there. Because, honey, there's so much going on these YouTube streets. I feel like a whole lot of us just need to take a bubble bath, put on some counters, and chill, child, chill. Okay. Let me see. Hey, Lolo.
Good morning. That's a wonderful idea. I swear, it's a wonderful idea to do. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I was
check out
thinking
them
about you.
candles,
Yeah,
honey, honey, Miss Olivia.
I know, baby. That's why I put the candles up there. I was like, oh, Lord, what is going on, right?
Oh,
I was
my
like, wait a
love,
minute.
my love, my love.
Let's
I
see.
am, I'm a big old crybaby, but I'm
Child,
not
oh
gonna
my
leave.
God, can I just say, Lolo, when I
Mm-hmm.
seen you crying on your lap when you was in the airport, I was like, you know what, this is really pissing me off. Because I don't like to see, no, you shouldn't have been upset like that on your way home from a vacation from which was supposed to be relaxing. I didn't think that that was cool. And hey, everybody coming in, could y'all please hit the like button? I didn't understand that. So I understand on your life. And that's why I wanted to speak to you because I very rarely ask anybody for an interview. You know what I mean? But
Yes,
I
ma'am.
really, and I know you probably don't mind, but you know, we all got our own minds. You know, my commentary is my commentary,
It
right?
is
And for
absolutely. This is
me,
your platform.
yeah, and for me, I didn't like to see you crying,
You
you
know, I
know, and
was
I
so
know you said
overwhelmed. I was,
Right, but you shouldn't have been overwhelmed from a vacation to me, in my opinion. You know what I
yeah.
mean? To the point to where you crying and then you try to keep the peace. You know what I mean? And I just didn't like
Ah,
the whole thing. So that's why I wanted to interview you. And I even saw you on, and the reason why I said narratives is forming the first part of that video, because in my opinion, you don't have to agree or not, and
good
I'm sure
morning,
you don't,
everybody.
but I feel like that there is a narrative forming and I feel like they trying to make Lolo be the bad guy, and I'm trying to understand why.
I honestly don't know, Miss Olivia. I
I'm not
don't
getting
know.
that.
I just, I had planned on coming home, editing my little stuff to just show, the buildings. I got plenty of pictures of buildings and the insides and
Mhm.
just a memento kind of for myself. And
Yeah,
whew,
yeah. I hate. I don't like. Well, just let me start off by saying, you look so nice. I really like the way you had your hair, especially in particular with those little gold, the little gold things in the front. And I got
thank
a niece that's 15 years old, and she always wear braids and twists and stuff like that. I'm gonna
mhm.
put some of them in the front of her head like that.
I
Um,
love them.
when she get her hair freshly done, she will love that, honey. Okay.
I always love a little accenting yourself, even though
Yeah.
even though I'm 53, I
Hmm.
still, am in my spirit, that 15-year-old girl that had her child early.
I didn't know you had a baby at 15. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm. Well, there's no
Okay.
need to dox me. There's nothing, I've
Yeah.
been very transparent up here, CC.
Hmm.
And good morning, everybody. I'm sorry. It's been a long night. A long night,
Okay.
child.
That's what I want to talk about too. So let's jump right in,
Yeah,
right?
let's jump
So I
in
heard
there.
some things going on. Well, I listen. I woke up to Lemon's live this morning because you know I can't do the all night thing, child.
Child,
Ooh, child.
I
And
done
I'm gonna
been up
be real
for
cranky. I
days, it
can't
seemed
believe you
like.
so gracious. Um,
I jumped up there because he said everybody up there had a phone, so they couldn't
hmm
share anything. So
hmm
went up there to help him share whatever he wanted to share. I didn't
hmm
go up there to air anybody out or
Yeah, I heard you say that. I
yeah,
heard you say that. I
you
did. I
know.
heard you say that. But let me ask you this, Lolo.
Sure, go right
So,
ahead.
as people was talking in the chat, I don't know who brought it up about a $250 donation. And
Yeah,
I seen you, and you said you didn't receive it. And it was
yeah,
supposed to be for Film Noir. Did Film Noir bring it up? But she the one that brought it up.
yes, ma'am.
And
Because I had completely forgot
how did
about it.
that, yeah, how did it come up?
I'm not quite sure. She said something about it. No, I got a dollar cash app from a young lady. I don't know Fem Noir's identity, which I don't want to know because it's none of my business.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the dollar cash app, saying that, don't make me call her. She sent you $250. I sent it to you, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I've never. It never came. And
Right.
I wouldn't I mean, I when she asked me, did I get, was it did I get my Cash App? I didn't
Uh-huh.
think I thought she meant, the other little ones that were coming in because I don't know her name.
Uh-huh.
I don't know her Cash App. I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
what to look for. And
Mhm.
literally, it didn't say 250, but how am I going to question her about what she sent or when she was going to send it? Because that was 2 months ago.
Right, right.
So,
And
yeah,
okay, as you was talking, I heard you. I thought it was recent because I don't keep up with all the lives, right?
yeah,
And so I'm thinking, well, she sent it today. She sent it yesterday. But when you said May, you know what I mean, and then you went to look, and you went to your cash apps, and you start looking, and you was like, I don't see a $250 cash app from around that time,
not even
and
in my
then
emails.
some, I don't know if it was Film Noir or somebody kept insisting that you did, and I seen you like looking and like I don't see that. I haven't got a cash app that big. The biggest one I got back then was from Sean Bradley, which was $100,
Me
right?
too. Me too. That's the biggest one that I've gotten was $100 ever.
Hmm.
And I've
Hmm.
had my Cash App since 2020.
Right.
August
Now,
2000.
and I noticed that I was like, okay, she ain't got
No,
no lie to tell. But let me read, and then let me read this because she says, Film Noir says, "Hey, Miss O." Now I didn't say this, so maybe she's talking to the crowd. Please stop saying she doxed me. She doxed my soror, and I'm done with it all.
and I
Right.
didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to show that I didn't get it. That's the only thing that I got from her was that dollar that I refunded to her.
Right.
I
Right.
wasn't trying to dox her. I don't even know her.
Right, right. So I mean, and then, but if you didn't get it, you just didn't get it, and I believed you. You know what I mean? And film. What's this? No, I didn't. Film Noir. No, you didn't. What? Maybe I'm behind in the chat. Anyway, Sim says she's lying to F again. My Sora
But why would I
emailed
lie?
you. What? Wait a minute, let me finish what she
I'm
said.
sorry.
She
Go
says
ahead.
my Sora emailed you and said, lady said you didn't send her S. Then she doxed her. I don't have a Cash App account. Well, I mean, my question is, I mean, it is possible that the lady sent the cash out to the wrong person because you don't have no reason to lie about, in my opinion, you don't have no reason to lie about a
The
cash
gift.
out that was sent to you in May. Like, what would you lie for? And it's supposed to be for this trip. The trip is over now. I don't even understand why it came up. Like, why did it come up? If it supposed to happened in May, what is the issue now?
I don't know. I
Do you know
don't
why it came up? Do you know why they started
know.
talking about it?
I don't. I don't.
Hmm.
No, ma'am. I mean, we've been up all night. I wasn't really watching the chat. I even
Right,
dozed off for a moment, but I don't know. But
right,
I wasn't going to ask her like throughout the last 2 months. Fim, are you still going to send 250? I mean, that's her money. If she wants to give something, then I graciously accept it. But
right.
and if she had
She
given it, I would graciously have thanked her even
right.
more. But I don't have it. I can show you my emails. I can show you my cash. I mean,
It
Miss
don't.
Prim,
It
I
you
don't
don't
have
even
it.
have to. You know what? My common sense tell me that you don't have no reason to lie. This was so long ago that if you got it, you got it. If you didn't, you didn't. Right? So Film is saying she said she didn't get it, but somebody with her name, picture, and YT name confirmed they received it. Right? Well,
But did
so
they
it wasn't
accept
it
it?
wasn't Lolo because Lolo said it wasn't her. Now you got to be tricky sometime with these cash app names because it is a lot of trolls. Hanging
Yeah.
around here. So my thing, Film, is did you send it to somebody else to send to her? You know what I mean? And you just not saying it like that? Did you send it to somebody else to send to her? Like you send it to Ness? Because I know Ness is your girl to send to her.
Well, I would know
Because if you
Ness's
did,
thing.
and she ain't playing victim film. I'm simply asking her a question. And had I not asked her the question, I don't even know why you getting defensive. Because if had I not asked her the question, we wouldn't be talking about this right now. But like I said, the first part of my video says I see, narratives are forming, right? The reason why I said that is because why would there be an issue about a $250 interview that happened way back in May? What would be the point of even bringing it up if not to turn Lolo not into a victim, but she said, do y'all think I am effing stupid or dumb? No, I don't think you dumb or stupid.
At
I
all.
think that I think that if that lady say she didn't get it, she get it. And and then I also feel why would she have to lie? Why does she have to lie about something you supposed to send her in May for a trip? Like, are you saying you want it back? Like, what? My thing is, even before we get to Lolo Film, hey CCTV, even before we get to Lolo, what is the purpose of bringing it up? Like, why are you bringing it up after all this time? That's what. Could you answer that for me, film? And I'm not. I'm just asking a question. Since everybody asking questions, why? What's the problem? Like, was you asking for it back, or what? Can y'all tell me if she was asking for it back over there,
I
running
don't
to that boy's
know.
channel?
I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, I ain't even talking to you, Lolo. Hold
Yes,
on for a
ma'am.
minute. I'm trying to talk to her in the chat because I want to know what is the purpose of even bringing it up if it happened in May. If you're not asking for a refund, what would it matter? You know, what is the issue? And thank y'all. Do we have 100 likes yet, y'all? I'm just trying to make it seem what I just want to know what the issue is. Why bring it up if it happened in May? Like, I'm confused. What is the purpose? So I guess ain't nobody gonna answer. Anyway, we're gonna move it right along.
Yes,
Hey,
ma'am.
D Dot said Ness probably told her to pick a fight with Lolo. I mean, I don't even understand what the big deal is if it supposed to have happened. Did you send it to Ness and Ness supposed to have sent it to her? Cause why would Lolo have to lie? It don't make no sense. Like, I don't get it. She said, I am not mad, but I see what is going on. Lolo brought it up in lemon chat. Someone texted me, I am in a so you brought it up, Lolo?
No, no, because I had literally forgotten about it. I thought maybe you changed your mind. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't even
Because it
remember
never
about it.
came.
Yeah, it never came. So I just thought you changed your mind because like the trip is over.
Right. So who brought it up though? She said you brought it up.
I don't remember bringing it up, Miss Finn, because I don't know. I mean, I didn't have it, so I don't get it.
I don't know why you would say, but sometimes film, some people, I've seen it done in several content creators chats. They don't know the cash app of a person, so they send it to the content creator. So the content creator can send it to the person. I've seen it done a lot. I'm sure you've seen it too. That's why you would send it. I'm not saying you sent it to her, but
Yeah,
I am
she
saying
didn't
could
send it
that
to
if
Ness
something
because
like
I
that
know
have
Ness's
happened?
Cash App. It wasn't sent to Ness. It was another young lady.
Oh, it was sent to another young lady, and the other young lady was supposed to send it to you.
Baby, how would I mean, Miss Cece, why would I bring how can I bring it up if I didn't ever get it? And I didn't even remember it. I mean, the trip is over. What would be the point of bringing it up?
That's what I want to know. Why? What is the let me go so I won't be attacking a child, y'all? Well, you have a good day, film. And I hope you ain't upset, but I just don't understand the reasoning for the conversation. Even though if you brought it up, it's been so long ago. Why? Why even bring it up? I don't understand.
What would I have said about it? That you gifted me? That I mean that it doesn't make sense. I
Right?
mean,
It's been so long. Like,
I don't understand.
but anyway, child. Like I said, there are narratives forming,
Yes,
and I don't think film hits links. But if she does, she more than welcome. Cause y'all know me. I'm just asking questions. I ain't got no dog in the fight, but I'm good with the question, right? So anyway, Lolo, child, I don't understand that whole thing. I was just trying to make
I'm
it make
thank you
sense.
for
Cause
trying to help me make it make sense because I'm literally was trying to go through every email I
I
have,
saw
every
that.
and trying to figure out she send it to somebody else? I mean, Lori
Yeah,
Patterson is a common name for
exactly.
so I thought maybe and Lori, there's a lot of Lori, aka Lolos. And
Hmm.
I've never
Hmm.
gotten a cash app that big. I would remember it, be thankful for it for one thing.
Right.
If I'm nothing else, I'm humble
Exactly. I mean, that's $250. That ain't a small amount of money.
at all. That is actually a really big amount of money for somebody like me. I just don't have it like that.
I mean, for anybody, the sense you remember and you remembered and was very grateful for the $100 that Sean Bradley sent you. That's a large amount.
Absolutely. I actually bought a couple of outfits with it.
Okay. So then, but Boss said, Lori, you being lined up, which I absolutely agree with. You know what I mean? But
Feels
I
like
really
it.
just want to know what the big to do about the $250 was. Number one, it's supposed to happen in May. Number two, we are now in August. Number three, the trip is over. Number four, what is the big? I'm still not getting why. Why is it a big deal? And then now they saying you doxed her soror, and it would if this never would have been brought up, and they would have kept talking about it, you would never have to click on your cash app and try to see if you got something that you didn't remember getting in the first place. Do you
I
see what
don't
I'm saying?
I get it. I see what you're saying. I don't know why it's being done, but I see what they're saying.
Yeah.
Um,
Lance Brooklyn said no, Lolo didn't bring it up. Someone told her why is she lying while receiving a $250 cash out when she was discussing the money received for her Vegas trip. So I guess this quote unquote person texted film. I
I don't
mean,
know. I
I
don't
don't
know.
even get it, but anyway, child,
Yeah,
whatever. Moving right along, child. Moving right along.
moving right
Okay,
along.
so girl, like I said, narratives are forming, and it appears to me that you finna to be the scapegoat. Okay, you finna to be the
Jeez.
fall guy. It sounded to me like folks is mad at you, cause people felt bad for you. Number one, and then okay, I want to know how it really made you feel. Not for real, okay? Because we
Yeah,
talking. This is me and you, right? And I
yeah.
know you like to keep the peace, right? And that's cool.
I'm a
But we are
Libra.
all adults, and you know I don't play that victim stuff over here. I don't play that
Right.
baby and nobody. If I ask you a question, I'm a straight up person. If you ask me something, I'm gonna tell you.
Hey,
Hey,
Rebel.
Rubber Son, I hope you're feeling better, Rubber Son.
I
Oh my
hope you do
goodness.
too.
I hope you're feeling better, love. Lord have mercy. And Rebel Son
My
that got sick
fellow.
on the vacation. There was a lot going on. And then you know it's for I ask or even
Mm,
for you answer. I mean, for it to be such a kumbaya, like some people trying to make it seem like such a kumbaya trip, nothing happened, everybody was lovey dovey. I mean, it seemed like stuff was happening. Okay,
child.
and
Child.
I'm like, okay, people getting sick, people getting dragged for the for how they having to move around, and just it's a lot of stuff going on. But what I wanted to ask you was, Lolo, at first,
Hmm.
before you and Lemon had a conversation about him mocking you or mocking the way that you walk, how
Hmm.
did that make you feel initially? Like
I
for
had I
real?
didn't even know. I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
that that had happened because I wasn't watching anybody. I was upstairs in the bed, just miserable. And
Mm-hmm.
Andrea called and woke me up, and she could hear it in my voice. And 20 minutes later, she was there, her and her friend. And they were
Mm-hmm.
like, "You need to drink this water. You need to come on. I know you got your Tylenols. You need to do." And I was trying to get myself together, and then I was hearing about it. We were
Uh-huh.
watching the things, and we were hearing about it. And
Uh-huh.
then I saw the ODS was on. I think and I went over there for a
Uh-huh.
minute, and then I got off of there because I went and took a shower, and then when I came out, they were like, K Fit is on. You need to come say something to K Fit. And I
Uh-huh.
had no idea that even she was dragging me. So I didn't know
Wait,
that.
wait, K-Fit was dragging you too?
Yeah, I think
Oh, I
so.
didn't know
That's
that.
what I was told afterwards. And
What was she dragging you for?
I mean, I think she put a picture with a wheelchair and said something. I don't know. I
Oh,
honestly haven't checked.
oh
I
wow.
just, yeah, I mean, for me, it's time. My time is always lined up in chunks of having to do this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I lied about the alcohol. We're not going. I'm insert picture here.
Don't
We
read
can
the
talk.
chat. Just pay
Yeah,
attention to me, okay?
absolutely.
Do me a favor, Lolo. Just
Yes,
focus on me and you talking, okay?
absolutely.
Because you're gonna get sidetracked. Just
Yeah, and
so
I don't want to do
so
that
so you learned that uh uh K Fit said something derogatory as well, right?
later on.
But what
Afterwards, yeah,
you
later
learned that
on.
afterwards, right? Just like you learned that afterwards about lemon,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, but I want to know, Nick, because everybody, I want to know how you felt initially, like whenever you found out about it, the first time it came in your ears. How did you feel about it for real?
It hurt a little bit,
Thank you for
but
saying it, because it had to. Thank you for telling the truth.
yeah, I mean,
Because why wouldn't it?
who wants to be mocked? But it's okay. I
It's
understand
not
it's okay.
okay. It's not okay. Anyway, you ain't gotta say it no more because it's not okay. Now we moving right along,
Moving
right?
along. Moving
And
along.
so, because it's not okay, period. So, every time I think about it, I get pissed off. But anyway, such I'm gonna have to light me a cigarette here in a minute. So
You and me
okay,
too.
that happened. Now, how? Okay, so did that happen before? You they came into your. What was the deal about them coming into your room and opening your refrigerator? Because everybody knows when you go to a hotel, leave that refrigerator alone because everything in that refrigerator you're gonna have to pay for, right?
Yeah, no, I didn't know that. I have
Oh, you didn't
not.
know?
No, ma'am. This is my
Okay.
first vacation ever.
Okay, so they came in your room. So you invite them to the drinks in the refrigerator, or
I
did they
did.
just
I
you
did
did?
because yes, because I was under the impression that when the sponsor said, "Well, your bar is paid for,
Mm-hmm.
Lori, just go in and relax, get you something to drink, and just relax until you're ready
Mm-hmm.
to go out." And so I got a call, and they were like, "Hey, we're over here. We're gonna come up and kick it with you." Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I get to meet them. I'm
Mm-hmm.
thrilled. And I hear Lemon and honest row in the hallway. So I go to the door and because I didn't try to get cute, so I didn't open the door and I'm leaning out there and they come and it to me it was just really cool meeting somebody that you hear and you know their voice, but now you can put a
Mm-hmm.
voice to the face.
Yeah.
And when they came in and they were like, "What are you doing, Laura? What's going on?" And so
Mm-hmm.
they sat down and I was like, if y'all want something, this bar. Good morning, Jamila. I said this bar. There's some drinks. I knew the sodas and all were paid for. I said there's some drinks over there.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly did not even look at the sensor thing. I didn't know there were sensors under those bottles. I had no idea. I haven't been in a hotel like that, and I've never been in a five-star hotel. Never ever
Mm-hmm.
in my life. So I had no idea that if you lift it off for 20 seconds, it charges it to the room. I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't no,
Yeah.
so I figured if it did cost something, I pay for it. That's okay. I had been working extra hours so that I
Mm-hmm.
would have extra money.
Right.
And I didn't expect the soda to be $4 or $8
Girl.
or orange
Mm-hmm.
juice to be $8 or a bottle of water to be $16. But I knew that the water and the sodas, because that's what I don't really drink. I try to drink every now and then a little bit, but not like I used to. I'm not 20 years younger. It is
Girl,
what it
what you
is,
said?
It just
Right.
is.
Okay, so that happened. You didn't have a problem with it, right? Because you invited them to the alcohol.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's cool. So we moving past that. So y'all, that's a definitive answer, guy. So somebody down in the chat said that you was lying on. They felt like you was lying on K Fit,
Huh?
and oh, it says uh now
I
she
don't
lying
know.
on K
I
Fit.
I
Why
just
she
heard
fake fly for
that she
sympathy and
had
pay
that.
her?
I don't know if she did. I haven't gone over to
Okay.
go on or check on
Oh,
her.
so right now it's allegedly.
Oh, okay.
I mean that's what you saying right now. It's allegedly
Yes,
because you didn't
allegedly.
invite.
I don't really do the community walls and stuff.
Okay.
I
I
mean,
doubt she did that. You know,
yeah,
people
I
is
don't
real
check.
messy, bone carriers. I doubt she did that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Thank you. I don't
And if
check
you didn't
community
hear it,
walls like that.
right? If you didn't hear it, clearly that happened with Lemon though, because he said he apologized. He said y'all talked about it, right?
Exactly. When after
That's
I
what he
heard
said.
it and I was downstairs, over there in the little smoking section and I
Mm-hmm.
saw them come out and we talked about it and I was like, "Man, why y'all have to drag me like that?" And they said, "Well, we heard you said that we came up there and just ravaged your refrigerator, your mini bar or whatever the hell that is." And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I said, "Did you hear the whole thing or did you just hear a small clip?" You know how people will send you small little clips or something,
Uh-huh.
small little clip, and of me saying, "Oh yeah, Lemon and Shakim or Shakim and Lemon came up and they ravaged my mini bar." I
Uh-huh.
mean, hell, I had eaten the peanuts, the this, the that off of it. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
so no, they didn't. Lemon went and I think Lemon got ice. No, it was ice already in there, and it was just
Mm-hmm.
two glasses up there, and so it was. When I said it jokingly and
Right.
it was I didn't think it was a big deal, but then I guess
Right.
they were mocking me, and then we talked it out sitting out there for a while. And,
Mm-hmm.
it was cool. We was
Well,
hugging.
do you think? Let me ask you this. Do you think that because people were saying that before it was time for y'all to go on the before it was time for y'all to go on the party bus, right? Oh, let me ask you about that real quick. Did
Yes.
you know in ahead of time that it was not going to be a private party bus? It was just going to be like a party bus, with random people on it.
Honest to tell you, I couldn't tell you the difference between a party bus or a party van, a party
Mm-hmm.
car. I've never experienced any of that, so I have no idea what a private one is versus one with other people on it. I thought the other people was normal. I thought it was cool. They were fun. I
Mm-hmm.
thought everything I had no idea. The only thing that I thought would be, which is probably really naive, and a lot of this was naive to me because I've never traveled. But I thought that you get in the bus and they take you to the front of the club and you walk in, you get a
Yeah.
drink, and then in a little while later you come back out. And I think that's how Envy described it. And
Mm-hmm.
and I'm thinking, oh, okay, that's cool. I can do that because I know how my back is, and I know
Yeah.
that I can walk in, you know, 50 yards, 100 yards, something like that before it starts to pull
Yeah.
at the back. And I need to kind of slow it down or change my posture or sit or something. Um, and that's what I
Just Net
thought.
said you didn't say that at first. Well, what did she say at first, just Net, if you don't mind me asking? Like I
Well,
said, I don't hear a lot of stuff. But what did she say at first, just Net? So just Net said you didn't say that at first, but she'll answer down in the chat. But so you didn't
mhm.
have no expectations, basically one way or the other when it came to the party bus, because
No,
you didn't know what it was gonna be like, basically, right?
not at all. There
And
were
then
several
you
different types of
absolutely you
buses
thought,
out
and
there.
then yeah, and then you thought that when they was doing these stops, you thought that they was like pulling up in front of the place, you could just walk directly in.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Cause Envy was like, "Yeah, you go and you skip the line and you just go to the front." And, so I'm literally picturing a club. You
yeah,
know how it was back in the 90s and in
yeah.
the
And you
20s.
walk in and it's the
Yeah, you
club.
walk in the club, there's a line outside.
Yeah,
Sometimes
but
if it's busy, and that's what I was picturing.
yeah, I get you. Yeah, but in well, in Vegas now that you go
No,
inside most of
I
these
had no
casinos,
idea. I did not
casinos,
do
and
any
it's the
research
clubs
about
inside there. Yeah,
Vegas. Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't do any research. I was very poor in doing my research on it.
Yeah,
And
no, I get it. Yeah, you
yeah,
ain't never been.
we had the Vegas group chat, and they were people were giving different ideas of what to do, and I was very lackadaisical in looking at them because some of the stuff I just knew I couldn't really do, zip
Hmm.
lining, because I'm scared of heights, so
Hmm.
and I just knew some of the stuff I wasn't really interested in, so I really
Yeah,
took a lackadaisical approach to it.
yeah, yeah. So, what was the original question? Girl, I forgot what the original question was. But anyway, another thing,
Mm,
I don't even know if you knew, but at one point, I think that somebody said, now I didn't hear this come out of his mouth, but I think that somebody said, Sean Bradley had invited you to come over there with them. Now,
yeah.
if that was said, did you know about it? And if you knew about it, why didn't you go?
Well, I
And
thought
would
he
you have gone if you knew about it?
absolutely.
Yeah.
I was bummed that I didn't get to meet him because after we got back to my room that first night, I mean, I didn't get into 10:30 that night, and
Mm-hmm.
I had been going since 6 o'clock in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
Eastern Standard Time. So
Mm-hmm.
it just wasn't enough time. And my body just
Uppity said you
didn't.
should have went with Andrea and sat with SB. So I know Andrea came to see you, and I
She
thought that
did.
was absolutely nice and very, very sweet.
It
So
was.
she was with
I
Sean
never been
Bradley's
loved
party,
on.
right?
My best friend came and loved up on me.
Yeah, but she was with Sean Bradley, then, right? Am I right about that?
She was with her friend Kelly.
Oh, oh,
Uh-huh.
okay. So she wasn't necessarily with Sean Bradley
No,
now.
she wasn't necessarily with Sean Bradley, but
Okay. But
I
did
was.
you know Sean Bradley had asked about you
Yes,
and invited you?
absolutely. Yeah, because
Okay.
he was saying in one of his videos about going to Lolo's Chicken and Waffles, which is where Ox City Queen and I were supposed to go have lunch Sunday. And I was thinking, oh, maybe he knows about it and he'll be
Mhm.
there. But I never got
Oh,
to
you
go.
thought you was gonna meet? That was gonna meet you. It ain't that you
Yeah.
didn't want to go, but you just assumed that he was gonna be at a certain place and he
Yeah, he
wasn't.
said he's like, well, maybe Lolo would be there. She'll post up, and and I, and but I never got to go on Sunday because I was cramping really badly, hamstrings or whatever, the back of the legs from all the walking from the club thing.
Right,
So
right. Yeah, that's right, Miss 313. She didn't accuse K Fit. She said she heard um
that's what
that
somebody
had
said.
happened with K Fit. So that's what she said. She said she heard. She didn't accuse her of it. I don't want nobody, that's not what she said. So anyway, but yeah, I was hoping that you would have went with Shy Bradley as well because I just felt like
He's
it would
my
have been a
sweetie.
better experience. Oh, her K Fit, hey K Fit, hey girl, hey. She said,
Morning.
I did mention the wheelchair. It jokes nothing personal. I joked on her. Oh, so she said she
Yeah,
did
I
mention
didn't
the
take it
wheelchair. It
maliciously.
was a joke,
Yeah,
and
I
she
didn't
didn't
take it
say it wasn't
maliciously.
personal.
Hey, Demetria, I can take a joke. I mean, hell, I can laugh at myself. You can't laugh at yourself. I mean,
Hmm.
really, I've been walking bent like that at that angle since I've had surgery over 20 years ago. And
Oh,
I had two kids after the surgery, and which they just came. But I was blessed to I'm just blessed to be walking. Shit, I don't want to be nobody's
I
victim.
know that's
I
right.
wanted to go. I wanted to be able to go. I was trying my damnedest to keep up with them at going through the
Right.
clubs and winding
Well,
through.
that's why I said I feel like for me
Yeah,
personally, you just would have had a better experience with Sean Bradley and his group.
I'm
I
going
felt
back.
like he was a wonderful host. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
absolutely. And
Um,
I'm going back, Miss Olivia. This time
good.
I'm going to be more prepared. I know
Mm.
that I can rent, a scooter if I need to. And hell, I just
That's what I was gonna
roll
ask
up
you.
very well.
I was
Shoot.
gonna Lolo. I was gonna ask you why don't you rent you one of those mobilized scooters? That was gonna be my next question.
Yeah, I sure will. Shoot. Although it'd probably be 70, $80. That they
Okay,
ain't playing up there.
Just Net said, I'm sorry, Olivia. I heard some stuff with my own ears. She changing S up, so I
What?
can't believe her. Period.
What am I changing up, Net? Please tell me.
Was it just Net? Do you want to hit the link so you can tell her, or do you want to type it in the chat? And I'm sure you don't mind, Lolo. Chat. I'm
No,
sure
I
you
don't
do
mind at all.
understand.
Please let me know because I was not. I mean, I
Hold
literally
on a
got
minute.
six
We
houses.
go.
Hmm.
Just Net. Let me drop the link in case you wanna. Hold on. I'm getting confused here. Hold on one second.
Yeah, okay, yes, ma'am.
Lolo. Who is this person right here? Uh, under new management.
Yeah,
Did you have
Hey,
something you want to
sweetheart.
ask Lolo?
yeah, and you too.
Okay, go ahead.
Good morning, sweetheart.
Hey, good morning. No, it's afternoon now.
Oh, shoot. You
Uh,
know
It
what?
is afternoon. It's like 1:30 here in my time. Okay, what's your question?
let me see. Who do I start? Oh, I had left when y'all was. Had to leave out when y'all were talking about the Cash App and whatnot. I don't know if y'all solved it or not. But why don't both of y'all just call the Cash App
Yeah, I
then?
mean, I don't have no problem with that at all because somebody either accepted it or it's
Okay,
sitting
just that.
somewhere not
Yeah, we
accepted.
had already talked about that. We couldn't figure out. At first, I didn't understand why the conversation now, and second, she said she didn't get it, so it had to go somewhere else if it was sent at
Well,
all. That was
that's what I'm saying. They
so we
both of
talked about that already.
yeah. I know.
Finn
I
said
had
she
to
didn't
leave
even
out.
want to address me anymore, so I don't know. I mean, I can only say I don't have it and
Yeah.
show her she can look through all my emails
I
if she wants.
believe you because I mean it's possible it could have went somewhere else.
No,
But
you didn't.
anyway,
She's the only one.
now
Yeah.
getting back to
I
you, Miss
dropped
O.
it just now. I dropped it. Let me drop it again just now. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Miss O, can't nobody still see my text, right? Now,
Do your what?
my text.
You texted something in the back chat or something?
No, when I come in your room, I say good morning, Miss Olivia.
Oh, I didn't see
Good.
it.
I know
I
because they
guess you
can't
did.
see it. Can't nobody see my text. That's what I'm saying,
Yeah, well,
right?
I was supposed to unblock you a long time ago, and I found it, and I did unblock. Like I said, remember a long time ago, I told you I was having trouble with the
Yeah,
unblocking stuff,
yeah.
and I
Uh,
contacted YouTube partners and all of this and all that. So I'm assuming they didn't work everything out because I asked them to unblock everybody that I ever blocked on my channel, and they
yeah.
said that they would take care of it. So I will try to go back again and find your channel and try to unblock you again,
I
but it'll
appreciate
have to
that,
be after the live.
Miss Olivia. I am not
Uh,
giving you a thumbs up. I'm not sharing you out until my
okay.
text can be seen.
Oh, I respect that. Okay, no problem.
All right.
All
Peace.
right.
Thanks for having me.
Speaking of thumbs up, do I have 100 likes, y'all? Uh, I dropped the link just net. Let me drop it again for in case you didn't see it, because I want to know what she was talking about. And sometimes it's hard to. I don't like to have a conversation in the chat either, Lolo, because I don't like to
Yeah,
type out like that and
right.
stuff get misconstrued. So we at 84 likes, y'all. It's 389 people in the building. Would you please consider hitting the like button? I appreciate it. And so, child, we got sidetracked by that, didn't we?
And yes, ma'am.
I don't even know what I was saying.
Child, I lose my place all the time, honey.
Me too, because people like to go back, and I'm trying to move forward.
Hmm.
When she ever came on here asking at Boots, has she ever came on here for anything? LOL says, okay, let me ask you this.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, Meow Meow a while ago said you trying to come up by my. Oh, okay, just that. Child, I know what you mean. I keep dropping the link though.
Yeah, I saw it.
She said, Meow Meow said, Olivia, ask her, did she ever speak to the sponsor personally? And that's what I thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine said we had 121 likes, y'all. Thank you so much. I can stop asking for them. Right. So, did you ever speak to the sponsor personally?
Yes, ma'am. She made sure I got into my room.
Mm,
She said I can't go to sleep until I know that you get there.
okay.
Because like I said, I was the latest one there. And she said, I mean, she checked on me after the club thing. And when I talked to her, I was sitting in the lobby in the on one of the benches, just trying to get the cramps to calm down. And I said, look, I'll call you when I get up to the room. I promise. But yes, I did.
Right.
I
Let
did.
me ask you this. Then this is a good statement by Nessa. That's why I highlighted it. Getting back that whole cash out situation with is non-plus to me. But she
Mhm.
said, what I can't understand is why the other person who showed proof of the cash app that why didn't the other person, I think she said, show proof of the cash app that they supposedly sent you? You was trying to find it, you didn't see it, they didn't want to believe you. Well, so why didn't the other person just show the proof?
I
You know what
don't
I
know.
mean?
She blocked me on Cash App because I tried to send her $1 to say I mean, you can look at my thing, but it said she's not accepting any um any communication or something from me. I was like, "Oh, okay.
Mm.
I don't know how else to tell her."
Yeah, I got it. But anyway, we move right along
No,
from that.
you too, Felicia. I'm honestly not because I have a job.
You
I'm
are
not
not
YouTube
increasing
ain't never
the
paid me.
amount to get traction to your page.
YouTube
It's
ain't never
saying
paid me, baby. I'm not even monetized.
right. So, chat, like I said, don't read the chat. Floa said she said the sponsor paid for her to go on Tracy's trip. That's probably why Ness so mad. She want anyone getting close to her. So the sponsor is going to pay for you to go on Tracy's trip.
Um, yeah, she is. She did
Cool.
say that was, she said, Lori, I want to make it up to you. Why don't you go on a cruise? Which I was a little apprehensive because that's a whole nother new experience that I haven't been. And she asked me that I want to go with Miss Cruiser, and I
Uh-huh.
said, I don't know. I would love to go with either one of them. I'm a little scared about going to Mexico. I don't have a passport.
Right.
So I don't know where Miss Cruz is going, but I would.
I think
That's a
you'll
whole
like a
new.
cruise, but then you definitely I'll rent you
I
a
will.
power chair.
Girl, Imma have it sitting on the thing waiting for me before I can get on it to roll me up there.
Yeah, yeah, because it's a lot of people that rent power chairs to go on just all kind of trips. You know what I mean? You don't have to own one; you can rent one.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so I think you'll have a great time on a cruise. I
I'm
mean,
a little
because
apprehensive.
everything's on the trip. Everything's there on the boat. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah,
you
that's
ain't got to go on the bus to go this, that, and the other.
yeah,
You ain't got to walk down several blocks to get to somewhere to eat. Everything is, there. And
that's
they got
cool.
elevators. You be on
Oh,
your power chair. You can go from one level to the next via elevator. It's cool. It's all on the boat.
okay. That's and it's on all that water. It's
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
all
some
that
new
walk. Ooh, chat.
experiences.
Mm.
This is some new
Girl,
experiences.
the water, the water. Let me tell you, the water.
Ah, Jesus, Miss
I think
Olivia.
I was getting a girl. That's another conversation. I went on one
Jesus.
cruise and I was sick the whole time.
Oh God,
Okay,
here we go
and
again,
I don't think
Lord.
that's gonna happen to you, but
Yeah,
for me,
I'm gonna
it
bring
was
whatever it
really
is they
mental.
take for seasickness. I ain't playing around this time. I'm gonna come prepared.
Yes, I even took the little pills, and for me, I think it was more mental.
Yeah,
Because I'm thinking I can't drink all this damn water, and then I got to thinking, well, maybe
exactly.
my ancestors is poking me in the back, saying, "Get off the
I
boat."
can't even look. Look. I know I can float. I'm fat enough to float. I can't float all the
Girl,
way
you ain't
back.
gonna float. You gonna sink to the bottom. It ain't no floating.
Yeah, look, I learned how to float. That's one thing I do. I can doggy paddle and I can float. But I can't float
Shit.
all the way back to wherever we came from. So,
Okay, girl.
but I do want to try new things. I am very interested in it, and this time I'm gonna go with people that are a little bit more my age class.
Age appropriate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
age
yeah.
appropriate, and that just to kind of a little slower, just a little
Mhm.
slower.
Okay, let me read you this. She says that keeping it real, she claims she has the receipts, but she not gonna show it because Lolo opened her Cash App live, put the 250 in and nothing came up. Well, so if you got receipts and you want to prove this lady wrong, then why wouldn't you show your receipt? You can block your information and show that you sent Lolo $250, and that would be the end of it.
Cause
Because
it's
Lolo
somewhere,
tried to prove, Lolo proved that she didn't get the $250. Now, if you want to make her out of a lie, then you show the receipt and block your information out. That's all they got to do.
right? I mean, I
Other than
don't
that,
want no their information. I just
other
want to
than
make sure
that,
that she get her money because I mean, somebody got it or it's either sitting. I know sometimes if it's coming from someone you don't know, they will
right,
ask you to approve it or accept it, and I
right,
don't have having anything like that at all. I don't. She can look at my emails or from all the cash apps.
right.
I don't
But that's
care.
just the new. I think that's a diversionary tactic. I think that you have because you are being lined up to be the sacrificial lamb.
Mm,
And so that's just another reason why I asked you to do the interview, right?
yes, ma'am.
uh because Cruiser said, do what why does the sponsor do what she does? Yeah, why is the sponsor, so glad to sponsor these trips for people? Did she ever say why she wants to do that?
She just likes to do kind things.
Okay.
And it
Okay.
was very, like I said, I'm very humble about somebody giving me something so
Yeah.
grand
Yeah.
that I've
So but
never
she paid for this
experienced.
trip too, right here, yours, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Lovely love.
Yes, me.
Good
Okay, hold on a
morning,
minute.
lovely.
I was via the accommodations, I was honestly doubting because maybe it was because Ness made it seem like this trip was gonna be so grand. A lot of people thought, for instance, it was gonna be this grand suite. It was kind of basic and drab. Looked like it came from Groupon. People, was led to, by the way that she talked, and we thought it was gonna be a private party bus. Even when it came to her herself and her appearance, and so I think that it was over advertised, and under, but she didn't put forth the correct amount of product. It was over advertised and under produced. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it.
I
So
think we
because
were
we
so
talked about it for
excited.
months.
I think we were
uh,
so very excited about it that we talked a lot about it. We did talk a
yeah.
lot about it, but and I think it's because we were so excited.
But
And it
why
was
is
to
well? Okay,
myself.
so let me ask you this. Now
Yes,
we are all adults, right? Which this
ma'am.
is another reason why I wanted you to do this interview with me, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because, like I said, it seemed like now we are all on YouTube in the beef sector pretty much. This is the land of dysfunction. Now you can't tell me that it wasn't some ill feelings and maybe some ill conversations coming out of this trip. Number one, because we are all human.
Mm,
And number two, especially when it comes to you, I felt like even before you went on the trip, I mean they were saying before you went on the trip, I'm not gonna be pushing nobody in a wheelchair. Like, how
right.
did that made you feel even before you went on a trip? And I felt like it's still people until people started asking about you. Right after that, then Ness start, contacting you. Cause did you say you tried to contact her and you couldn't
No,
contact her?
we've been in contact. I mean, we had the group chat and all,
Okay.
when I was in it, and we were in contact every day,
Mhm.
always, talked, and
Okay,
um
it's wait a
it
minute.
was
Exposed
after.
TV said, listen, Exposed TV said, how can Lori be the sacrificial lamb when she's the only one doing lives and interviews? Well,
Who's
in
the
my
only
opinion,
interview?
let me answer that because because I'm the one said that. To me, the narrative is forming for Lori to be the bad guy. Because the way that things, I think it was a bad look for Ness and Lemon. And we know that Lemon had something to say about you. We know that they all said they wasn't gonna push you,
Hmm.
even before you went to Vegas. Do you see what I'm saying? And we
I,
know
right, I
Ness
never
is not
expected
gonna, let
that.
me finish. We know that Ness is not gonna want that to happen because in my opinion, she started paying you more attention after people start asking the questions about you in particular. So for that reason, Exposed TV, I think she being lined up. And then also this thing popped up about a $250 cash out that really, if it was given in May, don't have nothing to do with nothing. It have nothing to do with the tea in China. I'm still trying to figure out if it was given in May, what is the big deal now? And the woman, and why is she having to prove that she didn't get the cash out? Whether she got it or not, it was in May. But for the fact that she went to her thing to prove that she didn't get it, and it's still not enough. And then when she proved that she didn't get it, people were saying that she docked some Sora or something. That don't make no sense to me. I'm a logical person, but that is just simply my opinion. Now everybody like a good drama. I like the good drama and the good tea too. Why you think I'm doing the interview? But if it don't make sense to me, it don't make sense. So I'm just asking. No, I'm not trying to pick a side, but I am interviewing Lolo, and it don't make sense to me. And this is my commentary. But anyway, hey, lovely love.
Good morning,
Hey,
lovely.
love. Um, I've been down there in the chat, and I've rarely been in people chat this long.
Uh huh.
And I kept calling you a liar. And I'm gonna give you the reason why I call you that a liar.
Who,
Hmm.
I
me or
don't,
Lolo?
huh?
Me or
Lolo,
Lolo?
Lolo.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay, go ahead.
Um, because Lolo, you have changed your story. They made you feel like crap before you went,
I
and
know,
then, right, and
but I
then you
didn't
went
dwell
there.
on it. Right, I don't want to dwell on it. This trip was planned on the spur of the moment, and it was for Ness and for Lemon, and I was up there, and then she added me to it, and I did not want to um mess this trip up for them or for me. I mean, this is something I hadn't ever experienced, so I
Okay, but
didn't want to rock the boat.
okay, so for you being a woman in a particular age,
Hmm.
and for a young woman to talk to you that way, you thought it was going to be okay to go on vacation with her and get down there and cry because they treated you a certain way,
No, no,
right?
no. I cried because I was overwhelmed. I'm an emotional person, lovely love. I cry when I'm
Okay.
happy. I cry when I'm upset. I cry when I'm mad. I mean, and it's not that
So
I'm just
what
sitting
cry
there
did you have?
boo-hooing. I was overwhelmed, baby. I had only six
Well,
hours
what?
to
Okay,
sleep
Lola, were
the
you
entire
overwhelmed,
weekend.
or was you mad about the way that, number one, about the way that you was being depicted, and also about the way that you was being talked about behind your back. So I understand being overwhelmed, but you had to also have to be mad about the way that they was talking about you. Like I said, we all human. You know
Right,
what I
right.
mean? And
And
that
I
was the
wasn't
purpose of me.
I
Uh, the,
wasn't
the
really
the
as
purpose of
mad.
me
Right, I'm sorry,
asking you to
baby.
come over, Lolo, so
Mhm.
that you can express how you really felt.
Right.
And I know you're trying to keep it cool with these people, but if
No, I'm
somebody's going to embarrass me like that, it's going to be fuck them to me.
I get it. And,
Exactly.
and that's the thing,
That
here's
part.
the thing though. This was their trip too, and I'm not
But we're
mad.
not talking about them, baby. We're talking about Lolo.
Right, wait, wait.
And
What
see,
I
people
am,
think you talking in circles. This is why people think you talking in circles, right?
right, right,
Because everybody is human,
exactly.
and they didn't show you no dignity even before you went on the trip. You weren't showed any dignity when they
Hmm.
said they wasn't gonna push you around. So you get there, and
Hmm.
then you got Lemon mocking the way that you walk.
Right.
And it seemed to me like they really was trying to sidestep you until people start talking about it. Then all of a sudden, it's where Lolo is. I'm gonna help Lolo to the party bus, and you don't feel a way about that.
I was disappointed. I was
That's what I was
majorly
waiting for you to
disappointed.
say. That
Yeah,
word.
I was
Me too.
disappointed. I try to I can't expect anybody, and I'm not playing nobody's fucking victim. I cannot expect anybody to give me what I give out. I just can't. It's not. That's absolutely stupid in life. Whether cruises or anywhere else, I can't expect lovely love to be me. To be treat or to come at me the way I come at her. I can't expect that. That was stupid of me, and I was just disappointed because they are
You
young
should have
and
been disappointed in. Hold up. You should have been disappointed in Ness because Ness been stringing you along. You still been passive. You still trying to
Exactly.
be nice, and then she
Exactly.
still putting you under the bus, and we
Yep.
all seen it, but you.
Hmm.
And then when you got down there, they piss you off even more.
Yep.
They
but I
picked you up
wasn't.
even more, and you still copped their save
No,
a hole. And guess what? They putting you out here right now because after you do all these
I'm
whirl
not
around
doing
panels,
all these
wait a minute,
panels,
hold on.
baby.
Can I finish? And then
Yes,
I'll be quiet.
I'm sorry.
Okay. After you do all this world of panels, then they gonna come out and they gonna talk about you. I guarantee it. They gonna
Okay,
talk about, oh, we couldn't take her nowhere. We not gonna babysit her and all that crap.
right,
You know what was gonna go on. But to me, if I would have been you, I was there.
right,
But I didn't function with them. I didn't
right,
care about them. That was my own trip. And guess what? I could have, but I didn't get paid for it. You got paid for it. You got sponsored. I would have brought some pictures back on their tail. I ain't gonna even lie. I would have had a cubby hole right there on the side and took a picture of something. Cause you come out on me, I'ma come out on you. And that's how the beef sector works. Hey Lolo, you've been around every content creator,
hmm
badass content creators,
hmm
not to know. Don't play stupid now. Okay,
yeah.
I'm done.
Ain't nobody playing
And,
stupid. Here's the thing: I don't have any interest in this trip. Was for me. I mean, in my opinion, in my little world, this trip was for me, and I don't want to take pictures and demeaning pictures of anybody.
oh, and
This,
that's another thing, Lolo. What
mhm.
was that? I heard. Was it this morning that I heard? They were saying that alluding to the fact that you was taking the pictures of Ness on the
Yeah,
bus. Now,
yeah.
what was that about? Because I didn't hear that whole conversation. Just tell me what they said. You ain't got to tell me how you felt. What was
Okay.
said about that?
Well, we were just sitting in the bus, and I was holding my camera up and taking a picture of me on the inside of the bus. And I guess I kept swinging it around toward her, and she thought that I was trying to take a picture of her, which I did not. I have no pictures of Ness at all. And she, was
Well,
very
what did she
wary.
say? What did she say?
She just said she didn't trust me, but she apologized.
Wow.
Yeah, but she apologized. And I showed
She
her, I
didn't
said,
trust you for what? Cause she thought you was taking pictures of her.
yeah. And I mean, and I showed her, I said, that's not it. I was taking pictures of me and in a party bus, something that I've never been in.
So they could take pictures of you
Well,
because it was a video, a
we
whole
never took
video.
pictures
Let
of
me
each
finish.
other.
Let
Yeah,
me
man.
finish. It was a whole video of you when you was on the pole, standing up on the pole, trying to do
Yeah.
your little jig. You look very cute, by the way.
Thank
So it's a
you.
whole video of that. But you, even if you, I know you said you wasn't, but even if you was taking pictures of people, that wasn't cool for you to do it, but it was cool for them. Don't you think that? Yes or no? Does that sound hypocritical?
In a sense, but see that was taken with my phone. That what you talking about was literally taken with my phone while I was
Uh-huh.
doing it. And I gave him my phone, and then when I got up on the little pole, or tried to get up on the
Uh-huh.
pole.
But somebody took a picture of Ness on the pole too as well. KRM was up dancing. I'm just trying to
Mhm.
figure out why it was not cool. Why were you not to be trusted? But everybody, it was cool for everybody else.
I think it's because I had talked to K Fit. I don't honestly, you know, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I think so. I mean, I know, and I don't want to make excuses for anybody because they all grown adults.
Uh-huh.
They all grown adults, and I know it was a lot of pressure
Uh-huh.
to
Why
keep
do
this
they feel
trip
like people
together.
is playing in your so Reed felt like you was playing Reed so exposed TV says this one thing Reed got right, Lori is playing in y'all faces. Why do people think that you are playing in people's faces?
I have no idea because somebody said I took a picture of Ness with a dress on. I didn't even go with them. I didn't even see them.
Yeah, now I heard you say you wasn't even there when she had on the
No,
white t-shirt dress. I mean
I
sweater
didn't.
shirt.
Yeah, I didn't see her, and I didn't go. I was literally in the casino.
So why would they even try to say that about you?
I have no idea, Miss Olivia. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know.
So when I ask you, let me ask you, do
Hmm.
you feel like you being lined up to be dragged? Do you feel that way or no? Honestly.
Possibly, 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 and
Cause you
it's
cause like
always
Lil
somebody
Young said,
that's
you have been around here for a long
I
time.
have, and I have watched it. I have experienced it before. And I know it doesn't feel right. I knew it didn't feel right when the film started saying something about the $250, and I mean I knew it didn't feel right. And when I tried to let Lemon know something in the back chat, and it just wasn't feeling right, and I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, you know what, That- I know how to turn this shit off
Hmm.
and watch
Well, let
TV.
me ask you this.
Hmm.
Why did Lemon have a problem with it being said that intrinsic paid for a lot of their stuff? Why did he have such a problem with that?
I
Do you
have no
know?
idea. I wasn't with
Okay.
them.
Yeah, you went with it, right. I understand that. Yeah.
I was
I
with them
just
like
didn't know
twenty
if
percent of the
you
time. Yeah, I was only with them like 20% of the time.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand that.
Hmm.
But okay, so when Ness does come online, to give her recap of the Vegas trip or whatever. And if she and I'm
Hmm.
not saying she will, but if she does start to drag you or to try to debunk anything that you said, because people are clearly some people are clearly not feeling what you're saying right now.
Oh
And
yeah.
if she does get online and start to
Hmm.
drag you, how are you going to feel about that?
Disappointed. I'll
Hmm.
feel very disappointed because the one thing I try not to do is to betray anybody's trust.
What did you say to her when she said I know she apologized, but what did you think initially when she said she don't trust you when it came to that taking pictures thing? Because if I can remember when y'all was on the party bus, she had on these big old these baggy green pants anyway. So
Mhm.
what would it matter if you took a picture of her or not? I know she got a thing about her knees, but if she had on those big old baggy green pants, you really couldn't see the shape of her legs or her knees or anything anyway.
True.
So how did it make you feel initially when she said she don't trust you?
I was stunned.
Stunned about what her
Stunned. I
saying
was
that?
stunned in how she said it, and just that she said it like that. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't, I was just trying to understand where it was coming from. And so I
Mm-hmm.
was stunned. So I literally just sat there for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then, she came over and
So
she
you didn't
apologized.
initially okay. So after she said that's another problem I got. So after she said that to you, you were stunned. So I'm assuming you didn't immediately respond back, yes or no?
No, no, I
Because
just
I
sat
would have been
there.
like, bitch, what you mean you don't trust me?
Yeah, I know. But see, that's not me. I'm not a confrontational person.
I mean, you ain't gotta say bitch, but I mean, you could have said, well, what makes you say that? What about that?
Yeah, but everybody's there. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Everybody was there. I'm on this bus with all these
Trying to get the
lights and all
peace.
these Mexican folks dancing around, and
Uh-huh.
and everybody's having a good time. And I didn't want to be the person who brought anything down.
Yeah, but
So
she said it to you. You didn't say it
yeah,
to her.
I know, but I'm not her. She's not me. And
Right.
the only thing I can do is respond in the way I can respond. And I just kind of sat there stunned.
Mm-hmm.
So, it
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah. So you said that you was there only with them about what 20% of the time?
Yeah, yeah, about
What were you doing the other 80%?
well, probably half of that I was trying to relax, trying to, they had this beautiful shower, just big
Oh, so
beautiful
you was in
shower.
your room?
Yeah, I was in my room.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, I had my Netflix cast to the TV, my little anime cast to the TV, just relaxing because that's not something I get to do at home
Uh huh.
because I'm always keeping an eye out for my mom or
Yeah.
ear out. You don't get to ever fully relax
Uh huh.
and turn yourself off. But I did,
I
you
get
know.
that.
So
I
I
get
mean, and
it.
I
But
wasn't
I,
mad
I
at
would,
that.
and and then you say, and then see, that's another thing.
Hmm.
Okay, you said about 80% of the time, you was, pretty much just chilling in your room or whatever, right?
Hmm.
So what was the why the big grandstand? After people start asking the question, but like, where's Lolo? All this and all that. Why the big grandstand of everybody showing Lolo so much attention after people start asking about you? If they weren't doing that before, because if you just said you spent about 80% of your time just in your room, Netflix and chill, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? So why do you
Well,
think
I
they,
wasn't going live like everybody else was. Everybody else was live a lot,
right?
and I wasn't going live a whole lot. And
No, I mean, why do you think Ness and them was all of a sudden so attentive towards you after people start questioning online? Like basically, where's Lolo?
I
What
don't
do
know,
you think that was? Do you think that was just for show or to make them look good?
Miss Olivia. I honestly don't know. I
Uh-huh.
don't know. I can't speak for. I just can't speak for her on that. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, no, I know. I'm just
Or
asking your
even
opinion
yeah.
of
I mean,
everybody got
I can't.
opinion.
You're right, and I can't say, "Oh, Ness was trying to do this." I mean, I don't. I don't know.
Uh
All I
huh.
know is I was trying to stay out of the way, hang a little bit with them, keep up, stay out of the way, go to
Hmm.
the
So
casino.
wait a minute, you said something very important. You said you was trying to stay out of the way.
Because I
Why
knew I
did you
couldn't
feel
keep up
like
with
now?
them
Wait a
like
minute.
that,
That sound. Wait a minute. Let me talk. It
Yes,
sound kind of sad to me. When you say you was just trying to stay out of the way. Can you expound on that? Why did you feel like you had to just quote unquote stay out of the way?
well,
What made you feel that way?
because I wasn't drinking like everybody else was. I wasn't
Or did you feel that way? Look, I mean, come on, tell me why you really felt that way. Not even
because
not about the drinking.
well,
Why
no,
did you feel
it's
like you had to stay out
comfortable
the
to
way?
kind of be around uh, people that are so turned up because they
Mm.
partying. They partying. It's their vacation. And it's a party,
Uh-huh.
and that's
It's
cool.
your vacation too.
Right, but I don't drink like that. I can't
Would you?
wake up and drink and go to sleep and drink.
But you could have been. Anytime somebody go out, there's always that sober person. You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? So,
and I
you
tried
just
to drink.
during this trip, you could have been just that sober person and party just as hard.
Then my
You
body
know.
said no. My body said no.
Okay.
Yeah, my body said no. I
Yeah.
learned a lot of my I learned a lot of my limitations
Yeah.
because
I
like
heard
I
you say
said,
that.
this was a big kind of outgoing for me,
Uh-huh.
and I learned a lot of my limitations. So it was a good experience for me because I know that I can drive to the airport. I know that I can get assistance to get on the airplane and
Yeah.
go somewhere now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
flight since 1986. I mean,
Mhm.
shit.
Somebody, Wendy Chinatown said we saw you drinking on the party bus.
Yeah,
Now I
my
heard,
stupid self came home. I mean, came there 10:30. Like I said, I hadn't eaten since 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and the guys there to pick me up with my little flashing name on the thing, and he shows me to a limo with a full bar and everything, and I'm like, "Yeah, we gonna party. I'm gonna party.
uh,
Okay, I'm
uh-huh.
gonna party." So I haven't really fixed a mixed drink in years, so I pour a little vodka in the glass and pour a little cranberry grape in the
It's
glass.
me. It's
Right.
me.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hard candy, is this you?
This is me, Miss Olivia. How you doing?
Hey, Rebel, is this you?
Hey, yeah, it's me.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure everybody was on the panel. Okay, go ahead, y'all.
Good
Hey,
morning.
Hey,
y'all.
Good
hey
morning.
guys.
Morning, y'all.
Hey, love.
Afternoon.
Yeah, right.
I got a question though,
Yes, ma'am.
real quick, and I'm gonna be quiet. It seems like to me, Lolo, you going all around the circle to please people that they really don't care about you. Because if they did, they would have
I'm
looked
not.
out. But
I'm not
first of
looking
all, hold
for
up,
it.
hold up. First of all, you knew where you was going and what kind of people you were going with. They been getting drunk all summer long talking crap. And you mean to tell me you didn't know when you got down there what kind of people that you was gonna deal with? And
No,
you
that's not it. You finish?
okay, one more thing.
Hmm.
I know you need a vacation, but did you need this headache? Did you I might think somebody coming up.
Demetra?
It's me.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead, lovely.
Did you need this headache knowing you couldn't swing or hang with these people? You could have been like, you know what? Take it back. You could have went to any hotel in your town and relax and do what you have to do. So you went down there to what? Just sit there in your hotel room 80%
No,
of the time?
no. I went down there to experience something completely out of my comfort zone and to see something that I may never go see again, but I do want to go see again so I can plan accordingly. I mean, and I knew,
Okay.
okay, and I know their YouTube personality, okay, but when you're watching it and you're watching it with, I mean, from when you every time that I saw them, you know, and it was mainly out on the little, in the little park. It was turn up, turn up, turn up, and I used to be like that. So I remember that I used to be turn up, give me another drink, give me another drink. Yeah, let's go. But I'm a lot slower now, and I can't
But
hold
they
the
been
alcohol.
turning up all summer long. You know they was gonna turn up and you knew if you could hang or not.
Right. And so if I can't hang, then I just move out of the way, baby. I don't have to dim their light. I don't have to dim their light. They can
So
let them
you
party.
stayed, okay. People gave you money. You stayed in the hotel room. Why you just ain't going down there to the bingo hall? I mean,
The
you know
casino,
the
I
yeah.
did. I did.
Okay, okay,
I did.
okay. I'm done. I'm
I wish
done.
I had won some money, but I did.
But
Okay,
you know
well,
what
Rebel
people
was
you
next.
knew
Go
what
ahead,
people you
Rebel.
was
Now
going to.
I hope you feeling better, Rebel too.
Right. But I
Okay,
Yeah, I'm on
Rebel.
meds right now.
I'm
also
gonna cuss
knew
Rebel out here in a minute. I'm gonna cuss Rebel out here in a
Okay,
minute,
oh,
but I
Dominic, it's
can't.
his
Oh
turn. So hold
Lord.
on. Go ahead, Rebel.
Cause I'm supposed to
Hey,
meet up with Rebel. Rebel had just left
Okay.
me to go with them men and said, F lovely. No,
Oh,
we didn't know how to get in contact. I'm just playing with them.
that's what I
But
was
okay.
thinking. I was like, okay, we were talking about meeting up for dinner or something. But listen, I
I
wouldn't.
know we didn't have
I
no contact
wasted so
information.
much food. And let me clear up something. Y'all stop being so damn ignorant and stop saying that I came down there with the Rona and gave it to people. I got there and got sick. Stop being such idiots because you're clearly the product of inbreeding when you can't fucking think past a fucking hamster. Now, I got down there, had a great time. I was feeling a little off after a couple of days. And
Yeah.
when I was in with Lolo, and Lolo, when you and I was sitting down, y'all, I sat up and I told Lolo, I told you this. I
yeah.
said, Lolo, stop letting people walk over you.
Yeah.
Stop letting people walk over you, Lolo, and stop just being a doormat.
That
If
part.
you, we were right there sitting out there talking, Lolo,
Right, Venetia.
and when I told you when I left, I said I'm going to the bathroom. Now this did kind of irritate me a little, and I'm just being real. When I went to the bathroom and I came back, and when they said the people were going to be late for the party bus, they were running behind. I said, "Hey, Lolo, I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back." Y'all, I come back, everybody gone, but Lolo sitting there, and I'm like, "Wait, Lolo, where everybody at?"
Child,
And
I ain't
Lolo
get no.
looking like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "Lolo, everybody was just standing right here. Where are they at?"
Well, Trends had said stay right there. I'm gonna come back, and I didn't know Trends was hurting like that.
So I called King Roman like Roman. Wait, he said, "Y'all, the party bus is about to leave, y'all." I'm like, "What?" King Roman jumps off the bus to come look for us. I'm going to the bus to go to them. I felt
Yeah,
then,
I'm
Lolo,
trying
you
to
should have
catch
just
up.
called to the night, baby. You should have just said,
Exactly. And I told Trends, I was like, Trends, look, y'all go ahead. I'll get a cab back. I know how to go back. Y'all go ahead, have fun. Cause I look, I said I gave it a good run, tried to keep up. I could have went back. I was fine. And we had talked about that. I was gonna dip. And Trent was like, "No, come on." I'm like, "No, I'm okay. I don't want to hold anybody back." So I was
Lolo, you too, baby. You're a mature cat to be fooled by a kitten. Now, thing
Yeah.
is, the thing is, that's the old Southern
Man,
sayings.
look, this
But
kitten
man,
over here talking, just kidding.
but the thing is, Lolo, your body is telling you.
Mm-hmm.
I knew Vegas is a lot of walking. Me and the boys were
Right,
saying this is a lot of walking. I said, if you have an issue with being mobile,
right.
this is not the place because you're walking through corridors, you're going through whole casinos to go to the next destination. You're doing
Okay.
a lot of walking upstairs like you're in Greece somewhere. So
Ah,
when all that walking is going to take a toll on you, if you've never been somewhere, baby, you got to take baby steps first.
right.
mhm.
Exactly, exactly. But like I said, when they got this trip and the sponsors offered it to me, I was like, okay. I mean, of course I didn't want to back out because she had already made plans back 2 months before and paid for everything. And I didn't want that lady to lose her money. That's the last thing I wanted her to do. So I was going to be a good sport and try to keep up and keep going. And like you said, uh, you know how you know where we come from up in here with that control stuff this way and that way, and I was trying to just stay, like I said, Mr. Livy, kind of stay out of the way. I could have gotten back because you caught a cab out, right?
Mm.
And Rebel did. He caught a cab out. He was like, "I'm gone," and I'm
Oh no,
like,
yeah, I called a baby. I called Uber. I was like, "Hey, deuces, I'm going back. I'm
"Yeah,
not. I was just. I could tell that then something was going on because I wasn't feeling myself. So I knew not to keep trying to hang with them and keep partying. No, your body's saying take your behind back to that bed.
mm-hmm."
Right.
And I was gonna do the same thing. And then it was the last stop coming up, and then we got something to eat because I was literally gonna go back to the. Just go ahead. I'll get a cab. And Lady Tia,
Well,
now I know what my body is capable of doing. I live where I live. I'm going basically in a 3 mile radius in my life. I'm in my comfort zone. I
well,
normally go
Lolo, on a
stroller.
side note, do you have a back brace?
No, I don't have a back brace. Um, they don't fit like comfortable because I have
Um,
a booty. So
I was just wondering
That
because
she
I know you
has.
said.
it kind
I
of
remember
when I
you
put
said you
one
was
on, it
holding your.
kind of pushes it up and it
Yeah,
doesn't
no,
sit
I was just
right.
saying because you said you was kind of holding your back at
Oh
your
yeah.
arm to the
Mhm,
bottom of your back, trying to
mhm.
stabilize it or whatever. And
Right,
so that's why
right.
I asked you. But let me ask you this, Rebel. Is this hard candy? First of all,
It's me again, Miss Olivia. I'm sorry.
okay, hold on a minute. Okay, so Rebel. Okay, you just said some very interesting stuff. How do you think? Do you think Rebel that they saw Lolo as a person that was kind of holding them back?
Yes.
Thank you for answering. Thank you.
I
It's just
wish
like
they would
really
have
a
just
yes or
said,
no
"Look,
question.
Olivia, make sure
can't
you
keep
read the
up.
chat.
You
Stay
go do your
cognizant
own
in the chat.
thing."
What she say? She can hit the link
She
too if she
say
wants.
she
She said
talking about
Lolo.
exposing people. But look, can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
It's kind of like let's say you going on a trip and it's mixed age group, right? They
Uh huh.
already knew Lolo was older. Lolo know her. She might have learned her limitations, but she knows that they were still some younger people. I
Right.
think, at the end of the time, I think the only part that's done wrong with that, okay, true, you couldn't keep up with them, cool, you know your limitations, but at the same time, I would have had like things that you could have done. Let's
Uh
meet
huh.
up for brunch at the buffet. And then you come and you feel a part of. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? There should have been a couple of more things, whereas you could have been more included,
Well,
Uh
right?
huh.
If they was thinking
yeah.
about and being considerate of that, and if they cared. Now, Rebel just shook my whole entire existence because
Yeah.
what I heard Rebel say, now,
Uh,
hey, maybe I'm wrong, But
Huh.
I heard you say, "What's up, Rebel? My fish brother?"
Hey, 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 hey.
I heard you saying y'all was all pulled together, waiting on the city bus to come pick y'all up. You went to the bathroom,
Huh.
and when you came back, Lori was just sitting there. And so the group
Uh-huh.
had said, like, they finna go smoke or hit a joint or they finna go just take whatever. They
Uh-huh.
alluded to that to Lori, like they're gonna be right back. But
Huh.
really, they was boarding the bus and shit. And really, the plan was to leave Lori motherfucking ass. Now
Uh-huh.
that's what
Thank you.
I
that's what
think
I
that
read
too.
between the
That's what I
lines.
heard
I don't
too,
want to
Janika.
start that type of narrative.
Mhm.
I don't want. I mean,
Look,
it was
No,
just
no, no. You
short.
ain't
It's
start
not
that
good.
that narrative. Cause baby Rebel came out here and I'm
Yes.
believing. Okay, Rebel, was that you? What you
I
was
agree with
insinuating?
That
Janika.
is definitely true.
Thank
I
you.
and I was
can I
irritated because I was like, wait, hold up. Now, Lolo, I was irritated at you.
Wait a minute, Rebel? Do you see what she say? Do you see that, Lolo? She said, plus,
Right,
I made myself very clear on this trip. I'm having fun now. I'm having fun not being a nurse. Did you
right.
expect them to expect her to be your nurse?
No, not at all.
So what she
Not at
mean
all.
by that?
She did say that I'm not responsible for anybody. Now, Ness kept saying that too. She
Right?
said,
I mean,
Yeah,
I
let's
get
did
it,
say
but
that.
she's saying it like she
Exactly.
was she's saying that in my mind, Rebel. She's saying that like, well, I didn't come, I didn't, she came on the trip. I wasn't finna, like she said before y'all left. I'm not gonna be pushing her around. You know
Right.
what I mean?
I'm not
right?
Okay,
gonna
And
so
I'm
So
how
looking
did
at
she?
that
I got
Lolo
something
can
to say.
expect.
can
Can
I
I
say something, guys, to Lori?
can I say something real quick?
Can I
But
say
no,
something
that's
to
the lady.
Lori?
She hadn't said
Even
nothing yet.
yes.
Okay,
even
so
though
Olivia Lolo can barely walk. It was selfish of her to do that. Period. To do
that
what?
part.
Even go on
To
the
walk.
trip? Was it selfish of her to even go on the trip? Is that what you're saying, Ness?
No, what I'm saying with Ness is, even though they got on that party bus and had to go somewhere else, Ness knew damn well how far it was and what Lolo disability was. And
Well,
then you wait till you get there and be like, where Lolo? Bitch, you know it's gonna take her a minute. She didn't give a fuck. Ness did
Can I,
not give a fuck.
but she
can I
wasn't
say
supposed
can,
to.
can I say
And
something to
nobody had
Lori?
to look after her. But
No, she
if
was
y'all in that
supposed to. She
vicinity
was supposed,
together,
and she let you
I
come
would look
along
out
with the trip.
whoever
Yes,
is
she
with
was
me.
supposed to. Yes, she
Whoever
was
is
supposed
with
to.
me, I'ma look out for them. I don't give a fuck.
Hey guys, can I say something to Lori and then I to get down?
Hey,
Okay.
hey, afternoon. Shit, I don't know what time of day it is these days.
Hi guys. Let me say something, Lori. You know what the definition of insanity is, Lori.
Doing the
And
same
you,
thing over and over and expecting a different result.
and you keep allowing people like Rebel C. This is not your first rodeo with
Right.
the so we could blame you can name Ness, blame everybody, but Lord, the ultimate person that I'm looking at is you.
It's me.
And,
Absolutely.
and this is why.
Hmm.
I don't care what this sponsor again is trying to put you in another. If she wants to pay for you a trip, it doesn't have to be a B sector trip. All this
Right.
getting together with people going on cruises and all that. I'm telling you, Lori, find your lane for Lori, not for the B sector. You
Right.
need to stop this B
mm-hmm.
sector stuff
That
because
part.
it's not
Okay.
working for you. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if the sponsor really cares about you, you
Hmm.
can do all those things without a group of people in the B sector because in any vacation you go on, it's going to come back with B sector content, and you're going to be a part of the content
Mm-hmm.
all the
Right.
time. So
Right. That I knew.
stop it, Lori. Stop accepting invitations to things that's only going to make you upset.
That
Stop.
was the only invitation I've ever accepted to
I
any
know you just
vacation
said you want
ever.
to see you. You
But
just said
Lori,
you
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 lying all around the board.
Wait a minute.
you
I've been
said
on another
Oh,
vacation, lovely.
no, but you
Lori,
saying
you
she
going
trying to see
all
you somewhere
around
else.
what we trying to tell you, and you still being done to done. I don't like that
I'm
because
trying
You
it's
know,
to. I am
standing
trying
in
to
your
get
shit,
this.
standing in
no,
the
but
shit that they did to you.
I am
you trying to
not
go on a
going to
vacation with
condemn.
Tracy and
I'm
Miss
not going
Cruiser.
to condemn them. I'm not going to condemn them. What I'm going to do is take responsibility for myself, not knowing how Vegas was, not doing any research and finding out if they had scooter chairs because I really didn't think I needed that. I'd never been in a big ass hotel like that before. I never
Mm.
been up on the
No,
15th
we're not
floor.
gonna go there. We ain't gonna do that
No, no, we
because
are
you can
going to
go
go
any
there.
damn where.
I
What I'm
haven't been
saying,
anywhere. I haven't been anywhere.
Okay, you haven't been anywhere. That's nobody problem or issues. That's yours. But what
Right.
I'm saying is, you ain't watched the movie. You ain't watched the beat sector. We all know what the hell be going on. So don't play goddamn dumb,
Oh, now you
Lolo. And I'm
I
for
was
trying
not
to be
part
nice
of
with your
what
ass,
was going
but you
on,
can keep going
lovely.
around and around the goddamn
Lovely, I
circle.
wasn't part of
That
what was
bitch
going
cussed you out.
on.
Ness cussed your ass out before you got there. She cussed you out when you was there, and you
Yep.
still kissing her motherfucking
I'm
ass.
not
And what
kissing
she have
her
gave you? A
ass.
motherfucking trip, which you
I am
stayed in
not
your
gonna
hotel.
fight
You
with.
could have went to
Listen, if
anybody
you got a
goddamn hotel and
problem,
got relaxation.
if you got a
You
problem
lying to
with
me.
Ness,
Oh,
you take it up with Ness.
you wanna do Vegas, right? Vegas ain't nothing but a goddamn weak ass goddamn trip. And bitch, you better have some titty shoes on.
I have
Girl.
some.
uh, Okay, all you
Absolutely.
gonna do is walk. If you can't walk that much, bitch, you ought to been like,
Then
well,
I
you know
stayed
what?
in
I
my
wouldn't took that. I
room.
would have
Then I
took it and
stayed in
been
my
like, I'm
room.
gonna do what I
And
wanna
Ness,
do.
it's not
You
your
stayed in
fault.
your room for
Lovely love. Can you
80%.
stop for
You
just a
stayed in your
fucking
room for
minute?
80% of the
Because I
time.
either
You
listen.
could have, girl, let me
God
tell you,
damn it.
there's a
Lovely
train go
love.
from hotel to
I am
hotel.
not
Oh
You
my
you,
can walk from
lovely.
God.
hotel to
God damn it,
hotel.
lovely love. I am not
And
you.
me,
I am not you, lovely love. I am
Olivia,
Thank
not
girl,
you.
my
you
you.
with
feet
that
is
compliment.
swollen,
Baby,
Thank
my
you.
back
hold the
fucked
fuck
up,
on, ladies
and
and
I
gentlemen.
still did it.
Hold up. Hold. I'm glad that
And I
you
know you
did.
not me, Lolo, but you keep
Baby,
going around the goddamn questions and you not giving a goddamn answer.
because
Olivia.
it is
Lolo,
You
bite her
trying
in
to
the
take
foot or
up.
something.
You trying to
Olivia.
take up for a bitch that ain't gonna take
Wait a
up
minute,
for
not
lovely
you.
love.
taking up for
Hold up, hold
anybody.
up, hold up. What did you
Okay,
say,
I'm
Rebel?
quiet.
What did you say, Rebel?
I told her just stand up for yourself and don't let anybody relegate you to a little
I
girl
stay in
status.
my room
Olivia.
on a big ass bed in
Yes,
front
hey,
of a
Food
big
Junkie.
ass TV and go take it a big ass shower and relax.
Yeah, that was good.
That's
That
my
was a trip.
prerogative. They wanted to go to Fremont Street. They asked me to go with them. Did I want to go? I said, no, no, I'm good. I'm good right here. There's a casino
Hmm.
downstairs. There's fucking 1939. I don't know how many fucking restaurants in there. I was good where I was. Okay, lovely. I was good where I was. Don't
Okay,
take
okay,
that from
okay,
me.
okay, Lolo. But I had to
Olivia,
I'm
go
gonna
you
say
got
this
answer
really
that.
quick,
that.
Don't take
Olivia.
that from me.
What'd you say,
Okay,
Food
Lolo.
Junkie?
I'm
Go
confused
ahead,
about
Food
what the
Junkie.
issue is.
Me
I wrote in the
too.
chat, not everyone's turn up is the same. So if Lolo's turn up is to get out her house, go to a city and sit in a hotel room and eat and do whatever she does, that's her turn up. If she want to meet people and greet them for a quick second, whatever, that's her prerogative. I don't understand why all the animosity and the cussing her out because she's not acting the way you would act or respond to something the way we would respond to something.
Let
I
me
don't
answer
get
this.
that, and that's the problem I have with a lot of people here on
You
this
like
YouTube
food
thing
junkie?
in this era because they want everyone to respond, to entertain them, to feed their negativity and things of that nature. If her, regardless if she's disabled or if she have issues or whatever, if she wants to leave her environment and try a new situation,
Right.
a new circumstances was not to see how she can put that back into her life, that's her choice, and how she do that is her choice. I'm confused as to why people are upset as if she personally
And I'm
did
gonna let
something
you
to
know.
them.
I'm gonna let you
Thank
She
you,
don't
know.
have to
food
fight the way y'all
junkie.
fight
Let
or
me
how
let me
I
Thank you,
fight. She
let
don't
me
have
food
to argue the
junkie.
way we argue. We don't. She don't have to
That's
do those
right.
things.
no,
Everyone
but
is totally
food junkie,
different,
you
and the
just
problem
jumping
is
in here
everyone
right
wants
now.
everyone to act the same. We are not monolithic. We are all individuals.
Come
Some of
Olivia,
through,
we
us
can
like
still
to
food
act
be
the fool,
junkie.
just act
Food
the fool.
junkie,
Come
Your turn up
through,
may
listen.
be
food
drunk all day.
junkie.
Her turn up may be
Yes.
chilling eating a sandwich. I don't know.
Food
Who
junkie, you don't
cares?
understand the whole damn thing. She was
Who the
with
fuck
that
you talking to,
bullshit.
bitch? See, I'm not
I'm
Lolo, ho.
talking to
I'll
you.
fuck your
I'm
bitch ass
talking
up,
to
you and
you,
your bitch
nigga.
ass husband.
You don't
Bitch, don't fucking play with me.
understand.
Ooh, that
I'm the
went off
whole
the
I
cliff
have
goddamn
real
one,
no
quick.
ho.
problem with
Like
your
I
ass.
said,
I don't
not
have a
everyone's purpose is
goddamn problem
goddamn
with your
same.
ass.
My
But
turn
you
up is
ain't gonna
all the
come
way
up
real.
here
Don't
and
fucking
do
play
a
with me.
goddamn
I
thing.
said what the
Because
fuck
you know
I
what?
said. Her
You
turn up
don't
maybe
know
just
what
chilling.
the
My
fuck
turn up is to
she
cut
been
your motherfucking ass
behind.
out, you
She
drunken
been
bitch.
behind
Not
these
everybody's gonna
raggedy
fucking act
ass
the same way.
bitches.
Your problem is you want people to act a fucking
Get
fool
your
like you.
stuttering
Bitch,
ass
I
up
can
out
play
of here,
that game
bitch.
too. Don't fucking
Get
play
your
with me.
stuttering ass up
I
out of here,
said what the fuck
bitch.
I said. If her
And
turn
I
up
want to
is
say,
not like
and I was
this,
trying to
then
tell
that's
you
not
you
her fucking
calm,
turn up.
but you
Mine
hostile
is. I
evidently.
can turn up on
I
any type
don't
of
give
level.
two
Don't
fucks,
fucking play with
nigga,
me.
about
I don't
your ass.
understand shit.
But
What
at
I
the
understand is you're a
same
fucking idiot.
motherfucking
That's what I
time,
understand. You're a
evidently,
goddamn
you
fool. You want
trying to
everybody to
put
act a
your
fool like
goddamn
you.
pinky
That's
toe
your
in some
fucking
goddamn
problem.
shit, bitch. You
I'll
don't
be a
even know
bitch, and
what
so
the
is your
fuck
husband.
going on,
Have
ho.
him talk to me,
He was
ho.
back in they
Have your husband talk to
motherfucking
me.
ass the
Fuck you,
whole
lovely. Have your
goddamn
husband talk to
summer.
me.
He
Have your
was
husband
back
talk to
in
me.
their ass the
Have your
whole
husband
summer,
talk to me,
nigga.
bitch.
Okay, we get that. Wait
See,
a
that's the
minute.
problem.
Punk ass
Hold on. Wait.
motherfucking nigga. Shut
I'll be
Wait
your
a
all
minute,
bitch
that,
lovely
ass
but
up.
you
love.
won't
Lovely
say that
Shut
shit
love.
in
your
my
We
bitch
done
face,
got
ass
nor is
up.
your husband,
You
bitch.
got
That's what
lovely
I'm
love.
wait a
saying.
Fucked
minute.
up,
Wait a
bitch.
minute.
All that
Shut
shit y'all
your
do
bitch
around here
ass
is
up.
some
Wait,
bullshit.
Lovely, can
Point
y'all hear
blank
me
and
talking?
period.
Can you hear me talking, lovely love?
I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
Olivia. I apologize.
No, it's not. We done got way off
I
subject
know, but
because
the thing is, I mean,
No,
I'm sitting back hearing
I
um Lolo saying, I just want a different experience. That's not
right.
my
That's
thing. And
all.
she's getting attacked because she's not acting the way I just acted, or because she's not acting the way somebody else may act. That's not everyone's thing. Not everyone's gonna act that way in
okay.
public. Not
Well,
everyone's
I
gonna
don't have to
be
agree
So
with
drunk in
that.
let me
public.
ask a question. Let me ask a question. Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am,
Yeah.
sorry.
So Demetra has been telling me what Ness has been saying in the chat, right? So Ness said at 116 of the video, Lolo disability is pretty extreme. I'm in shock she came on this trip. So if you why number one, why are you in shock she came on the trip? Because the sponsor paid for it. And I know that y'all was talking about it before the trip, but you still in shock. She on the trip, but she also said, but not really because she is not who she acts like she is, and I will expose it. And
we're
then she
not.
said at 127, film, I don't give a, you know what, I don't give a damn who hate me. Lolo got me effed up. So at the beginning of the video, I said I
Mhm.
felt like she being lined up, right? So
Right.
this is in the chat, you know what I mean, typing all this stuff. And nobody's saying it's her responsibility for
At
keep up with
all.
Lola, for keeping up with Lola, because guess what? It's not. And
At
it is
all.
on Lola if she chose to go on the trip or not. Do you see what I'm saying? But the issue is, why is it so much vitriol towards Lolo because she's got this disability? And y'all was talking about it before. That's my question.
Because
And
you
that's
know
my
why?
point, Olivia. That's all I have to say,
may I
baby.
say
No,
Thank you for
Wait a
having me.
something,
minute, wait a
please?
minute, lovely love.
May I say something, please?
Yeah, go
Hey,
ahead.
hey, everyone to the chat.
Hey, Mr.
Well,
Natural.
yeah, I haven't seen all of it, but I saw some of it, and what it is, um, I said the Ness before she's reactive, but they're trying to blame Ness for whatever Lolo didn't do, and so
Is wrong.
they're trying to split them up. And if I can remember when they
I
first
don't.
did
Well, I
what,
disagree. I don't think they're trying to. Wait a minute. Let me
yeah,
finish.
because
I don't think
I
they are
heard a
trying
lot of it.
to
I
blame
heard,
Ness for anything that Lolo couldn't do. And I don't think nobody's trying to split them up. I think she being lined up. They
there's a
talked
lot of
about the woman
videos
before
of
she
it.
went on the trip. So what's the split up? Clearly, the girl just said she gonna Lolo ain't who she acting like she is, so she gonna expose her. So clearly they already split up.
Who
That's
am I?
not the issue. The
Because I
issue
cussed out
is
what's his face?
they
you say
trying
Listen,
to throw it on Lolo instead
they're
of understanding what the real issue is, and they putting it off on Lolo right now. That's what I think.
Stop making me
Food.
a fucking
I
victim,
like what
lovely
food.
love.
That's right. I like what Food
That's
Junkie
what they
said
doing to
because
you, girl.
Stop making me
she's
a
a
victim. I was fine. Okay?
I didn't make you
But
a
if you
victim,
was
love.
fine, now wait a
I,
minute, let me say something. If you was fine,
These people degraded you, girl.
Lolo, then why was you crying in the airport?
I was
That part.
exhausted. I was tired. I had
And I
literally
understand it,
6
but you
hours of
told me, but
sleep
you also told me earlier in the
and I was
video, Lolo,
disappointed.
that you felt bad, it made you feel bad
Yes.
when
Who doesn't
when
feel
that
bad
boy was
without getting
talking
mobbed?
about you.
Who wouldn't feel
And
bad?
also Rebel also said that pretty much they was trying to leave you when it came to the party bus. And
I
you said you stayed in your room 80% of the time because you was trying to stay out the way. You know what I mean? So nobody's blaming you or blaming Ness for any of that,
it's
you
not
know.
none
But
of this
some
is Nessa's
people,
fault.
wait a minute. Some people feel like it wasn't cool. And if it was going to be all this and all that, what I want to know is as an adult, um, I would have took the trip, but I would have made it perfectly clear that I'm not gonna be chilling with y'all anyway. Especially after they said all that stuff about me before we went even went on the trip. Now Ness said she wasn't gonna be nobody's nurse. She wouldn't
Right.
have had to worry about being my nurse because that night she was talking about it on the panel about ain't nobody push you around in a wheelchair. I would have told her, love, you ain't got to worry about pushing me in a wheelchair because I'm taking this trip because it was offered to me, but y'all won't see me besides that. So you ain't got to be worried about being my nurse. Okay,
And
but for the fact
But
that you're
wait
not
a
I was
minute,
saying
trying
that,
to tell
Olivia.
Food
I
wait a
didn't
Junkie
minute.
that.
know.
I
Wait
was
a
trying to
minute. I'm
tell
not
Food
done.
Junkie.
Well, I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
done. But for the
Okay.
fact that you're not saying that, it's like you're not standing up for yourself. You know what I mean? And it's like you're being passive aggressive.
I'm
That's why
not being
some
passive
people,
aggressive. I would listen. I was fine. I would have been fine if she had sent me to Virginia Beach into one of the hotels like that. I
right?
would have been fine. Okay, I didn't
I
go
get that.
there to mess up. They were not responsible for me at
Right.
all.
I
And
said that.
listen, right, and the mocking and all that stuff and the taking things out of context. Fine, we got over it. Me, Lemon, and Shakim got
Yeah,
over
but
it.
do you feel like they trying to devalue your feelings
I
though? Like
don't
honestly.
care. I really, frankly, don't care. I
Okay.
honestly don't
It's
care. It
over
doesn't
anyway.
mean that much to me because I know
Okay.
who I am and I
Right.
know what I do, and nobody can take that from me. I'm not nobody's
Absolutely. I
fucking
At the same
respect
victim.
that.
time, you're not innocent because
What the fuck
when
did I do to you? How the fuck am I
you
not
didn't do
innocent?
anything.
Because I didn't go there and act the way you want me to, or because
No,
I'm not
no, no,
coming
no,
back
no,
attacking
no. You act
people?
the way
Lovely love, I'm
accordingly
not
that I
going to
think
attack
it act.
anybody for
No, you
anybody.
act the way I
I'm not,
thought you was gonna act. I wasn't doing that.
Well, okay,
I
so
would
if
have
you
loved
ask
well,
to
me
what
be
the
what
there with
fuck
you
you
is
no,
you
over
wait a
want
there.
me
minute,
to do,
lovely love.
lovely
Let me
love?
ask you a
Because I'm
question.
not going
Wait
cussing
a minute,
nobody
let me
out.
ask lovely love a question. Since you're so
Okay.
vocal, lovely love, you
Okay.
said that she acted the way that you thought she was gonna act.
The
Number
fuck?
Yeah.
one, what way was that?
She was gonna sit her ass in the hotel because she can't
Okay, now
function
now
with
let me
them
ask
one
you something
people.
else.
It was
Let
a
me ask you
fucking
something else.
nice
So number
hotel. I was
two,
so
then
fucking
wait a
comfortable.
minute, y'all. Number two, the next question is, what's wrong with her sitting her ass in a hotel? No, you're not blocked over her film, because I can see you
Oh, ain't
writing in
no
the chat.
problem with her sitting in a hotel. But why, if you gonna go to Vegas, you wanna
My
you
experience is
wanna.
not yours.
But she can go if
Okay,
she
let
want to
me
go to
finish.
Vegas and sit in a hotel. She can do that if she want to. That's her business.
Okay,
So why are you
okay, but
arguing
let
with
me
her about her
finish. Can I
business?
finish? Y'all ain't letting me finish. Well, I'm gonna tell it like this: if you just want to go and get some heat and stay in your hotel in the air conditioner, all I said was you could do that anywhere. That's the only
Exactly.
thing.
But
Right.
I
That's
got
the
to
only
do it in
thing that
Las
I
Vegas.
said.
So who the fuck cares? What is the problem with me doing it in Vegas? How did that invade your
You didn't even
space?
explore Vegas.
It
But she
doesn't
can go to
But
matter.
Vegas and sit in
that's
her
her
It
room and
that's
look
her
at
doesn't
the
So why
matter.
scenery.
the
prerogative.
hell
I
would you
got
go
to
to
see
Vegas?
some of
You
Vegas.
ain't
Look,
even
you want
explored
me to
none
have
of it.
your experience, lovely love, and you want me to
Okay, I
fight for you.
understand that.
You want me to fight because
But you
you
know
want to
what?
fight.
You going around
I'm not
circles
going to
for
fight
people
them.
asking you. Okay,
Covering
you
for
can
them,
argue with lovely
But
love all
why are
you
you
want
arguing
to.
with her about her
lovely love,
business?
you came up here. I didn't go looking for you. You
Let me
came
let
up
That
me say
here.
this. Let me
I could
hold
have been
up. Wait a
20 years
minute. Let me
old.
say this. So 133 in the video, I guess Ness says, "Girl, bye." Oh no, Ness says, "Girl, bye." But you cried every chance you got for sympathy and cash apps. Do
The
you
fuck,
feel
I
like
didn't
that's
get
what
no
you was
cash
doing,
app like that.
Lolo?
I don't know what the fuck. What cash app did I get, Ness?
that's the
How many
bitch you need to
cash
be
apps did I
arguing with is
get?
Ness.
Well, no,
How many
lovey love.
cash
You need
apps
to
did
be
I
quiet and
get?
let her talk.
Okay.
How many cash apps did I get? I didn't get no whole lot of cash apps at all. Literally, I got $22 in my cash app. So what? I mean, how many cash? I didn't know. I was exhausted. I was trying to keep up. I was in a new fucking altitude. I had damn jet lag smack me in the back of my damn ass and make me sit the fuck down the first day, the second day, before the bus thing. So no, I'm not blaming you for shit. You ain't do shit to me. Now if you talked about me, fine. What the fuck ever. Everybody talk about everybody. I ain't no better than nobody else. And my experience, lovely love, is my fucking experience. It ain't got nothing to do with Ness. It ain't got nothing to do with Lemon. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody. Whoever
Well, why
I
is that
live
your
with.
experience though?
What?
Cause I already before I left, I was getting on treadmill walking.
Girl, that's your business. I'm not
Well,
No, this ain't
you.
about you. I
I
love you,
want to
love. I
say,
appreciate you.
I'm
Wait a
fucking
minute.
with it.
I
I'm fucking
appreciate you
with it. I'm
coming up
not
for love
fucking
you,
with it for
love.
real.
But you are
Girl, I
diverting the
ain't got no problem
conversation
with
You
because
nobody
you
on this
just made
exactly
it
app.
about you,
divert
and
the
this is
fucking
not about
conversation.
you.
Lovely, you ain't got nothing
No,
of value
I
to
don't have
add.
a
Hit the
problem with
road.
nobody up here.
If
I'm
you
just
don't have
fucking with
nothing of
you.
value to add, honestly, hit the road, boo. Honestly, if you don't have nothing of value to add,
No, you
hit the
should tell
road.
Nancy hit the road because that
Oh
bitch
my
No,
got
no,
you
no,
God.
tied
no,
up.
no,
I'm
no.
not
This is
fighting
her
with
interview,
nobody but
though.
you.
All
This
right,
is
I
her
want to
Right?
interview.
apologize, Olivia. It is your interview, but we
But you
got all
don't
these people up here.
apologize three
Whatever
times. You still
relationship
over
I
talking.
got
No,
with
You
her
I ain't
is
still
none of
apologize like
diverting the
that.
yours.
conversation. And if you do it one more time, I'm gonna
Clearly,
have to drop you.
no, you don't have to drop me. I will leave, but I want to say this before I leave. I didn't come up here to be malicious or any of that. I
But that's
want
what
her
it
to quit
sounds
going.
like.
Okay, I know that's what it sounds like, but what do she sound like? Going around a circle. We want the answers,
That's
and
what
I'm
we
you
trying
won't
to
want,
get
spend
the
your
two
answers, but if
hours.
you
answer.
keep over
You
Right,
talking,
want
I'm
we
never
your
gonna
gonna
take
get
answer.
nothing.
2 hours to get a goddamn answer.
You
It's
want
yes,
your
no, no,
answer.
maybe
Well,
fuck
What
I
you
you.
mean, if
want
you
right
don't,
You were
let
now?
me
doing
tell you
good,
You
something.
lovely
want
love.
If
You
you
was
your
don't
doing
answer.
No,
good.
appreciate
I'm gonna
the way
drop
that I
down.
do my
I'm gonna
interview
You
drop
with
want
you,
down
your
love,
here.
answer.
then you
You
should
don't want
answer to
my
come to your
answer.
channel. Okay? Because
Okay,
see, I do
okay,
this shit
I
on my
appreciate
channel
I
Exactly.
the way I
appreciate that.
fucking want to do it. Bitch, you got me fucked
Come to
up.
your
Okay?
channel.
So
Don't you
why is
come
you
over here
jumping on
trying to
me
tell me how to
so
conduct
you?
my shit. Okay?
No, I was just gonna tell you, thank you for having
Don't
me up here.
disrespect my shit.
I didn't disrupt your shit. The
Because
fuck
the
is you
fuck
talking
is
about?
this?
I'm talking about because you keep trying to motherfucking overtalk me, and this ain't your motherfucking shit. And you just told
Well,
me
I
that
wasn't
it's
even
taking
talking
me
to
two
you. I was
hours to get
talking
a
to one of your
motherfucking answer.
panelists.
You still trying to interrupt me when I'm motherfucking talking. You not let
Well,
me
you
get a
know what?
sentence
I
out.
am that
You
bitch. I'm a
bombarded the
drop.
whole
Y'all have a
goddamn
wonderful day.
conversation. You
I am
just
that
made it
bitch.
about you, and it's not
It's
about
not
you no
about
more,
me.
not
It's
after
about
this.
this motherfucker right here lying to y'all goddamn face. Keep it up. And I'm
Okay.
The
off.
fuck?
Thank
Okay,
you for
bye.
Girl,
having
go
me
get
though
on your
anyway.
treadmill.
Bye.
Okay, send me
And I'm
one.
gonna walk on
Shit.
that treadmill.
Girl,
All
send me
right.
one. Send me
Deuces.
one, baby. Send me one. And then maybe I can walk better up there.
well,
God damn.
let me say,
Anyway, moving right the fuck along.
when I went
Okay.
Mm.
when I went to New Orleans to that convention, y'all know back last year, I went and did exactly as much as I wanted to do, right? And quite honestly, my honey was like, "But dang." When I once like the second third day, I didn't want to go out no more. I wanted to chill in the room and just chill. Looking out my window was nice. I could see that boat and everything. I could, you know what I'm saying? I was good.
Exactly.
I was relaxed. I was good.
And
It
it's
was
all, and when you go on vacation, the purpose of vacation is for you to relax any way that you choose to relax. So if you choose to be in a hotel the whole time because you want to be there, not because you don't feel not because you feel like you in the way, then that's absolutely your fucking prerogative. That's not the
Exactly.
goddamn point. Okay?
right.
Now I don't
And
Exactly.
even
but
know
I
where the fuck this treadmill conversation came in, but we're gonna let that shit go. Let me read this cash app and we're gonna move it right the fuck along. Okay?
Yes,
Uh
ma'am.
thank
Yes,
you, Film
ma'am.
Noir, for the cash app. She said, Miss O, I respect you, but I don't lie, and especially not on the internet. Have a good day, love. And don't say I ain't give it to you, girl. Well, I just
What?
read it to you, Film. Thank you for the super chat. I ain't say you gotta lie on the motherfucking internet. We saw Lolo trying to find the $250, and if you say you gave it to her, since she can't find the receipt, why don't you or your soror post the receipt? See, it's easy to prove somebody in a lie, because if she ain't showing the receipt and you know for a fact you gave it to her and she received it, you got cash app or your soror got cash app. So just post the receipt.
Mhm.
You ain't
Just
gotta
pull it
post no
up.
personal information. And so after you post that receipt, okay, she been proved a liar. That's all you gotta
Pull it
do.
up. That's it.
That's
Can I
all you gotta do. But
Cause they
anyway, moving right along. But thank
moving
you
right
nevertheless
along.
for the cash out. I mean for the super chat. Hey China, how you doing?
can I just
hey,
Hey,
go real
China.
It's
quick?
gonna be real
I
quick.
just
It's gonna be
go
real
real
quick.
quick. I was up here.
Um,
I just want to get down real quick.
Hey,
Lolo,
Oh, I
Gloria.
forgot, Chloe. I forgot you was up
I
here.
can't
Sorry
see
about
her
that,
okay.
love.
picture. I can't see her picture.
Hey,
That's why I
Gloria,
didn't.
That's
lover.
okay. Hey, I just want to say, Lolo, I haven't watched any videos, but two things. When you travel, no, when I go downtown to anything or anywhere, even where I live, I do my research. You
Yeah.
got to research where you're going. Um,
Right.
every place has scooter rentals. Most cities, all cities, big cities, and big things that are going on, they have scooter rentals. So those are the two things you need to probably do before
Right.
you travel in the future.
I
And
will. Miss Coria, you are so right. I will do. I did not do any Las Vegas research. I was
yeah,
lackadaisical with the Las Vegas chat when they were putting stuff in. I was absolutely lackadaisical, and I didn't
well,
do any research. And I've never been in those big
mm,
hotels like that before.
well, and you said that you hadn't traveled since a vacation since the 80s.
I
So
that
you
wasn't
know
even
that,
a vacation. I went to my grandma's house with a brand new baby, a 15 child.
But
That was
wait a minute, that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Film said we got the receipt.
where?
We good. I don't post S on her period, but carry on. Well, then you can't call her a liar if you don't want to prove her wrong. I mean, you can call her a liar, but it's making you seem like a liar because you said you got the receipt, but you won't post the receipt to prove her wrong. That don't make do that make sense? Do that make sense to
No,
you, Rebel?
no,
No,
Food
no,
junkie,
absolutely
China,
not.
no.
No,
Demetra,
You should
No.
No,
find
because you don't
out
know
where
me.
your
I'll
money
Corio.
post a
went.
receipt.
yeah.
You should
Um,
find out where your money went.
Cause receipts
Exactly.
don't lie.
but one last thing. I can see from not watching any videos and just um eh,
Feeling the
um
atmosphere.
yeah, I just want to say I can kind of see both sides. I can see where if people didn't know that how what your disability what all it incurred, then I could see where they might have been shocked maybe, and that you needed as much help as you did. But then again, like you said, you weren't expecting anyone to help you in the first place. You were satisfied with your weekend and how it was going and proceeding anyway. So I guess that's what I wanted to say is, Lolo,
Yes,
um,
ma'am.
choose your tribe next time. Choose your tribe better.
Yeah.
You might want to hang with people your own age, because people still club when they go on vacations. I know I do, but just travel smart. That's all I
Right.
got
Yeah,
to say.
well, this is my first experience, so I know a lot more.
Yeah,
This was like a really steep learning curve,
yeah,
and I'm grateful for it. I
yeah,
wanted them to have fun. Have
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
They're young. I had my fun when I was their age.
I know.
Have fun.
Right? Well, and I was just glad that just Andrea, and her
Yeah.
friend came to see about you. I heard that on this morning, and Ronnie, I think it was Ronnie Hughes. But anyway, that's all I wanted. Rebel, feel better. Hey, food junkie.
What's
thank
up,
you,
baby?
Hey, Tia. Who else is
Hey,
up?
thank
Korea
you.
lover.
Hey,
Yeah.
Corey, y'all,
All
this is
right.
Demetra.
Thank you for
Okay,
Bye.
having me.
Demetra. All right then. Bye bye. Thank
Bye
you,
bye.
Thanks
Miss.
for the super chat. Lovely one says, lovely love was speaking facts. Okay.
That's love and love.
She's speaking her
I
fact.
figured it was. That's why I read it. But thanks for the super chat.
Speaking her fact.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
Donald.
just Andrea.
Hey,
Yes.
Miss Olivia. I have a question for
Okay.
Miss Lolo.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Lolo, when you were remember you did the video when you was at TSA?
Yes.
Okay, so my question was, remember you were saying that you were going to tell your story or your experience once you got home, and you
Right.
wasn't going to sugarcoat anything. What
Right.
happened to that? Because when you said sugarcoat, you weren't going to sugarcoat. It came off to me like you were insinuating that you were going to not only tell it like it is, you was going to get some stuff off of your chest. Why didn't you ever do the video?
That was my video. I mean, I don't know what y'all was expecting me to do, to come back here and be all mad and pissed and upset because of somebody mocking me. I mean, my experience of seeing these big buildings and these brilliant colors and these beautiful things. I mean, this that was my experience.
Okay, no, I didn't.
And
I'm not saying
yes,
you were.
I was disappointed in, in some of their reactions, but
Okay.
it is, it's I can't change nobody's reaction. You know what I mean? I can't change a reaction. I can definitely walk. I am blessed to be able to walk. Can I walk very, very far? No. So no, I don't want to. Y'all go head down to where y'all going. I'm good. I'll get something here. I'm good. Y'all go.
Yeah,
And
I
they,
understand. I
yeah,
understand.
they came up to keep me company when I got in at after 10:30. They came up to keep me company. They didn't have to do that. They could have kept on doing what they did. And
But
I appreciated it. I was happy. There was a
Oh, y'all
we
gotta
had a
take this
good
call.
time up there. And then we went to get something to eat because I was starving. And then came back to the room. I mean, and it is what it is. And I'm sure that maybe they thought that I was maybe more faster or more vibrant or whatever, but I'm the same person that I am. I'm not, I mean, this is me all the way, all the time. I talk
yes,
the same, I do the same. I'm not passive aggressive. I don't like confrontation. I'm not blaming anybody for um my disability or my lack of mobility. That's God. I mean, it is what it is. I
yes, and I understand. I was just asking, what happened to the video that you were going to do after you got home, as far as your experience, not to fight anyone, but when you said you're not going to sugarcoat anything, it was as if you was going to get some stuff off your chest. I'm not saying you was going to argue or expose or go off on anyone. I was just asking what happened to that video.
I
Um,
thought that I did that. I didn't. You don't think I did that?
Well, I know I was just asking. I was asking. I was
Yeah.
looking forward to the video afterwards. And also when you said that, at that party bus stuff, when you realized that, it was a little bit too much for you,
Uh-huh.
I would have just got me like you said, I would have got me an Uber, and,
Yeah,
let
and that's it.
somebody know that I
It
was about to go back to my bed, and I would have went back to my hotel and let them party on.
Exactly, exactly. And I told Trent's dad, I was like, "Yeah, look, y'all go ahead. I can catch a cab back. It's no problem. I can catch a cab back. It was no problem. Rebel. I mean, we was just sitting out there chilling in the nice air. It was nice and cool and just chilling in the beautiful Venetian and the lights and I mean, it to me that was such an ideal moment to meet Rebel and to have that conversation. And I mean, damn, what is so wrong with that? They could have kept going. It was fine. I had told them keep going.
Can I say where I feel like the disconnect for me is? The
Mhm.
disconnect for me is when I saw, maybe you shouldn't have went on
Can
camera
y'all? I'm
when you,
sorry. Can y'all hear me?
now we
Yes,
can.
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
Now
we
we
can hear
can.
you.
Okay, go ahead, Demetrius. Sorry
The
about that, y'all. Go
disconnect for
ahead.
me was like, okay, you say you was crying in the airport because it was just
But
everything
I
you was
wasn't. I
exhausted.
didn't get there and start
Wait, wait,
crying.
wait,
I was
wait,
just
wait,
sitting
wait,
there
wait, wait,
like
wait, wait,
20
wait,
minutes
wait,
before
wait,
my
wait.
flight.
But give me one moment. I'm not attacking
Okay,
you.
I'm
But
sorry,
I'm
baby.
saying the disconnect for me, right? A couple of times when you did go live, and I shared a lot of your lives, right? You didn't go
Thank
live once
you.
or twice. You went live a few times,
Yeah,
right?
I tried to go live
And but
online.
it was coming across to me like you were sad. You know what I'm saying? It was coming across to me when you did those lives, even in the midst of like you just wasn't just too happy, too pleased, like as though that's how it was coming across. And then when you cried in the airport, maybe you should have waited till you got home and got some rest. Because when you do certain things, it's going to give a certain perception.
Yeah,
Period. And
yeah.
that's where
Yeah.
it comes across as though maybe you riding the fence, or maybe you shucking and jiving and backpedaling and pussy popping, right?
Well,
Because
how
it
do you
seems
backpedal and pussy pop on your
no,
experience?
I'm saying the perception. If you
Okay,
coming on live, y'all didn't talked about this shit for months. Y'all been gigged up. Okay, we understand
right.
all the stuff about the limitations. But then you coming on camera a lot by yourself in your room. You coming on camera and you're talking and you seeming sad. You talking low. You talking like you're disappointed, which you did. Then you go live on from the airport crying. Those things gonna give a certain perception as though you done been mistreated or something.
Well, can
You
I?
did those things.
Right? Can I clear the
Sure.
misconception up? I was
I agree.
exhausted, and I was sitting in the airport 20 minutes before my flight, worried I wasn't gonna make it, and just kind of overly experienced, ready to get back home to my comfort zone. And that's it. That's it. That's all. To take my little pictures of all the buildings and things that I took pictures of and then just go the fuck home.
what I'm hearing is that it was a sensory overload for you, and you
Exactly.
were overwhelmed.
I
And
was.
while it was a new experience, was not you wasn't prepared for the experience that you had. It
No, sir.
wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was just a sensory overload. Now
Yes.
I don't know where you live. I don't know too much about you thus far. But what I'm hearing is that you're from a small area, an area that doesn't have a lot going on in that manner. So when
Virginia
you got
Beach.
there, it was a sensory overload,
Yeah.
and in that sensory overload was not you was emotional.
Yeah. I
Maybe you
was.
did have a good time. Maybe you didn't have a good time. Maybe it wasn't what you thought it was going to be. And sitting down thinking about that, just you were overwhelmed.
Yes. Exactly.
So
Just
that's
fully
what I'm hearing.
overwhelmed.
Like I
And
mean,
you're right. You're exactly right. You're
you
exactly
know,
right.
I could be
Hey,
aggressive,
King
and rah
Roman.
as well. But the same thing is, I understand. I actually listen to people when they're talking. I hear what they're saying. And granted, I do understand how it can be confusing to some people, how it could be misleading to other people. Was not. But at the same time, we need to realize that Lolo is just Lolo, whoever she's going to be, whoever she is. Not everyone like me. Growing Vegas is like, okay, it is what it is. But if I lived somewhere that I haven't experienced that and haven't did a lot of traveling since the 80s, I was probably 7 years old during that time. But still, I have done a lot of traveling with that as an adult and experienced certain things. Vegas is very overwhelming. Not just the walking, it's the lights, it's the noise, it's the constant moving of that city, just like New York.
Exactly. If I had gone to New York, it would have been. I would have had pictures of all the buildings and I mean, and just the environment. And no exposed TV. No, I Nest did nothing wrong. How many times do I have to say this? I never
Lola,
said you
Lola,
did anything
Lola,
wrong. Yes,
Lola.
yes,
Hold on,
yes.
hold on, hold on. Okay, I've been watching, and Miss Olivia, I got some things to say. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
y'all want to know the motherfucking truth? Let me tell you the truth. Okay, let's be honest and tell the truth. Okay,
Andre, I don't want to
okay.
fight
'Cause
with nobody.
you ain't gotta. I'm not coming up here to fight with nobody. Okay, I'm coming up
Hey,
here.
Demetra.
Coming up here because I witnessed what I witnessed, and so I'm gonna
Hey, Deanna. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm
tell
sorry,
you
Andrew.
what I witnessed. Okay, so Miss Olivia, I've been to Vegas 4 or 5 times. Okay, my feet is hurting right now. Okay, because I had tennis shoes on, but my feet is hurting right now. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is, when I got to Lolo, she didn't
Oh,
look right.
hell
That's
no.
number one. But number
Did
two,
you say she didn't look right?
she looked at jet lag, tired.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I knew that she's flying from the East Coast to the West Coast. So I done that before. So I know the jet lag is. Okay, so that's number one. Number
Yes. Yes.
number two, number two. My friend Lolo said, I want to go on the party bus. Let's see,
Mhm.
Andrea Lynch don't been in Vegas plenty of times, 4 or 5 times. I knew the walking was gonna be a little too much, and I knew the party bus was too much. But my friend Lolo said, I want to go on the party bus. I said, okay. Are you sure? Because I couldn't. I mean, my friend, we would have made different plans. But that's what Lolo told me. So my thing is this: I felt like maybe she did not know her limitation until she got there.
Right,
That's just my opinion. You're not gonna know what you're not gonna when you go on vacation. You're not gonna know the environment until you get there. That's
right,
the truth. So I felt like Lola maybe she went to the spa instead of being on the party bus.
Exactly.
But, but,
Yeah. Next
but
time.
at the end of the day, I'm not gonna. I told my friend I got concerns, and she said this is what she wants to do. So let me help you so you can go on down there and be on time at the party bus. But at the same time, Lolo now she know what she's limited and what she can do. That's no excuse. Nobody knows how you want to act. I was on a cruise and my feet swelled up because I forgot my blood pressure medicine. Nobody knows how they're gonna be act until they get to the environment where the vacation is. So what I'm saying is now Lolo knows what to do. She might need a wheelchair. She might need a scooter. She might need all this stuff. But at the same time, is when I go on vacation with my friends, I don't been on vacation in Vegas, and I was sick for 2 days. The people that I was with, they came and see about me, and then went and partied. They came for me some Tylenol, water, and anything I needed. They came and checked on me twice, and they went and partied, and I was okay with that. You don't leave nobody behind. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Lolo, catch a cab back to the hotel. You can't do this, baby.
Right.
We good.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
exactly
Lolo,
right.
and Lolo, I love you, but you should have said, hey, Rebel, get your butt on the party bus, and I'm going back to the room and rest. That's
If
what
I
I
had
would have
known
done.
that a party bus was gonna kind of be like that, where you walking so much, I would have. I would have just sat it out, or I would have went to the casino. I would have went to one of the restaurants in there, or something like that. I didn't want to slow them down. They were having so much fun, and I thought that was wonderful. I didn't want to slow them down, but I did want to experience the party bus. But I again thought the party bus was something different in my mind. I thought it was something different. I thought it was what Envy was saying about a party bus. I don't know nothing about it, and I didn't research it. I didn't research a lot of shit that I should have. But it's nobody's fucking fault but
Can
mine.
I interject, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, did you think so? See, I asked this question in the chat, right? So, was you under the impression that the party bus was gonna be exclusive party bus, just y'all, and that y'all gonna get the VIP service, like your party on the bus, just y'all party, y'all pull up in front of the front door, y'all get in? Did you think that's what you was gonna get?
Yeah, I thought that's what it was going to be
And,
actually.
and so when you realized it was the city bus, how did you feel?
But it wasn't the city bus. It was still a party bus, and it was
Shit,
It
it
was the
looked like the city
Greyhound.
bus to me.
It was a Greyhound.
fun. It was fun. It wasn't a city bus. It was fun.
Looked like the city bus to
Everybody
me.
was having fun up there. I was having fun up there. I mean, I enjoyed myself, and I pushed it a little bit too goddamn much. And I should, and I should have made trends just say, "Look, I'm gone. I'm gone. Out. I'm out." And
This
just
sector is
out.
nothing but people and their opinions. So please get off the gas with the dumb shit. This sector ain't nothing but people coming. You come on here
True.
every day, all day long to hear all these million opinions. Girl,
Mm-hmm.
boo. Mama
Right.
Fifi. Stop being
But,
fraud.
but,
God
but
damn.
Lolo, going forward, you know better than now going on vacation with
Hey,
people.
you damn right
You
I
know,
do.
you know what going forward. You know what you need and what you don't need, and what you can do and what you cannot do.
Right.
So going forward, you need to be with people you're close to your age. Okay,
Right.
I'm just saying. I hang out with people my age, the
Right.
40s and the 50s, because I'm older. I don't do things like I used to go to the club and all that. I'm older now.
Right.
So I'm saying when your next vacation, you know your limitations and what you can do and what you can do. And the people who
Exactly.
and the
And thank
people
you,
who go
Steve.
with you, the people who go with you should be worrying about can we all do this? If everybody can't do it, two people stay behind and say, I'm gonna stay with you, we're gonna hang out until everybody get back.
But see, no, I didn't want
Well,
that.
let me. Can I interject? This is a good question. Bossy girl said, would you ask if it was mandatory for them to get off the bus at each stop?
I wanted to ask that I wasn't sure everything was moving so fast.
It was
Um,
mandatory. It seemed that it was
Oh, I
mandatory.
thought so. I wasn't sure because I would have kept my fat ass right there on that bus a couple of them times and waited for them
mhm,
to go have their drinks, dance, do whatever, and come on back and been just as happy as hell. No problem. Not at
mhm.
all. But like Rebel said, it felt like it was mandatory. It felt like it was like, all right, we stop, get out. Everybody get out, and everybody going single line, going here and there and everywhere. This is something I never experienced ever. And like Tracy said, it's honestly nobody's fault. And that's y'all, please
Yeah,
leave
it
that
is
girl
nobody's fault.
alone.
I was going to read this. I want to read this. She said, I'm assuming Film said something. She said, Film, oh, I guess Film asked her to break it down. She said, I will, because Ness and nobody was at fault. She said, yes, nobody said it was Ness's fault.
Not at all.
And she already said, and why would she be expected to give in the first place? She ain't that motherfucking special. Okay, so I still, but it still leaves a bad taste in my mouth the way the woman was treated. But I wouldn't expect nobody to give for me, and for me to give for nobody else if there ain't no child. So I don't know why that narrative is being spun. The motherfucker's still down here talking about a goddamn $250 when they don't want to show a fucking receipt that was given our way in May. That sound like a fucking narrative, because what the fuck does it matter now? And don't nobody give a fuck if she don't want to give or not. That's not the point. The point is how the woman was treated. Okay, she said she was staying out the way because whether she said or not, she know y'all didn't want to be bothered with her. Okay, now somebody feel like, and then people down here feeling like she, saying one thing and doing one thing, acting, wanting sympathy and payola and playing the victim and all of this and all that. Ness going in on in the chat talking about something, she gonna expose her, all of this and all that. I still don't even. And at the end of the motherfucking day, none of y'all motherfuckers didn't seem like y'all was having fun, except for Sean Bradley's motherfucking crew. So everybody else, the
Facts.
young people especially, I don't see nothing special that you motherfuckers did anyway. You look goofy, you look dusty, you look lame as fuck, and you wasn't. And then you worried about Lolo old motherfucking ass, but y'all motherfucking ass was the one acting like motherfucking old people. And you got the
Everybody,
nerve to try to comment some motherfucking. Don't nobody give up. And I understand
Yeah.
that it's good for content, but at some point in time, I just got to keep it fucking real.
Miss Olivia, it's not caregiving, it's human decency,
Right.
okay?
But
Oh,
they
Well, and
not responsible for
that's
me.
not right. And but don't nobody. You know what? Let me tell you something. The world don't owe you nothing, not even to love you, right?
Right,
And
right.
so I don't think that Lolo is saying she wanted them to caregive for her. They are saying I didn't come there to caregive, but I ain't heard her say one time I expected Ness and them to push me around and wait on me hand and foot. I ain't heard that come out of her motherfucking mouth.
did Lolo actually say on one of the panels before the trip that she was gonna go ziplining?
Yeah, I did. I was joking. I'm scared of heights. I'm scared of heights. And with all this booty I got, I don't know how I was gonna get on a zip line anyway. If that all that booty was gonna fit in a zip line, so I was joking because VS said I was gonna be in the wheelchair, had diapers and this. And I was like, God damn, not yet. Shit, give me a few years. Damn.
Right, and you hadn't even y'all had look, girl. That if that sponsor paid for my trip and this ain't the one paid for my trip, I don't understand why y'all was kissing her ass before, during, and apparently after the motherfucking trip. I simply don't motherfucking understand. I mean, I understand that she's supposed to be the hot girl of a sector now, but you're gonna you're gonna put your dignity to the side to kiss this bitch ass. Cause somebody don't want to be, you can drag her motherfucking back. When I would have came home, I'd have cussed every motherfucking body that I felt like treated me any kind of motherfucking way the fuck out. And I wouldn't have
Olivia,
waited till
hold
I
up.
got back home. I would have did it in the motherfucking hotel room and dared one of them
Exactly.
bitches to say something. See, I'm
That
not
part.
passive aggressive. And that's why I'm
That
having a
part.
problem with you not saying how you really motherfucking feel.
But
And
baby,
really,
how I
that's
feel, Miss
what Lovely
Olivia.
Love was saying in a roundabout way, and that's why people feel like you acting this way for sympathy and payola,
But I ain't getting
because
paid.
I would have had a fucking attitude about them bitches. The nerve of them to think that I wanted them to give to me. Cause who the fuck do y'all think y'all? I asked none of you bitches to curry gift for me. You can't even get curry gift for your motherfucking self. So make it make sense.
But I, Miss Olivia, I
I
am
mean,
not
keep it a
like
fucking
that.
buck.
Listen, I'm not. I don't,
Oh Lord,
people
not
try
this.
to.
Olivia, you
And
are a
this
mess
guy
and I
was
love it.
goddamn talking in
Listen,
circles and shit. Don't do it for me.
Oh,
I'm sorry. What'd you say,
oh,
Rebel?
oh Lord,
No, that was
Jesus, my
food
head
junkie.
hurt.
Oh,
Jesus.
what'd you say, food junkie?
I say you a mess and I love it.
Yeah, you know I ain't got no patience, food junkie out there, motherfucking wow.
But it's all about the wording. When you say stuff like, okay, I wanted to stay out the way, that gives the
Right.
impression, the only reason why you wanted to stay, I can't talk for you, but I'm going off what
yes,
you say. When you say,
Right,
hey, I just tried to stay out the way. Okay, if you were part of the group, and is no denying that you was a part of the group because y'all talked
right,
about it and y'all talked about it as a group. So, okay.
right.
So if that's the case, even when y'all was together, it comes across very kind of suspicious why you feel when you use those words, I want to stay out the way. Why you feel like you was in the way?
But
Exactly.
because I
Oh
couldn't
my
This
keep
is
up
God.
with
Demetra.
everybody.
Let me try to break it down. Whatever. Just say all of
But
us on this
no,
panel right now
but
is
Food
in a
Junkie, you
group.
can't translate for her.
I'm saying how
He's
I
doing
interpret it, just
very
like you did. I'm
well.
trying to tell you how I
Okay.
He's
interpret it.
doing very well. He's Food Junkie's the only one that's getting it.
I get what food
If
junkie
all of
trying to
us in the
say.
group, if all of us are in the group right now, we're all on a trip on this panel, and I feel like everyone else is whispering and mumbling around me and acting like I'm a bother. I am gonna feel like let me just go this way, out the way, so I'm not in their way. So
Right, Food
regardless if they
Junkie.
said it or
But
not, It's the impression that people get when you're around a certain group, and when you're around that group, and
Exactly.
that group
Food
doesn't
junkie.
make you feel welcome to that group.
That's exactly what. Okay, you didn't. Okay, that's exactly how I took it too. Okay,
Right.
what the
They did make
conversation
me
was
feel
about,
welcome.
the whole reason why the Lolo trending topic is because of the perception that Lolo got mistreated. There's no ways around this shit, right?
Right.
So therefore,
Right.
what you're saying is right, and that's exactly what Lolo said. And what I'm saying is, for the people who acting like, you know what I'm saying, is that when she get that type of impression, if she part of the group, why should she feel that way? Why was
Right.
she made to feel that way? And what you just said, hey, if they didn't want the girl to go with them, then that's what they should have said. Or if they wanted to, you know what I'm saying, off the beginning.
I didn't feel mistreated. I honestly
Well,
didn't feel
I don't
mistreated.
think nobody's being honest. I think. Hold
Yeah,
on.
and just Andre, can I ask you a question?
I
Couldn't
think.
Lolo have went with you because you did go see on Lolo, and she felt, and it was shown how they treated her before and after. I don't understand why she felt the need to try to hang on to people who clearly didn't want her around.
No,
You had
it
just
wasn't that.
Andrea.
It was
Why
from
you
the
didn't go to with
experience.
just Andrea?
You know what? I probably should have. I honestly should have, because the bus thing was too much for me.
Hindsight is
But she didn't want
Exactly.
to do that, uppity. She didn't want to do that. She told me she wanted to go on the party bus. I
Yeah,
said,
I've never
Okay,
been
okay.
thank
on
you, just
one.
Andre. That's what I came up here to ask you
I
because they
said,
was asking her another.
Olivia,
I
Yeah.
know.
Olivia,
I mean,
can
like,
I
they
say
could be
something? I've
on
been up here
can I
for a
say something? I'm
while.
sorry, let you
I've
look. Can
been
I say
on here
something?
for a while. May I say
Oh well,
Okay,
something?
but
yeah,
I'm
And
that's
gonna
I'm
true.
keep
gonna
I'm,
get
moving.
I
down.
forgot you was there.
Yeah,
That
I've
uppity
been on
you
here for a
did
while.
jump
Yeah, I'm
over.
gonna
Go
get
on and fit.
down.
Go ahead, let your looks. I apologize. Go ahead.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you. That's
And
okay.
I
And I
can't
just
hardly
want.
hear you. Can you turn your microphone up?
Is that better? Let me put my other one in just a second. Sorry about that. Just two little points. Okay, is that better? Is that
Just
better?
go ahead.
Better. Okay. All right. I'll turn the volume up. It was just 2 points. Well, first I want to say what Food Junkie and Just Andrea said. I think they articulated it right. Sometimes people may not articulate themselves in a certain way, so it may come off a certain way. That's why he was saying what he thought she felt. And again, the trip was overwhelming for a lot of them in that group had never been to Vegas before. So it was overwhelming for everybody, and especially somebody with a disability.
Hold on,
I
wait a
have
minute. Let me stop you
let
right
me let
there.
me finish for me
But
because
no, wait.
I
I'm
have
gonna let you
one.
finish, but I gotta say something because it's my chat. I don't know
Thank
why
you.
y'all talking about CCN Cap. Don't be asking him no questions about his ankles, his leg, or nothing motherfucking else. This not what we gonna do. Okay? Now I be letting y'all run free in the chat, but we ain't gotta flat out be fucking disrespectful. Now I can only take so goddamn much. And I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Olivia. Yeah, but I have an autoimmune disease too, and it would have been overwhelming for me. But I had already said I said I was gonna go, but I knew for me, like I said, I was gonna be getting me a good hotel, just chilling and resting, because you need a vacay from your vacay or from your everyday. And then I told him, I said, I'll come and do meet y'all. We could do a photo op, maybe eat something, and I'm back to my hotel. I'm going to Louis Vuitton, and then I'm back home. I know autoimmune disease. I understand that her disability is different from mine, but I get it. And she wanted to do a lot, and maybe she didn't want them to think I couldn't keep up. And she might have just been in pain. And you're in pain, but then you don't want these younger people to think I can't keep up. Then it looks like I'm in the way. It was overwhelming. And plus, I had asked Lolo, you're in Eastern Standard Time too, right? Like
Yes,
me.
ma'am.
That
Yeah.
is a big, because when we went to Cabo, that was a big thing for me. And we didn't even do all of that walking. That's all I want to say. I'm not trying to say the other ones are right, but it was a new trip for them too. It wasn't what they thought it was. It was a lot of walking, and I'm just saying maybe Lolo is not articulating herself the way she needs to. And I appreciate Food Junkie and Just Andrea kind of
I
breaking
do
it
as
down
well.
for.
Okay,
Thank you,
well, thank you. I
Olivia.
appreciate what you
Thank
said
you.
about your look.
Thank
So
All
you,
let
right.
me
Pastor
answer
Love.
this
I
question.
appreciate it.
Insert picture here says, Miss O, are you attacking? Look, are you attacking Ness? Cause you don't like her, cause you being biased as fuck. And that's not like you. Number one, I'm not being biased as nothing. I'm simply giving my commentary because I always choose the side of me. Now, if it's and I'm not attacking her, or else I would be fucking dragging her. Okay, why are you in my chat? trying to spin a narrative on me. Now we all know it don't matter if you try to spin a narrative or not. I'm still gonna say what the fuck I want to say. Okay. Now I have not attacked her because I have not called her anything. Okay, number one, if I was attacking her, I would be dragging her right now. I am doing an interview with Lolo. So since this is coming from Lolo's opinion, I'm doing this from Lolo's side of things, okay? Because I want to know Lolo's experience, okay? Now, if when Ness come on, she gonna tell her side of the opinion, and if she want to hit the link and give her side of the story, she is more than welcome as well. Now, I don't know how you think I'm being biased, but my opinions are my opinions, and I'm not kissing nobody's motherfucking ass, and I don't give a fuck if you like it or not, because guess what? I don't motherfucking have to. Now, I'm sure that some of y'all is new to me, and y'all not used to the way that I do things, okay? But my opinions is my opinions, and I'm not no kissing nobody's motherfucking ass. I'm not going along to get along with nobody cause of their channel or nothing else, because guess what, bitch? I got my own motherfucking channel. Why the fuck do you think we over here right now? Anyway, moving right along. Next question. Sorry about that.
Blue,
Okay, Miss
Oh,
Elizabeth, can I
blue,
finish my
blue.
Goddamn.
point? Miss Elizabeth, finish
okay.
my point. I wanted to ask a question because just Andrea is up here, and Lolo, she kind of, it's hard to get a
Is
straight
this you,
answer.
Cap?
So
Uh-oh.
did so
Hey,
did
Cal.
you so you're saying that you did invite Lolo
I
out,
can't
and
see
then
my
I heard on
screen.
another channel there was, I think Lolo said she was supposed to go to lunch with you in Ox City or whatever. So so she did turn you down, and even though you was online, Lolo basically feeling a type of way. Other people that were there, like Rebel said, he told you to stop
Damn,
letting them
I
treat you.
can't
So if
put
other
my
people could see
camera
and other
on.
people are talking about it with you, and you agreed with Rebel, why wouldn't you hit up Andrea instead
I
of
see it, but I
constantly
can't.
being around these people when you had other options? That's what I'm just trying to figure out. I'm not trying to, if you don't have a problem with the way they treated you, neither do I. I just want to know, because other people saw it, you agree with Rebel, why didn't you pursue other options that was in your age group? Because if Ness care and y'all was supposed to be like a family out there, I'm not saying the whole trip got to be planned around you, but y'all could have did something as a group that would cater to your needs and have been fun for them too.
But okay, here's the thing. This is a general trip. It is not a trip about me. But when Rebel and I was sitting outside, it was what, Rebel, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock?
Yeah, about 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about 10 o'clock. Andrea was up. I wasn't gonna call Andrea and say, "Hey, I'm coming over," or whatever. I'm not gonna do that. And the next day, look, I barely made it up to my damn room, girl. My legs got cramps in them, and I went up there and I drank the water and I laid there and I watched TV and I relaxed and tried to decompress. Just decompress from the overwhelming experience of so many people moving so fast, so many lights, so many clubs, so many different this, so many different that. Um, when I got lost, I didn't want to move too far, so I wandered into a candy store. I picked up a little something in there, and I was like, "Oh, that's a cool little souvenir." The tattoo shop was next door. I went in there and talked to them for a moment because I knew they'd be able to see me from right there. So, and then I just went back to where I was. And to me, this is an experience that and while it may not have been the ideal experience, it was what I was working with at the time. And if I had
Now,
known,
I'm glad you said it was the ideal experience, but let me answer this question. Jessica said, "Wait, Miss O, they dragging in the chat why I got cussed out. You got cussed out because you talked. Captivated Christian was in the chat, and you start talking about his ankle or whatever you was talking about. So that is you making fun of somebody that we are not even discussing, and so that is why." You got talked to the way that you talk to. Now I let people have fun in the chat and everybody know that. But if this ain't really even got nothing to do with him, why the fuck would you come up with that? That's the reason why I said something to you or anybody else don't like how I'm running my fucking panel. And number two, who the fuck is anybody to question me about how I'm running my motherfucking channel? That's what I'm saying. Now, is this you, Captivating Christian?
Yes, it's me.
How
Okay,
you
Miss.
doing?
Oh, I'm gonna say one more thing and I'm gonna leave. Okay.
Okay.
Uppity. I left Lolo at 7 o'clock at night. No, 7:25. Okay. I went and did things with my friend and hung out, and then I went back to my room. And the next day, I got on a plane, went home. Okay, Uppity.
so
Okay,
you
just as
never
that. I'm glad
made
at least you went to check on her so she could feel some type of love out there. And you looked cute, by the way. And you did too, Lola.
Thank
Okay.
you,
Bye bye.
baby.
Bye bye.
Bye, Dre. Love.
All right. Hey, Cap, how you doing?
Hey, I'm well. All I can say in regards to what people may not be understanding
Mm-hmm.
is that for me, I've been born this way, right? So I know what limitations I have and don't have. When it's somebody who has a medical condition that changes their way of life, that's different because the
Mm-hmm.
things that they were used to doing they can no longer do, so now they
Mm-hmm.
have to adapt completely and totally different to their normal routines and things they used to do. So sometimes it is situations where you may go into a situation thinking you may be able to handle it, and then you realize, well, damn, I
I
can't.
can't handle that. Yep.
Right. So in that vein, yes, I think there may have been a bit much for her that she didn't really know how to handle.
Captivate Christian. I don't mean to interrupt, but could you hold on for a minute, please? Because I'm getting frustrated. And I'm going to end this right now, and I won't interrupt anymore, okay? So Jessica says, so we can have fun in the chat and not CCN and not, I guess, talk about CCN TV. Nah, you know I don't give a F about how you run your channel. You mad at the wrong person, Jessica.
What
I'm
what
not mad at anybody. Let me finish. I'm
Mhm.
not mad at anybody. The thing is, this is my channel. You're not supposed to give a F about how I run my channel. I am the only one that has to give a F about how I run my channel. And since I am the only one that has to give a F about how I run my channel, that is why I said what I said to you, because I do give a F about how I run my channel. Now, if you don't want to be here, you're welcome to exit stage left. Okay? Because I don't give a fuck about what you think about me, thinking about you not giving a fuck about how I run my goddamn channel. Bitch, are you the fuck okay? Have you done lost your goddamn mind, you stupid ass bitch? You ain't even been over here in motherfucking years because we fell out a long time ago. Okay? Now I'm going over here trying to do my shit the way I've always done it. And this the last time I'ma talk to you, bitch. Okay? And this the last time I'm gonna discuss anything else about the way that I'm running my channel, because everybody know I don't like to explain it over and over the fuck again. Okay? And I'm sorry, captivating Christian. Okay, well then you drag us hoes, bitch, and somebody else motherfucking chat, bitch. Okay? You are more than welcome to drag everybody else over here any way you want to somewhere else, bitch. Cause I'm sick of looking at your goddamn comments, okay? Bitch, you trying to distract me, you trying to troll me, and now we're done, bitch. Have a nice motherfucking day, hoe. Okay? Anyway, I'm sorry, Cap. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I wouldn't dignify that with an answer because
Oh,
clearly,
I'm done with the bitch. Fuck her.
if you have,
Go ahead. We got
obviously
history. That's the
people
only
have
reason why I'm talking
ankles.
to her like that.
Yeah, but she don't have history with me. So until she can find her private parts, then maybe we could talk. But until then,
Okay, stupid
we
bitch.
don't have nothing else to
And can
say.
I also say that I love the way that you dragged the fuck out of Brianna Simone motherfucking fat ass. You and motherfucking what's it Taz that KRN drug the fuck
King
out of her
Roman,
on y'all,
yes.
not only on your community wall, you drug because see it's hoes like that that's always got something to motherfucking say and can't talk about no goddamn body. And I don't even know I don't even know Brianna is the motherfucking drag. So anytime she
Fair
thinks she
point.
got somebody got something about them that worse than her, she gonna say something about it. Bitch, nobody on here is worse than you. Okay?
Absolutely not.
I'm
Um,
concerned about the missing body underpants body
well,
female
she
parts.
well she was. I don't want to be disrespectful because it's not my platform, but she was
You
asking
can
if
be
I had.
disrespectful if you out at this
Oh,
point.
okay. That's
Do
fine.
you? I'm
Thank you.
pro-
Thank you so much. So this bitch was asking if I had fucking ankles. So I was trying to find out if she had a fucking pussy because clearly, I have ankles. I use them all the time. As you can see in the pictures, I use them very well. But I don't know if you have a fucking pussy because obviously nobody wants to stick anything in it. So,
Can't nobody even find it that you got then.
the last
Who
thing
can
you know
fucking
about a
Isn't
see
pussy
Brianna
is
it?
over
that you
the
You
way
came
can't
in
out
the
even
of it.
in
fucking
the
see
scooter
it.
or
You
wheelchair? I
monster
think
Oh
hoe.
Brianna's over
Lord,
the way
take me to
in the
glory.
scooter
Take
or
me to
wheelchair.
glory.
You jealous.
But
Jesus.
anyway, in all seriousness, what I was saying, getting back to my point, is that that would be difficult, right? Like I know what I'm dealing with and how
Right.
to function and move through life. That would be different from her. The only thing I can say on the flip side of that is you have to like. I know you don't want to
You
be
have to
confrontational
prepare.
and all that stuff,
Yeah.
but you have to not let people. If you feel away, if you feel mistreated, you have to speak up and say something about it. Otherwise, people will constantly keep doing it to you. So this is a point where you need to just bend and kind of gear up for it. And you may not like confrontation,
Yeah.
but sometimes you got to teach
Sometimes you
people how
have
to treat
to.
you. Yeah, you got to teach people how to treat you and how to talk to you.
That's right.
And you got to let them know I'm not the one nor the two. All right. So go
Yes,
find a
sir.
third. And that's just it. So with that said, thank you, Miss Olivia. Anybody else who got a fucking problem, you can come see me on my platform because I don't like disrespecting anybody else's platform
Oh,
because that's
that's
not what I
okay,
do.
Cap. But can I just say, Cap, that you
Yes,
make a
ma'am.
wonderful. I absolutely agree with you with her.
Yeah.
Not having one or being able to find it because all she can do her own self is guesstimate where it is. Okay,
Oh
because she
Lord have
sure the
mercy.
fuck can't see it. All right.
She
Not
ain't
unless you
seen
put
it.
a mirror on the motherfucking ground and raise up that motherfucking stomach, okay? And
Listen,
while she
that's
worried
Fat
about
Ugly
your
Baby
leg
thing.
or
Jesus.
your
He
motherfucking ankles, you ain't got to guesstimate where her shit is. She assumes she got of a JJ. So I absolutely get where you're coming from. I just want to
she's
say
a
that, okay?
Miss
yeah,
Olivia,
she's another
Uh-huh.
fat Pettyville fat big
I
bitch.
heard that you can smell it though from a mile away.
I bet you can.
Will
Cause
somebody
you
send an
know you know
ambulance
how she
over here?
always talking about she
But
buying perfume, food junkie.
why can't she smell her
It
own
don't
with that
matter.
big
I'm
ass
country,
nose?
right? It
Why
don't
can't
matter how much perfume you try to put on a pig, it's gonna still smell like a
Baby,
motherfucking pig, okay?
from miles away. From
From
miles
miles the
away.
fuck away. Okay. The fuck? Anyway, thank you, Cap, for coming
Oh my,
up.
not
no
Thank
Versace
problem?
you,
pig
Cap. I
smells.
appreciate you.
I honestly don't think Lolo was scared of Ness. I think she's scared of her blindness minions that's gonna be going around attacking her. But they not nothing. Look how Ness act in public. She was scared as hell. She can't back up nothing she say, including the sponsor couldn't even back up. Look how she dressed, look how she act, look how she look. Just speak your mind. Anybody follow behind a crackhead ain't got no sense, ain't nothing to be afraid of. Like I don't care. I got some people blind in the chat now crying. You know what I'm going to do? When I finish, I'm gonna go live and get dressed for me so they could be even more mad at this tiny ways. You know,
Uh-oh.
I love a hating ass
Uh
bitch.
oh, don't hurt them.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Up in the child.
She said the tiny waist.
Baby Miss O, this life
Right.
is giving me everything.
Thank you, Demetra.
And I think Miss O was trying to tell you, you got support out here. You got content creators that's not going to allow you to just be jumped on like that. So if
Right.
that's what's holding you back, she's going to do it regardless. They feel you the easy target. So that's why
Yeah,
you're getting hit.
But
exactly.
also, you guys, I think that this is my opinion, my observations. I think that Lolo don't really feel attacked because she really don't care. So while everyone wants her to fight back, she's like, "Why am I fighting back with somebody that I don't care about?" It happened. It was an experience, not good, not bad. It was an experience, and I'm moving on with it. That's what I'm hearing.
Exactly, and people just got to be patient, right? So if
Right.
if you really want to see if I'm of the mindset, quite honestly, that they gonna try to drag, which mind you, Ness came in the chat
Oh
several
yeah, I
times
forgot about
and
that.
threatened to expose Lolo whenever she come live, and she not pleased with Lolo. If you want to see Lolo get her groove on and fight back, then be patient. Be patient.
Right.
Y'all know how with these trips you gotta wait. I'm waiting patiently. I ain't trying to rush nothing.
You're right,
Exactly.
Demetra.
No,
You're
you know
right.
what? You're right, Demetria. We all probably rushing it, but I just think she's scared. So
Yeah.
I just want to know if she got support. That's all.
Yeah, but let me this is good. I forgot about this uppity. Miss Olivia, I was wondering why Lemon got upset with Lolo because she said the same thing Rebel said, which is Shakim smells. Well, Lolo, why they get mad about you for telling the truth about how Shakim smell? Lolo. Lolo, I can't hear
I
you.
think
Can
Lola
y'all hear
went to get
me?
some. She went to go get
I'm
some apple
sorry.
juice.
No,
Oh,
no, I'm
okay.
sorry. You know
Oh,
how the button is on the headsets and you push it and it mutes it. I'm sorry. Um, Well, what it was is simple. I wasn't trying to be mean. I like Shakim. I think he's a whole vibe in and of himself. And it is just that he he was saying why they probably, why they were turned away from the bus. No problem. Okay. And Ness said, told Lemon, go get some pants on you and it should be fine. That wasn't the case for Shakim. And I told, um, and he said something about do rags and hats and stuff. But Rebel had on a hat. And I don't know. But I said in the back chat, and I didn't say this out in front because I wasn't going to say this out in front. Like I said, like Food Junkie said, I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. Shakim, he had, as the days progressed, was getting stronger. And
You
yes,
better say it.
LSA boss, I
Ooh,
hugged him and he was getting stronger. I hugged him the first night,
No,
fine. I hugged
I
him the
knew I wasn't
second
lying.
night.
Knew I
And
wasn't lying.
ooh.
I mean,
Billy go gruff.
Oh,
and
oh.
and we had
Baby.
coffee the next morning. I mean, it is what it is. It is, and I wasn't trying to be mean. And I asked I mean, not Rebel. I'm sorry, baby. I asked Lemon. I was like, "Yo, what's going on?"
Okay,
And he said, "Well, I sprayed cologne on him," and I'm like,
Oh,
You see?
so see, that's where
Old polecat.
tend to be passive. That's kind of like passive shading somebody, right?
"That's not
Anytime
passive shade. It's
you
the truth."
it's the truth, but it's a truth that didn't have to be said. So if somebody come out and drag you or get mad because you say they stink, then
And you
hey,
could
it don't
drag the
matter.
hell out of me,
It don't matter how you say he stink.
right?
It's the fact that you said he stink.
I'm sorry.
I
Drag
don't care.
me,
I love it. He a
drag me,
stinky Billy
Shakim.
goat.
Drag me, drag me, Shakim. Drag me. I'm sorry. It
well,
is what it
Rebel
is.
Son said he stank too.
I mean,
So,
no, I won't going crazy.
But when
well,
you say
Rebel
certain
Son
things,
just
you got to be ready
verified
for it.
that you
Yeah, I'm
crazy.
ready for it, Demetri. I don't give
let
a
me
fuck.
let me
Drag
say
me.
this. Okay, so
Mm.
I know this last night because I'm staying tuned in to channels that I don't normally watch because of this commentary, what's going on, what's trending, right? And so it seemed a little strange. Like last night, Lolo. Okay, and I'm very
Mhm.
familiar with your personality, so it don't shock me,
Yeah,
right?
right.
So, but that's again when you say stuff on camera, when you're
It
away from
lives
people,
forever.
and then when you say something in front of people.
Yeah,
Okay, if you didn't know about that mini bar, right? If you
right.
didn't know it cost and shit like that, and
Well,
then
I
you
thought
found
it.
out
Well,
later, or even if you still didn't know,
mhm.
you should. I feel like when you came on and said that, and you said last night on Limit Channel, you were just playing. Okay, it ain't no just playing. Like I would have,
What, man,
if
I
you
was
said
just
people just
playing.
raided your shit and charged up your mini bar and stuff like that.
Well, they
That's kind
didn't
of like
drink
that.
that
That's
much.
that riding the fence thing.
Well, no,
Last night you
no.
tried to backpedal it. You did indicate like at first, like they fucked over you and ran your bill up.
No, what I said, they got a small clip of me joking, saying, "Oh, I met Lemon and Shakim, and they ravished my minibar." But when they came to keep me company, to visit me, to meet me, I thought that the entire thing was paid for because I wasn't going to drink the alcohol in there anyway. So I thought it was paid for. And I thought that if it cost anything, they didn't drink a lot. It's
Mm.
not like they took out 80 bottles and was drinking everything. It wasn't like that. He had a cocktail that was in the bottle. And when you lifted, like I said, you move certain stuff. He lifted to see whatever. I don't know. I wasn't standing there beside him. And, it got charged to the room. Now, the next day, I told him, I was like, oh my God, I didn't know that they charge it to the room. I did not know. I just didn't know. I haven't had that experience with a mini bar in a room.
Right, Lolo, but to say it don't matter. It don't matter. It's like
Well,
I
I
get
was
it.
going
I
to
get
pay
it,
for
but
whatever
it
they
come across
drank.
two different ways. Like at first you say,
But okay, can we okay, so Rebel said that he stank too, right?
What?
So Rebel, when did you notice that he was funky?
When I first met him, and then
Mm.
I saw him on Brianna's, and he was saying, "How would he know? How would he know I was funny? He wasn't even around me. He was because he said I was the least memorable person. Because first off, when I came, I'm not fake. I don't F with you. I'm not gonna be laughing, grinning in your face, trying to kumbaya, but I'm not gonna bring everyone else's experience down. What I did was I spoke Lemon and him. Oh, hey, what's up? Lemon, hey, what's up? But I went to the side because no, I'm here to meet Ness and the other people. I'm not here to meet you. And
Mm.
yes, he smelled like a little polecat. So
Mm.
baby, when I smelled that little smell, and I think this is when I was kind of feeling under the weather, my senses were kind of like anything would kind of make me nauseous. So when I
Yeah.
smelled it, I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, damn! That smelled like
Mm.
some kind of. It smelled like clothes that hadn't probably been washed, or they had just been washed with water and no detergent. It
Mm.
was definitely a musty, like Grandma used to say, a musty smell. And I was
Mm.
like, I'm gonna stay the hell away from. It. But when him and King Roman them took a picture, hell no, I wasn't getting in the picture because I didn't want my nose to be assaulted. So no, I
Mm.
stayed
Mm.
away and let them get in that funk box with him and take that
Mm.
picture because I wanted my sense and I didn't want to throw up in that casino.
Now I see why you was looking like it on the party bus half the time. Yeah.
And this is why I was not doing those when I hug and smelling the next day, whatever. It was not just hug and keep it moving. It wasn't none of all of that. But and then somebody
But
was
why
saying
y'all? But
last
wait a
night I
minute.
should have pulled him
Why y'all
aside.
think he didn't? Why y'all think he didn't let water touch him while he was down there?
I don't know. I Mr.
Remember, he was put out of two
Maybe he
different
can't
rooms.
swim.
Remember, he was put out of two different rooms. Maybe he didn't get a chance to jump in the shower in one of those rooms before he was put out.
But he
So,
was staying with Ness and them at one point in time. He could. I'm sure they wouldn't mind him jumping in the shower.
but
It's
then
hard
if
to
it's a
shower
few
when you're
people
couch
in,
surfing.
yeah.
Maybe
So
he
if
was
there's
just
a few
following his
people in the
lead.
room,
Maybe he was just following the lead. If nobody took a shower, why should he?
Um.
oh Lord,
Well,
My
you got a
I didn't
point.
smell anyone else. Let me
at
say it. I ain't
all.
smell.
Not at all.
I said
Mm-mm.
what I
He's the.
said.
Well, let me ask you this, Rebel. So, Rebel, I
Hmm.
really don't want to know how you feel about this. Okay.
Okay.
At the point of time when Shakim and Lemon didn't get on the bus, right? Didn't get on
Hmm.
the party bus or whatever, right?
Uh huh.
Some people were, were theorizing, and I'm one of them, that they didn't mind not getting on the party bus because they wanted to have a little private time. So, at any point in time, did you feel? Now, I'm not saying you saw nothing, but I'm asking you honestly, did you feel that that was the case?
To be quite honest with you, Olivia, I didn't feel that.
Uh
I
huh.
didn't pay attention to them like that, so I didn't know
Uh
if
huh.
I can be somewhere with someone and be totally oblivious to them if I'm not really checking for them. So I
Mm-hmm.
really, wherever he was, I kind of looked right past where he was, so I didn't
Okay.
get engaged. And just the smell was enough for me to keep. It was like the Sue Richards from the Fantastic Four with a force field. That force field of funk that was around him, I wasn't coming nowhere near it.
You was pretty much done after that.
I was done,
I be,
done.
yeah, I
Thank
be like
you.
that too. So
I was
I get
not
what you saying because
crazy
I
at
be
all.
like that too. You know what I mean? So once I'm done, I'm done. So yeah, I get it.
And I
So
would not
let me ask you
say
this
that.
too while we talking. I'm sorry, Lolo. Let me ask you
All right.
this too. So cause after a while you went back what is that chapter? KRN stayed and you went back to the B&B with Sean Bradley now, right?
Yes.
So did KRN? Cause see, now we was asking him questions when he was live at the airport, and his face was saying more than his mouth. Did he, like throw any, context clues out there as to what he witnessed after he went back to the room per se, or he just
No.
didn't say nothing at all?
No, he didn't say anything about it. I was just because when he came back, I was knocked out,
Hmm.
asleep.
Yeah,
Uh, so when he came back, I didn't even know when he arrived. They were probably
yeah,
out to like 5 or 6 in the morning.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, they was out pretty late. It seemed like, and why wouldn't they be? It's in Vegas, you know what I mean. And I got why you went after after that whole smell thing, and it's making me feel like I got a barf. Like I would have went back to after a while, cause it would have turned. I'm the kind of person that I get turned off real easy with a situation, and I'm
And let
already looking at y'all and thinking y'all dusty and shit. Some of y'all, and then I gotta smell this on top of it. So
Can
yeah,
you imagine a Billy Goat on a party bus?
I was
girl,
getting
no,
ready
it's
to
too
ask
close in. Mm-mm.
Rebel. Do you
dancing
think?
around.
Well, do
Mm.
you think that? that could have been one of the reasons why they were hesitant about that, about them coming. And because it wasn't lemon, it was not lemon at all. But I felt like they weren't the way those little girls were dressed and the lights and all that stuff, and everybody was dressed up in attire to go out, and you
I think
know,
that played a part. I think
thank
no, no, I think how your appearance plays a part. Now, keep in mind, even though I had a hat on, it was an acceptable cowboy hat. You could have wore a fedora. You could wear stuff like that. Some of those
Right.
places will even let you wear like the little hats that are not fitted hats, but the other hats that more white boys and college kids, the preppy kind of hats that they wear, the trucker hats.
Yeah.
They will allow
Yeah.
trucker hats into establishments before they'll let you wear a fitted hat that says New York City or something on it. So
Right.
you have to believe me, before I went, I pulled up dress codes for establishments. And do you have to wear a suit and a tie? Do you have to wear
Mm-hmm.
some people? Shakim had flip flops, slides on, long socks on, basketball
Damn.
shorts, basketball shirt. Then you mercy, it was too much they were having to deal with.
Like
So
he was at home.
yeah,
Like
so
he just
what?
at home, chilling around the house or something.
Right. So with that being said, I think Lemon had like he had like some big glasses and like a do rag and a hat on also, but his shorts were cut and I think they were kind of frayed at the ends. So
Mm-hmm.
they wanted something that was more kind of clean cut, more. They were particular about that at one place though. That wasn't at all places. They said
Mm-hmm.
this is the only place you cannot go in because they're very, and that was Thai.
Tao. Yeah, that was
Power.
Tao.
Yeah, so I knew then. But Miss Olivia, people gave me compliments about me. They were like, "Man, what did you get? Is that a Stetson hat?" They were giving me compliments about my hat. So
Oh, I loved your hat. Of course,
Oh, it was
your hat would be acceptable in any type of establishment. Down here where I live at. Okay.
that's why I had to like
Upscale.
when I was listening to Tracy, and me and Tracy don't have an issue right now, but
Mm-hmm.
she was saying about the cowboy hats and stuff. They do that. Vegas wear cowboy hats like Texas wear
Yes.
cowboy hats and cowboy
Right.
boots. That's
And
a
a
Right.
lot of
thing.
Texans, when they go places, we bring our cowboy hats.
Yeah,
right.
the
Yes.
cowboy hats
Hello.
absolutely. That's yeah. You can
That's
be a
what they
millionaire and have
wear.
a cowboy. You can be a millionaire and have a cowboy
Yes,
hat on in the
Olivia,
Do y'all
establishment
exactly.
know how much a good cowboy hat costs?
Baby,
Oh
up
yeah.
in the
none of
money.
my hats
It's in
are
the
under
hundreds and
$200.
thousands.
None of my hats are under $200. So they're not a hat that I'm going to the local gas stop and buying it for nineteen
Right,
ninety nine.
right, right,
I'll be there, but I
right.
can give me one. Shit, but them hats is high when you really want a nice, a hat. Whoa, they
Oh
are
yeah.
high. They high.
Yeah,
So you do have to
yeah.
be mindful when you're going somewhere. You can't wear flip flops and stuff like that because they're not going to they're looking at you as being too urban
But
for
who
them.
don't know
So
that?
That's
But who don't
true.
know that? And why would you bring flip flops, especially just and when we're talking flip flops, I'm talking about real flip flops, right? Why would you
yeah,
what make you think that's okay? And why wouldn't the group, right? They in the same room. One part of the group was all together in the same room, leaving from the same place. You mean to tell me in that group of people, nobody had the common sense to see the other two wasn't dressed and say, well, dang, you gonna have to change because this is how it go. Trinity 40
Right,
some years old, Ness 100 years old. You mean to
uh-uh.
tell me nobody knew enough to say, okay, that's not gonna work?
right. And why would you even want to go out like that anyway? You saying this guy is wearing flip flops and socks around Vegas when he's supposed to be on vacation, and they wearing like the what do you call it, the do rags with the hats on, and like Rebel said, some of those establishments don't want the quote unquote urban look. Do you see what I'm saying? They don't want you to look like a gangbanger coming up
Right.
into their
Because they
establishments. To be quite
stereotype you.
honest
They
with you,
mm-hmm.
and they black men too, so of course they're going to stereotype them.
Yes.
So that was part of the issue. So yeah, as opposed to a hat like Rubber had on, it's a fitted hat. You can tell the hat costs money. You know what I mean? It's not a gang banger hat. Of course, he can wear his hat in any establishment. There's a difference. And but my thing is, as adults, Rubber, do you think it's because these people is grown? Well, I mean,
I
I
maybe
just be
it's
confused
communities
about
that
how they
people are
don't
from.
know.
People are
Huh?
from but Miss Olivia, people are from certain communities, and that's the norm where they're from.
Right.
So
And so I'm
maybe,
assuming they never been outside of their community, right?
yeah. I mean, some people just haven't, and they've just lived and not really. There's a difference between surviving and thriving. Some people
Right.
just have been surviving and they don't know there's a bigger world out. They don't know about getting a passport. They don't know about going to another country or
Right.
possibly living above, just living above what they've been accustomed to growing up around. So you
Right.
do know when Sean and them were they went to Hell's Kitchen to eat, and I was pissed because I wanted to go, but I knew I couldn't eat anything. But
Yeah.
before I went there, I pulled up Hell's Kitchen dress attire.
Right.
Is it a suit and tie? What's the dressing code? And I found out
Right.
it was a little lenient. So I knew then that I wasn't going to be walking into somewhere blind and dressed inappropriately. My grandmother
Right.
taught me as a little kid,
Right.
you do as the Romans do. When you go somewhere, sometimes you can't just dress how you want to all the time. You go to a
Not if you want
job
to get
interview,
into
I
the
was
establishment.
I
Yeah.
was about to
right?
say
Exactly.
that very thing. It's also about, that's why it's so important to expose your kids to stuff, right? To give
Yes.
them exposure
Hmm.
to things, give them exposure to going out nice to eat, give them exposure
Yes.
to taking a trip, even if it's not
Yes.
far, and
Yes.
even if you didn't get that as a child, it's important to do it for yourself. And then if you're
Right.
going to go with people, make sure they respect you and give you some
Exactly.
common courtesies and dignity to look out
Yes.
for you in the right type of way
And do they not realize that they're going to be
without demeaning
stereotyped?
you.
And
Right,
even
Olivia.
though, okay, say they ain't never, what you say, Dribble?
No, I agree with you because you have to, as a black man,
Thank
you
you.
have to be cognizant of how people are going to, how you're going to be perceived by people.
Exactly.
So going into an environment, we as black people have to walk a thin line because
Yes.
with me, they could see me with a do rag on. But when they come to my house, they think a doctor live here. Because the
Right.
thing is, I come here, you come here, you're going to see things that I paid for, things I've gotten from consignment shops and put it all together. But I'm not what I wear. But if I go to an establishment, I have to adhere to their rules of
Right.
dressing. I can't
Right.
wear a do rag. I can't wear a baseball cap everywhere
Right.
I go. And that's just
Right.
how you learn. I learned how to navigate as a child because I had
Yes.
older men in my family that
Yes.
taught me tucking your shirt in,
Yes.
keeping your shoes clean. People look at your
Yes.
shoes, they look at how your appearance is, and
Yes.
that's how that can make the difference between you getting a job and not getting a job.
Yes. That's why I was saying. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, like, okay, say they didn't have a so good upbringing, right? As an adult, you have been around, even if it's in your own city, you know that you have to, present yourself in a certain way in certain types of places. Now,
But
unless you've been
Olivia,
living in the hood all your life and you ain't never, ever, ever been like in downtown in your city or something, or, like out of your neighborhood. I
Well,
mean, I
how
don't
about this?
understand.
How about
Huh?
this? You can go to a. Let me. I'm a hood. I'm a hood girl that got exposed to stuff, and I don't got a non-hood family, right?
And
I'm
it's
the
not
hood.
about, let me
But
finish,
no, but in
Demetri.
the
It's
hood,
not
they don't
about
let you wear
being.
flip flops in the club.
But it's not even about being hood. It's about knowing how to present yourself, especially if you are a black man. You see, Demetri, me and you,
You're
we can
right.
go in an establishment and we can wear flip flops because we got our feet done, we got our little toenails polished, and I'm gonna keep it above. Ain't
Exactly.
nobody gonna look at you no different way if you're going in there in some cute little sandals with your toenails painted. Now, as a man, they can't go into an establishment with some socks on, and some goddamn flip flops and a baseball cap on the head and maybe even a do rag because they are going to be stereotyped.
but
That is
Exactly.
what
Olivia,
I'm saying.
But
That's
guess
Mhm.
why
what?
Olivia,
In the
traffic
like
hood
rebels,
clubs,
way
they
to
don't let
live
you
in.
in there with no flip flops on. The hoods, like I didn't went to some hood clubs in Houston, and the
Red
Right.
guys,
Rooster, Red
they
Rooster,
can't.
baby.
They can't. No, I'm talking about over there, Third Ward. Okay, and they
Okay.
can't wear that type of shit. No flip flops and no socks, even in those
Uh-huh.
places.
but
Yeah.
Olivia, it is like what Rebel said. If you don't have adult men in your around you who will teach you
God,
and
y'all
can
keep
teach
talking.
you,
Somebody on the phone again. God damn it.
If all you grew up with is people who look like you and dress like that, walking around with wife beaters and basketball shorts on and flip flops and white socks on, you think it's okay.
Right.
I grew up in
Hmm.
object poverty, like I always say, but no one will ever think that based on how I look, carry myself, and how I live. Because I was told, don't ever look like your circumstances. Always
That's true.
present yourself as where you want to be and where you're going.
Exactly.
That's right, because you don't have to be a product of your environment.
Exactly.
So when I
That
was gifted with this opportunity, and because I, like I said, have been providing and taking care of children and my mother for years and years. Yes, I took this opportunity. Did I expect them to drag me with them every which way? No. I wanted them to go have fun. This trip wasn't even about me. It was about Lemon and Nest meeting up. And then it grew legs and arms and a head and an ass and everything else. And me, knowing some of my limitations, I figured I would be okay because I'm a grown up. I can be okay in my own orbit, no matter where I am. I can sit on a bench in the damn lobby and not bother a soul or speak to the people there and just have, and I'm good. I don't have to go and get nothing to drink at the bar. I don't need to go to the ABC store or whatever. If I want to get up and go to the restaurant, my legs can make it there or my back can make it there, and that's where I was gonna go. But I did not want to hold anybody back from their trip because this was a big trip for them, and I didn't want to hold anybody back. It was a new experience, a whole new scenery. I wanted to take it in happily and control the overwhelming feeling. Does that make sense, Food Junkie?
I know it
Yeah, it
makes
makes
sense to
perfect sense.
me.
Like I got it when you said it. I got it even before you said it. Because like I said, everyone's
Oh, I
experience
gotta
like the same experience, and
get back
everyone
in here.
wants people to turn up like they turn up, and that's not how it happens.
Right. Exactly. I mean, I got a kick out of looking at Liberace's piano. I got pictures of Liberace's piano.
Well, I do more than that, Lolo.
Huh?
I do more than that.
I mean, yeah, but this is such a new experience for me, Food Junkie. Next time, I'm going to do more than that.
But
This
every
time,
moment for you was still a moment,
Exactly.
it
nonetheless.
was
Yeah.
a
That was
moment.
your moment.
Absolutely. And I had some wonderful moments. I got to meet my best friend up
That's
here.
good.
I got to meet Rebel, another great friend of mine. I got to meet different content creators, no matter what their content has, no matter the politics or whatever. I got to meet some really nice people. They were great. King Roman, he was fast as hell, but I thought he was absolutely heavily, just he was so intelligent, just really cool. And I mean, I I loved on them.
Oh,
And if I could
wait a minute, Lolo. I don't mean to interrupt, but y'all keep reminding me of stuff. So, in Transit did her live today,
hmm
and she said that you and her still got to have a conversation about something that was said or something like that. What was she talking about? Did you hear her live today?
Yeah, I did hear her live today. I'm not
Because it
so
still
sure.
sounds like
We
she got
never
a
finished it.
she's
We never finished our conversation because we were
okay.
constantly moving. But I hope we do because she's got a kind, gentle, wonderful spirit, and
Hmm.
she's very genuine and very open. And her energy is amazing, and
Yeah.
it's just a warming feeling. You
Well, why do
know,
you think she was feeling some kind of way? Can you remind me what she said this morning?
you
It
mean
was about, huh?
woman? You mean about?
About the issue that she was trying to talk to you about, and y'all didn't get to finish it.
Oh, I think I got the feeling that people thought I was, or they thought that I was taking pictures or doing sneaky stuff like that and sliding it out to people or whatever. I
Oh,
don't do
okay.
that shit. I ain't got time to be taking y'all damn picture like that. If I take a picture of you, I just take a picture of you because I just want to have it so that I know I was there with you. That's it. Nothing more.
I
And
Oh,
can't imagine meeting up
Brooklyn
with
Star
people.
said because Lolo was earning them out on live. Do
what?
you think that's what it was about?
Airing them out? What? Airing them out? Well, because Shakim and Lemon had dragged me. and I had just found out, and I was upset and disappointed in them after I
It's
had
me,
just
Jazzy,
been
that Trends picked
seeing
a
them the
side,
night before.
unfortunately.
And that's fine. I don't, you know what? I have no problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
I have
I
no
can't imagine meeting up with people that's on from this type of spaces and going to do something or anywhere, and it be such a big deal about not taking a picture of stuff. And for you to say, and this is
Right.
just me, I can't. I'm not speaking for you,
problem.
but for me to go out and meet, like hook up with Miss Olivia, and for me and Olivia not to have no picture together, that's absolutely insane to me. I mean, to me,
Right.
that's just like crazy. Like I understand that sometimes, okay, it's an understanding in the group, especially from the YouTube, right? Okay, it's an understanding that at this point in time, we're gonna go ahead and shut down the pictures and stuff, right now. But then the other and have an understanding so it's known. And then the other times take pictures, or take pose pictures, when you're ready. Take
Well,
pictures in front of a landmark. That shouldn't be no big deal. And all of
right.
them come
Because
on camera.
this had already been on camera several times anyway,
They
Demetri. I
all come
agree
on
with you.
camera. It's
Well,
not like none
Right,
everybody
of
I
them
was
don't
agree
not
with
live.
come
you.
on
They were
camera.
live most of the time. They were live.
Which
I
means they were on camera, right?
Yes, yeah, and they were
Okay,
live.
so
I
what
was
would have been a
live.
problem of you taking a picture of her, even though you say you did? But what would have been the problem? And why would she have to say that I don't trust you since she had been on camera anyway? See, I don't understand that.
I don't know. I guess because of the dragging. I mean, and me talking to K Fit and talking to OD. I mean, I don't know. It felt like everybody else could go online and talk to people and do their lives and stuff, but I was limited in a sense where, um, you know, don't you have to ask everybody had to ask to take pictures or ask, and
Yes,
only
the
with
hell I would.
well, no, no, no.
Yes,
I'm
the
not
hell I
saying for one person. I'm saying it was an agreement so that there were like nobody trying to catch a weird shot. You know what I mean? It was
okay.
more like a being an aware kind of thing. Kind of like the paparazzi coming. Oh, here we go. Kind of like that. It
That's
was,
somebody digging in their nose or something like that, or kind of food in
yeah.
their mouth. Take yeah.
Exactly. And it was that's all it was. And the misunderstanding of her thinking that I was filming her or taking her pictures or something, that didn't happen. And I explained that to her and she apologized and we were good. I thought, and I just kept on going and we enjoyed the bus and just kept going. I thought the Mexicans was fun. I mean, that was my first experience with a bunch of Mexicans. That was
But we was led to believe that it was going to be a private party bus. That's what people were expecting.
I thought it was private.
I mean, that's how they talk.
But I
I'm glad you said that, Miss Olivia, because guess what? The biggest thing about it is no matter who trip, people gonna get talked about. Okay, peer point blank, do you like it, don't like it, whatever. But the bottom line is to talk shit up and don't live up to it, you're gonna get what
Right.
you get. So I don't understand why. Okay, I understand people support who you support, but all that old weird shit, people gonna talk about them. People gonna talk about what they seen, and ain't nothing you can do to stop it.
hey,
Not nothing.
I ain't
Nothing.
fighting nobody's battles. I ain't fighting nobody's battles. That look, whatever somebody got with somebody else, that's their problem. Because like I said, when I get off of here and I turn this shit off, I got my own shit to get to. I ain't got time. I'm not caring about anything anybody's saying or whatever. It's Sheffy, I was good. I
Film
was
say,
working a
film
lot of
say,
extra
I'm
hours.
sorry, film say, well, it's content. So, exactly, it's content. And the content
Yes,
around here not going to all be 100% positive. It ain't
right.
going to be
Right.
100% negative. But good thing we
Right.
all got a right to our own goddamn opinion.
Amen.
Exactly.
And I say it was
Amen.
a ragged ass trip.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I did.
I agree
I
with that.
sure did cuss conscious energy out today. Absolutely, I did because we were having a beef sector. Lemon was having a beef sector thing about his trip, his view of the trip, and here he come up there talking about some kerfuffle stuff. Get the hell out of here. This ain't even your sector. Get gone. So
But
Yeah,
I
I
have a
understand
question,
that.
Lolo.
yes.
Why did so Ness knew that Shakim was funky? Why she said he wasn't?
I don't know nothing about that. I was on the 15th floor. I don't know.
She's saving it for a rainy day. Duh.
Oh, okay, because I saw Ness on camera. She was like, Shakim was not musty. She was like, he was not. I don't. But you and I definitely did smell him, right? And
I
you and
am not
okay, and you and
paying.
I didn't even pass that right then. In that
Nope.
moment, we didn't say anything about it. I didn't know that you had smelt
Nope.
him. So
Nope.
okay.
Nope. And I didn't know until him and Lemon had said something the next morning, Sunday morning, when I was sitting outside waiting for DoorDash to bring me my omelet and my coffee. That's when, and so we hadn't even talked about this at all. But
Mm.
shoot. So I gave him the coffee because he came out looking like, oh, you've got two coffees. Well, hey, do you want one?
Miss Olivia,
So
can I answer Glossy? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
yeah, I was down with everything, China. I sure was. I wanted to be down with everything,
Yeah,
but my
go ahead,
back said,
Demetra.
bitch, no.
Glossy asked me, well, Demetria, when you and the other CC's going on a trip to show us how it's done, I'm glad you asked. Thank you for asking. Let me tell you, 2025 October is already down in, it's already written in the books, baby. We doing Lit Island Excursion 2025 October 23rd. Well, I think it's the 24th to 27th, where we're going to St. Thomas, the U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport needed. We will have the Lit Lane private mini mansion, and we will also have group rates for the hotel that's no further than 10 minutes away. We will have the transportation free to get the people from the hotel to the lit house. We will have a catamaran that's an all-day cruise. We will have an all-white toga party. We will have all these things. So I'm glad you asked. More will be revealed, and I'll be posting the pictures and talking about it with the financial aspect of it this weekend. Thank you so much for asking.
May
And
I
can I
ask you a
answer that?
question?
Can I answer that question as well? I would never, ever, never, ever, 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 never have a meet and greet with none of you motherfuckers online.
And I'm
Go
the
ahead.
CC. I'm the CC. And it's the people, for me, I'm the CC. You know what I'm saying? Blah,
Oh no,
blah,
I
blah.
ain't saying
Your
nothing
ass.
about
Real
you,
Mama
Demetri.
Fifi.
No, Demetri. I'm just saying for
Oh, yeah.
my
No, I'm just
for
saying. Real
me.
Mama Fifi, girl, boo. Go take another
But
hit
I'm
off the
glad
crack
you. I
pipe,
hope you.
bitch.
I want you. Yeah, please. I can't wait till you take your trip because
I can't
you
wait
know
to.
we
It's
always
going to
get
be
good
real
content.
people having real. Yeah, we're going to do content, of
Yeah,
course. And
you
it's going to
know.
be
Yeah,
fun. Because you know what? When you are, let me just say it
Can I
like
get a
this.
scooter?
Let me say how I do. And everybody different. But I've always said, when you wear a mask and put on airs on here and you fake the funk, at some point in time, the truth gonna be revealed. I don't have those worries. I don't have those type of concerns at all because
Hey,
all you've ever gotten on here is the D. Period. Point blank. How I
right,
act is who I am. It's not a
right,
persona. It's not a front. And I seem to have real down to earth people who
right,
gravitate to me. I literally have
right.
subscribers who've been supporting me for years that don't kick it and go anywhere just to be seen. They come for
Mm-hmm.
my content, not nothing else. People who didn't
Right.
supported me. So I look forward to spending that time. I had to wait till I got it together. And now I got it together and it's going to happen.
Well,
Period.
I'm happy.
can I
You know
get
what
a
I mean? It's
scooter,
just
ma'am?
the only thing about me is
Yes.
I'm just
Thank
different.
you. I'll be there.
Because I have a short fucking fuse, and
Just a little.
there's certain things in my real life that I will not tolerate, and ignorance is one of them.
Amen to that.
Have mercy.
Now hold on, y'all. Let me see. I think this is a troll right here, but let me see because I can cuss them out
I'll
if it's a
talk to you
troll. So
later,
just
Big
1 second,
Pig.
please. Give me 1 second. Is
Nah,
this
this
China?
me. This me.
Oh, girl, your name said something else. I thought it was a troll. You would get cussed the fuck out. But anyway, here you go, baby. Go ahead.
Hey, okay, so Miss Olivia, like I've been listening, Miss Olivia. I've been listening to you for years, so I get where Miss Olivia is coming from. But at the same time, like I don't even like that group. Like I don't like NASA and etc. But I have to keep it a buck.
Keep it
Mm,
bucket.
I have seen Lolo over there riding with them. You know, y'all a team. You hitting panels. That's your friend. You know,
Trying to
you
keep
always
everything copacetic.
I gotta keep it a buck. I'm sorry. And I
Mm-hmm.
have seen you over there. And now that the trip has taken place, it's kind of like you don't want to fight, but you also know that you're going to get dragged. Because if these were the same people you were sitting over there with, you was chilling with, they were your friends, now all of a sudden it seems like you don't like something that they did, so now you're hitting links and you're telling your story. I'm not telling you not to tell your story, but
Mm-hmm.
all I'm saying is it's gonna come off like, hold on, why you flipping on them? Like, why are you know what I mean?
I never, I'm not flipping on them because I haven't said. I mean, only thing I said is Shakim, and that, I mean, that was what it was. But Ness was not responsible for me. Now that the trip is done and gone, I can kind of back out a little bit more gracefully and just go and do me. I'm not attached to the trip anymore, and I don't have to, try to keep everything at a certain level because I'm always trying to keep that balance just because I don't want to fight. I don't like that confrontation. I don't take this shit seriously. I just want to be free. You understand what I'm saying, Miss China? I just kind of
Yeah.
want to be at peace because I'm
Yeah.
too old. I done already had a heart attack, cancer. I don't want to fight. I
I
really
get that,
don't.
but you got people that's going to hear you speak, and automatically we're going to feel like they did you wrong.
They
We're
didn't
gonna be
do me
like,
wrong.
no, no, no. Listen, I need you to
Okay.
listen to me though. I need you to listen
Okay.
to me. When you say that everybody can go live, but when I try to go live or when I try to hit a panel, I can't do it. To a person like me, I'm gonna be like, why you can't hit the link? Why y'all trying to stop Lolo? I'm automatically that's gonna come up. Like I know Miss
Right.
Olivia feel that way. I know Rebel will feel that way. I know your friend will feel that way. Demetria, whoever. We're gonna be like, hold on, why Lolo can't talk her shit? Because we're sitting back watching you and
Right.
seeing what's taking place. So we automatically gonna be like, well, what's going on? What y'all doing to her?
Right. And they weren't
Right. Is
doing
this hard
anything to
candy?
me.
It's me again.
Oh, hard candy.
It's me.
Okay, go ahead, China. I'm sorry.
They weren't doing anything to me. It's just a feeling that you feel, kind of
Right,
like you're dragging people down. So you try to stay out of the way
right.
just a little bit. Just back away, let them go. Have fun. That's it.
Lolo, can I
That's
finish talking to you, sweetie?
All right,
Yes.
I'm gonna
it.
jump down. Thanks for having me, Rebel.
Thank
You
you,
looked it
China.
good on the trip,
He
Rebel.
smelled
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank you.
He smelled
Bye.
amazing.
Lolo, this
Yes,
is, listen, I just come from the same place you were. I spent a whole month from LA. What I got fibromyalgia, I got sciatic nerve, I'm a diabetic.
yes, ma'am.
And here's what I say to you.
Mhm.
I'm not coming at you about the trip. I'm coming with you is to tell you a friend to everybody is a friend to no one. You we've been doing this for a while on this YouTube. So I'm not talking about the trip as so much I'm talking about the character and nature of you. You
So
got
you
to
can't
stand.
be friendly with everybody? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
We in the beef sector, Lolo. You being friendly with everybody and hadn't got you nothing but
I'm
over
not
and
looking
over.
for nothing. I'm
Listen,
not looking for nothing up
listen, I'm
in
not
this
talking about.
motherfucker.
Listen, I'm
You know what I
talking about the
mean?
disrespect that you have gained. That I have noticed about you from the last 3 or 4 years, Lolo. I'm
Mhm.
not talking about gaining anything, but
Mhm.
I'm telling you, you got to stand for something in the beef sector. You can't be in the
I
beef
just
sector,
stand for me.
but you're not, Lolo. You haven't stand for you yet. People are standing for you. We have been standing and watching this go on for years, Lolo. And I know you keep saying that, but you haven't been standing for yourself because you keep getting in these situations over and over and over again. I watched you when the truth thing was given to you. I watched the whole thing. I knew it was gonna be a disaster because of your character and your nature. If you keep standing up and fighting the beat section, you got to buy out gracefully. Because it's gonna keep on happening, Lolo. Because how many times have you wound up in this situation?
Oh, what, a couple times?
Uh, uh,
But she don't mind. That she enjoy YouTube how she want to enjoy it, and she
I
but
do.
mean, I
but
don't feel
here,
like I have to fight, baby. I'm not gonna
I'm
fight.
not telling you, I don't fight, but I don't listen. I don't fight, but I know when to say when. I know that there are certain people that I know that I'm not going to keep jumping back and forth between friends and this. Because guess what? Look at Jay Dunn. Jay Dunn on your side today. Tomorrow she cussing you out.
Tomorrow she gonna be stabbing me on my knees.
Right. So to
I
me, I'm
take her
gonna get
for where
how
she
many
at.
right, but how many times you gonna get somebody the same person stab you on your knees? How
I
many
mean,
times?
would you want me to change her? I mean,
No, I want you to acknowledge that. And how many times you gonna be able to stand for Lolo not to allow somebody to keep stabbing you in the knees?
but
I'm
here's
not
the
saying
thing.
don't change Jay Dunn.
change the way you deal with it.
I
Or
do.
anybody else.
I deal with her.
Anybody.
She's just there. I take her where she is. Some days she may be this, some days she may be that. That's it. That's it. When
But
I
how
get
you
off of here, I don't take Jay Dunn with me.
but what you do is, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Andrea is your best friend. Did you just call her that?
Absolutely.
And how many times did Andrea then told you about Jay Dunn and how Jay Dunn disrespect her and you can't? Because guess what? If a
That
person
was
ain't treating
years
my
ago. That was years ago when I was first starting out in here. And I
okay,
came out in here
okay, then
wrong.
you're right. You're gonna
And
you
I
gonna say
came
you're
out
not.
of here wrong. I don't mess with Jay Dunn like that. And Andrea, I would do anything for Andrea. Okay, Jay Dunn is who she is. She just goes where she is. She does what she was. But Andrea and Jamila and Rebel, I would do anything for them
You'll do
because
anything. So to me, allowing someone to disrespect my best friend, if I call you my best friend, I mean that. And if they done is disrespecting my best friend, she disrespecting me. Period. That's no in between for me. And I know, but you
you
keep
want me to
thinking,
fight Jay Dunn.
I don't want you. You see, you keep thinking I want you to fight you. Done.
I mean, what does Jay Dunn got to do with this?
I'm trying to tell you your nature on this YouTube black beef sector. It's the same. You keep doing the same thing and
I'm
looking
the
for.
same person. I'm the same person. I haven't changed. I'm the same
And
person. I like people for who they are. I don't give a fuck about politics up here.
it ain't no
Honestly,
politics. It ain't
it's
no politics.
politics. It's politics. What side, this, that, and the other. I don't want to be on no motherfucking side.
But you got
I
to,
just want to chill with my
but
friends.
okay, so you think that Ness and them didn't want you to be on the side? This be real.
Want me to be who?
You was on the side because when they fell out with Brooke, guess who fell out with Brooke? Lord.
I fell out with Brooke because of the situation. It ain't had shit to do with Ness. Nothing to do with Ness at
That's
all.
not okay.
Because of the situation, I wasn't very happy with it. I didn't comment on the situation like talking about, and because it is what it is. It can't change. It's been done. And like I said, when I get off of here, I don't take Brooke with me. Brooke live where she live. I live here. I got responsibilities and duties I got to do here, disabled or not.
So you didn't think it was politics? You being mad at Brooke because Brooke lied?
What? I didn't listen. I didn't like what she did. I'm not taking a politic. I'm not choosing sides because the Brooke didn't do what she. That was her situation. I'm not mad at Brooke. I am not mad at Brooke. What happened happened. We're over it. And yeah, and if they don't like me, I'm a girl. That's fine. I don't care because when I get off of here, I'm off of here. I'll come up here and talk a little shit. Maybe get Creole come on up there. Okay. Day one friends up here. You know what I'm saying? Rebel come through with a snooch. I mean, that's a good time up here for me. The beefing and the politicking and you want to be. I mean, I like people for who they are. I am the same person in your face that I am right now. The same person, the stuttering person, the one that don't like confrontation if she don't have to. But if I'm pushed, then yes, I will confront somebody. But if I don't, I pick and choose my battles. I'm not gonna fight everybody.
You
I
should.
pick
I'm
and
not asking you
choose
to
my
fight
battle.
nobody.
I know, baby, but if I'm gonna fight somebody, I'm gonna do it because I have to, or I feel like I have to.
Okay.
I don't listen. I'm over 50, so I know that I'm probably ain't gonna make it to 100. And if I do, I'm blessed. And I would like to enjoy this
Well,
last half of
Lolo,
my life.
interrupt you
Yes,
because
ma'am.
you filibustering, but you finna ready to have to fight next to them because they finna come for your ass. Okay,
Okay, listen. They can say what they want, do what
I'm
they
telling you
want.
that right
It's
now.
nothing. I mean, I can't change nothing. I can't change that.
I know. I
You know
think
what
that
I'm saying?
what Hard Candy is trying to say is, you've been to beef sect around the beef sector long
Right.
enough to know that being passive, really doesn't get you anywhere in the beef sector. Hell, being a
Everybody
black
open.
woman for 50 something years know that
Right.
being passive don't get you nothing a lot of the times either.
But baby, what
Okay,
am I trying to get here?
huh?
What am I trying to get here? I have some
No,
cool
I'm not. I'm
people.
just talking to. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
Some
Right.
people are don't. Some people don't understand. as well as I get it now.
But that
But
sounds
at
like
first,
an
when I
them
asked you to
problem,
come over, if you
not
just
me
let me
problem.
finish,
Right.
the reason why I asked you to come over is because I don't really pay attention. I can't
Yeah.
pay attention to everybody,
Because you
and I
got
really
life
didn't know
outside of
anything
here.
about your backstory.
Right.
But when you got on, but when I seen you on there crying and people
Just
saying
kind
this
of
about the
tired.
caregiver and all this, and it really made me hone in on you. But until then, I don't know what you done been through on this application. You see what I'm saying?
I do, and I
But
appreciate that.
but she's saying, that you done been through this a couple of times,
Yes.
and some people are not understanding
Because
why you
people
don't choose to
pick a
fight,
side.
particularly over here in this B section, because we know that ain't no but a big old dysfunctional fight over here.
Right, right. So should I just leave?
No, why should you leave? And you ain't even got
Exactly.
to fight if you don't want to. I'm telling you what some people are thinking, not
I
what you should
understand.
do.
I can't change their mind. They gonna think what they gonna want
That's
to think
true. You're
anyway.
absolutely right. I'm just letting you know
Right,
what some
baby.
people are, and some people are confused,
Right.
because you're not fighting back, and it's making some people think that you got shady stuff going on. It's making some people think that you want sympathy or want to play a
Nope.
victim for payola or just
Nope.
to be a victim. I'm just telling you some of the things
Yeah.
that people are thinking because you done seen them say it your own self, right?
Right.
And
Right.
so, but to keep going around and around, but if you handle things the way you want to have them, because can't nobody control what you do but you. Do you see what I'm
Right.
saying at the end of the day?
Exactly.
But all I was saying was to tie it up in a nutshell. I think that was hard candy.
Mm-hmm.
She's having a not understanding why you're choosing to not,
Not
fight back.
fight it
No,
out.
no. I know Lolo is not a fighter. I no, I know Lolo is not a fighter, but she's in the beef sector. And here's the thing: I try to I went back and thought about all the years over the years. Think about just last night on Lemon's panel. What
Mm-hmm.
did what's the girl name
Queen
who
Sanity.
read your back chat?
Queen
And you,
Sanity.
yeah, and you didn't realize that that was going to happen. That's beef sector rule number one. If you put them
Right.
in back chat, they're going to read it. So you
I
would think
wanted
that
Lemon to read it. It was just us, and that was his mod.
no.
I thought she may would have had a little more, you
Mm,
know.
you see what I'm saying? You don't read the
I
room. And Queen of Sanchez never had a limo,
I don't know
So
Queen
why would
Sanity
you
like
think for
that.
you? Why would you think for you she was gonna have that?
I don't know
Why?
Queen Sanity like that, baby.
But that's why you should know to read the room. If you don't know somebody, you don't put yourself in a situation with somebody you don't have an understanding of.
Okay, so I should have just not said nothing at all. Could have not said nothing at
But
all.
Yeah, well, if it would have been okay, not
Yeah,
saying nothing at all would
Rebel
have
said
been
something.
better. That would have been better. Let me finish. Would
Okay.
have been better than being passive aggressive about how you felt. Because
yeah,
for
Exactly.
me personally, Lolo,
Hmm.
it felt like I was pulling teeth up here to get you to say even that you felt disappointed about the way that they was
yeah,
treating you.
Well, I
that's what I'm
mean,
saying about her. She gets in situations and she always want to pull back on something that we read the room and we see one thing and you trying to act like it's something else when we clearly just seen you.
You got something going on with your audio, hard candy.
I'm sorry.
I just want to say for me myself, I am not absolutely not trying to make Lori the victim. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I'm not nobody's
Yeah,
victim.
me either.
She go
Right.
places and she's very Laura is not dumb. Laura is very grown and Laura chooses
Right,
where she sit and who she sit with, and I'm okay with her doing it. I ain't got
Can
no
I say
problem.
something?
right.
Can I say something and I'll drop down? I promise.
Hey,
Yeah, go ahead,
baby.
Creole.
Okay. Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Hey, Lolo.
Hey,
Okay.
my
I,
love.
my first question is why are people not giving somebody's thing is echoing?
Yeah, I think it's you, hard
Rebel.
candy. Can you mute your
No, that's
audio, please?
Rebel. Rebel, baby, that's your bubble, baby.
now why nothing changed with my audio? I haven't logged off and came
Yeah,
back
no,
on.
Rebel
You
ain't.
might have to mute.
I don't think it's Rebel. Hard candy, can you say something?
I'm on mute. I'm on mute, guys. I'm on mute.
Okay, say something now, Rebel.
Hello, hello.
Okay.
Yeah, don't sound like it's you.
Yeah, it
Me?
is Rebel.
Anyway,
Okay.
go ahead,
Anyway,
Creole.
my thing was okay. So Rebel said
that the boy was musty too, or like a goat or something like, if I'm not mistaken. I don't see nobody giving him a lot of smoke like that at all.
Thank you.
And so, I mean,
The difference is, let me say this: the difference is that he stood in what he said. He didn't back down. He didn't go behind the bushes and say what.
But how?
okay. And my
Okay.
next thing was Lori. Who is that? Anyway, let
Rebel.
me just keep talking. Okay. Okay, Lori, remember, baby, I told you, I said, this is before the trip. I said, you're going to have to stop letting people disrespect you.
Yeah.
You're going to have to stand your ground. And I understand why you're doing it. When you came back, you had just fought a health battle. I get it. On the same token, baby, if you let people see any ounce of weakness, people going to run with that. Do you hear
That's
me?
true.
And
Yes.
you'll be doing this all. Have you had any sleep?
Nope.
Okay. My thing to you is I need like I told you last time, I need some of the old Lori to come back. I need you to come back, okay? Because this ain't getting it, babe. I know what type of person you are, and this ain't getting it. Right here, this is really pissing me off, and I ain't got a dog in the fight. I like you and I like Ness. My other thing is don't let nobody pick no fight for you.
Right.
Don't ever
Right.
let a person pick a fight for you. You a grown woman. If you want to support, I support Miss Olivia and I support Bree. They don't like each other. Got nothing to do with me. I
Exactly.
won't be in Bree's chat talking about Miss Olivia, and I won't be in Miss Olivia's chat talking about Bree. See how that works? That's how you support people. I like Rebel. Rebel and Mother don't get along. I go to Mother's chat. I go to Rebel's chat. You don't ever let nobody pick a fight for you.
Oh,
And
we
Rebel,
currently get along right now. We get
oh,
along.
okay.
Yeah.
And here's my last thing. I'm this type of Libra. All you got to do is meet one time. Once you do me one time, I have nothing for you. No conversation, no argument, no nothing. I don't even see you. My ignore game is on point. Do you hear me? And I know you got it in you too. Ooh,
And I
let me tell
plan
you,
on ignoring
So,
any
so
bullshit
Creole
that comes up.
Butterfly. So Creole Butterfly, did you think I was trying to pick a fight for her?
no, I was just telling. I've told her this before. Don't let
Okay.
people. This ain't new. I said, don't let
Right.
people pick a fight for you. You
That's
stand
right.
your ground
Exactly.
no matter what. Now, here's the thing. That boy cussed Lori out something terrible. They said, okay, I don't know because I don't watch him, but they say he cussed her
Yeah,
out
it
something.
was the Shakim, right? Or
Yeah,
what you talking about? Lemon. It was Shakim, right?
shot him right. And then on top of
Yeah,
that, if Lori, okay, I said that about Rebel to say this. Rebel said the boy stink. Okay, Lori said he had a smell. If that's her truth, that's her truth.
right.
And
But that was her truth behind the closed door. That's what we trying to take. Lord, when out here trying to say it out loud, but she put it where somebody can say it out loud, and then she had to.
Well,
She
then
now
it
she
just
wants
got
to.
out. Then it just got out. I
But
didn't put it out there to just get out.
I know
Well, Rebel said he stink too. So what's the big
I
deal?
mean, I
And I
gave
wasn't
credit
hiding it. I
where
said it. I wanted
I
everybody to
gave
hear it. Yeah.
credit.
Uh-uh.
right,
that was
right.
my
That's
point. If Rebel said it too, he's not getting half the smoke that Lori's getting. And so my thing, Lori, is I think you was just trying to spur him. I think you was trying to spur him. You was kind of like, well, no. But now once it's out, if you said what you said, it move on.
That's
Thank you,
it.
Miss
Rebel, that's
Olivia.
your thing. Whenever Creole talk is not happening no other time. But when Creole talking, Rebel, your thing make us
Yeah,
stop.
Rebel, will you mute for a minute, baby, please? Thank you. Go ahead, Creole.
No, I was just telling her, I said, baby, I think you was trying to like spur him, like the embarrassment. I get it. I
Well,
get
I
it.
just met
But
that
once
man.
it,
I can't go tell him he smell.
no, I'm talking about when it came out. But when it came out, I think that's what you were
Oh,
trying. I could be
yeah.
wrong, and I don't want to speak for
I was
you.
leaving it. It was gonna die with me. I ain't had to go home with him. I
Let
was.
me say this right here, if I could, real
Okay.
fast.
Go ahead,
Film
baby.
Noir,
Go
which
ahead.
has had,
Thank you for letting me up, Miss
unfortunately, she
Olivia.
has, what you say,
Fam, I'm
I
not
said,
what you
thank
say,
you for letting
scared.
me
Creole?
up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, what I just want to respond to this real fast, if I could. Lori has done this repeatedly, but y'all determined to make her a victim, shaking my head.
Has
And
done
then Film
what?
says the coddling of a grown woman is unbelievable.
Coddling?
This is my response, Film. I am not trying to turn anybody into a victim. I asked Lori to come over here to tell her side of the story. as she had every right to, because her opinion is her opinion. Just like my opinion is my opinion. It's unfortunate if you think that I'm trying to collar her, because people have went back and forth with her, and nobody, and I don't collar anybody on my channel. Now, the fact that you feel some kind of way about this interview is unfortunate, because I don't have a problem with you either. But what I don't appreciate is you assuming that me of all people are coddling anybody. Do you see what I'm saying? Look, I am trying here, okay? Now, this is content, and I asked this woman to come over here, and she got a right to put it any way she want to freaking put it. Now, if y'all want to say that she trying to make herself a victim, okay, but don't try to say I'm trying to turn her into a victim, because at the end of the day, we are all adults. We are all grown. Number one, I don't even understand, talking about victims, I don't even understand how grown people, anybody, how you cannot have enough pride in yourself as to not take charity from motherfuckers. Like somebody pay for y'all to take a whole goddamn trip. I don't understand that. Okay, it's a whole bunch of shit I don't understand that going around here. Okay, I don't get that part right there. I don't believe in coddling grown people. I don't believe in paying grown people's way. I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe in claiming a clique because I'm a grown ass motherfucking woman and I don't motherfucking gang bang. There's a whole bunch of shit that I don't understand. So when you're talking about somebody coddling somebody, you need to worry about them motherfuckers that you coddling because they're your favorite content creator. Because I don't coddle grown people. Now, if my commentary is not going your favorite content creator's way, and you feel a way about it, that's unfortunate. Okay, because tomorrow it could be going your content creator's way, and you'll feel good about it. See, I'm not a thin-skinned person. Do you see what I'm saying? And I am not a fucking follower. I'm a leader, and I say what the fuck I mean, and I mean what the fuck I say. Now I'm trying here not to be rude.
I
But
think you're
anyway,
doing
because I
excellent.
really appreciate all of y'all in the chat, and I appreciate everybody on the panel. But everybody know that I'm not fucking going at the end of the fucking day. And when I feel like you out of order, you just point blank period out of motherfucking order. Why do you think a lot of these motherfuckers don't like me on here? Because I'm not sugarcoating the goddamn thing. So the last person in the world that you should be saying is calling another grown person, bitch, is somebody like me. Okay? Because I got a short attention span, okay? I can't believe that I've been over here talking about this for 3.5 motherfucking hours. Okay? Now, if you wasn't talking about me, film more, okay, but I'm talking about in general, because not only you, a lot of people have been saying that we were taking this woman's side and making her, be a victim. No, honey, that's your narrative, okay? But I got a right to my own goddamn opinion. And if my shit ain't, and if it ain't seeming right to me, it ain't fucking seeming right to me. And ain't nobody gonna change it. I don't give a fuck about what you think about what the fuck I say. It is what the fuck it is. And I'm talking about in general. Now I'm sorry. Who's next? Let's carry on. Because I got a little bit more time left. And then I'm gonna fuck up off here because I'm not frustrated.
I'll be right back, but I'm still here.
I
Thanks for
agree.
having
Okay.
I,
Hey guys, that
this.
was so good.
I
I
hope
don't
you
know if I
feel
can
better.
add anything to what you said about Fem, and it's so true because Fem goes to every single video comment section, every single live, trying to call to a quackhead. But I do think it's interesting that Creole Butterfly came with that speech for you, Lolo,
Hmm.
because her baby CC just did her dirty a week ago with or whatever long ago that first potato contest was, and she was out here making excuses just like you was. So I don't know how. Like it's a lot of people that need to sit in the chat and take advice from the people that know how to give it, and it's a lot of people that need to be quiet. And I'm getting down.
Thank you, uppity. Child, Miss Olivia.
Okay, so I guess we done came to the end of the goddamn thing because I've been on here for almost 3 hours, and quite frankly, Lolo
I
and Rebel
appreciate you.
and everybody else, I ain't got freaking frustrated.
I
Okay, I
understand.
guess I've been on here too goddamn long. All right, let me see if it's let me see what Chlorio got to say. Creole. I'm sorry, I can't even get the names right no more. Well, did I not click her on here? Oh, there she go. This how frustrated I got.
That's
Creole?
right. Yes, ma'am. I know you frustrated. Lori, you see how I did it?
Yes.
People are mad with other people and they want me to take up their fight. I'm not gonna take up their fight. I understand why somebody wasn't at my thing, and I don't have to explain it to nobody. Okay. People are desperate and they thirsty. My life ain't desperate, nor am I thirsty. So I'm moving on. So from here on out, whatever this person got to say, you'll just say it, boo. Enjoy your life.
Who you talking about, Creole?
I will, Madam
The one
Scorpion.
who brung up my name up here, Dumpity.
Oh, child,
I
I didn't
don't
even
have
hear
a
what she
I
said,
don't
but
yeah, I don't have a pro I don't have a problem with pizza. I don't have a problem with Ness. I don't have a problem with Brie. All of them have a problem with
With
Dumpity.
each
But
other.
so when it came to my potato thing, some people were supposed to show up that didn't. And so I guess she thought I was gonna cuss them out for what I already knew. And Bree sent
uh-huh.
Lady Mika as a representation for her. See, I don't have to explain all that. I'm grown.
Yeah.
Grown,
Don't
grown.
be up here
And
name calling me. And I
you
brought up
can
a great
have my
situation. What
life.
I said was,
You
I
can
made a great
have my life.
analogy. We all seen you all here, heeing and hawing, acting like you didn't understand. Nobody entered your contest, so clearly you expected to have a contest. That's why you gave one, and you didn't have one contested.
How
And
was I
everybody
even
said,
higher? How was I
no. Let
even
me finish.
higher?
Let me
No,
finish. You was
how was
up
I
here
even
name
higher?
calling.
I was with them
You
dirty
came up here like you was the person to
people.
give advice, and you're
You
not,
wasn't
because
said
this situation just happened to
earlier.
you less than a
Come
month
on,
ago,
Dumpy.
and you
I
reacted the
said,
same way that
look,
Lolo
look,
did. So who are
woman.
you to come
So
in and
how
give
was
us
I
advice to be
hollering?
seen?
How was I
That's why
hollering?
nobody joins your
How was
contest,
I
because
don't
they're
care. And we
delusional.
still
You're
40. Guess what?
delusional, and
And we
you
still
a
40.
do girl.
And we
You
still
cute
40.
butt,
And
just
we
like
still 40.
Lolo. So
And we
how
still
dare
Hey.
40.
you
And
be
we
a
still
doja
40.
and get
And we
mad at
still
another
40.
doja?
And
Y'all
we
should be
still
friends.
40. Your
So don't
point
be
just
coming up here
40.
calling me anything
Your
but that
point,
girl,
your
because I
point.
could never.
We
You need
still,
to be
guess
taking
what?
lessons, but
And
I
I
wouldn't
didn't
give your
ask
dumb ass
you.
nothing. I'm
No, I
gonna laugh
didn't
her
ask
at the next
you.
empty contest
Even
while
if
they
I
play
had
in your
nobody,
face.
I didn't
You the
ask
one
you.
that paid people
I
to play in
didn't ask
your face.
you.
You
I
the
didn't want
dummy.
no mess
You
up
paid
cooking
people
stuff
to
in
play
it.
in your
I'd
face.
rather have a party
Dummy,
than to ask your
dummy,
I
bye.
can't cook stuff in it. Now, I'd rather have a party than ask your I can't cook stuff in it. And
Ooh, ooh.
Well, I'm
girl,
going to
get
be in
you
the
a
baked
life.
potato challenge on the 7th.
Thank
Most
you.
definitely.
Thank you,
You're
Demetra.
welcome.
Girl, get you a life, honey. Matter of fact, get you some clothes, get you some furniture, get you some bath water, get you some pan saw and scrub that place. Don't come for me.
Ooh,
This is the last time you're gonna get this from me. Other than that, show up at my
Miss
door.
Olivia, that's why I said,
I
ooh.
told you what I'm working with.
ooh.
Honey, I'm old enough to be your mother, probably. Anyway, y'all love
Mm.
y'all smoothies.
Oh,
Lord, that done got
Baby.
Creole butterfly out of her bag. Yes, that is crazy.
let me tell you, Miss O, I saw you about to go live and I was already setting up my live, right? Baby, I started off my live talking about this gonna be a little like real quick because I'm finna go over there to Olivia for something in my spirit told me that this was gonna be good, baby. And I shared it, but I shared it late because I was all caught up on the panel. But
Thank you,
great,
Demetri.
great live, Lolo. Just be ready. And I already know how this game is played.
I
So
know how
trust
it
and
go,
believe.
boo.
I know you know how to come out the bag. And what's funny is when you come out the bag on somebody, you're gonna still be talking in your same cadence and your same.
Okay.
So y'all have a great afternoon. Great
Thank
live,
you,
Okay,
Olivia.
thank you
Demetra.
Great.
so much for Demetri. Thank you for sitting up here so long, love,
Oh, I'm just
Please,
with
having
me,
a good
okay?
time. All
please make
right.
Because if
sure
it
my
wasn't for
scooter be
y'all,
on
I'd
the
have cussed
island.
every goddamn body out.
Bye,
Please make
y'all.
sure my scooter
Bye,
be on the
Demetri.
island. Miss
And
Olivia,
and let me say, thank you for sitting through all of this, huh?
I appreciate you for
Oh no, I was just gonna tell you I appreciate you too. Thank you for sitting here for over 3 hours. You didn't have to do this. You didn't drop down one time. You stood in the fire. You know what I mean, and I
yeah.
appreciate that. Right. So
Thank you.
however you choose to move going forward, that's on you because you a grown woman. We are peers. All right.
Right, exactly.
And you have a lot more patience than I do. And I think you witnessed that today.
Yes.
So you
Just a
know,
little bit, just a little bit.
because girl, I was like, oh my god, they get on my nerves. Like, what is going on? Okay. Now I can tell this was a good live when Creole Butterfly had to come out of pocket for a minute.
I ain't seen
Okay.
my girl come out for a minute.
I ain't either. I'm like, what?
Wearing me too. I
But
am going
anyway,
to get some
child,
rest.
thank you. Just gird your loins.
Yeah.
Gird your
Baby,
loins,
it's
baby.
gonna
Gird your
happen, baby.
loins.
I'll be watching from a class. I ain't got time for. I wanted to talk to you because I felt like the other panels that I did go on while I was there, just were it didn't allow me to really express myself because
Mm-hmm.
I was so overwhelmed. But I'm home.
Yeah.
And for any of those who ask, no, I didn't get any cash apps. I didn't ask anybody for any cash apps.
Yeah.
And Fem, I don't know what happened to your money. I honestly do not know. But please, you should find out because I don't want you out of $250. And that's, baby, I'm not a victim. And I did not want to ruin your trip. That's why I stayed in my room or went to the casino or whatever. You did nothing to me. Okay. I'm not mad at you. I'm not none of that bullshit. That's all. When I get off of here, I get off of here. That's it. And I thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
Oh no, thank you for coming. Like I said, you stood through the fire, and I really appreciate it. And you're gonna handle this going forward the way that you're going to handle it. But thank you for talking to me, and giving me your opinion on what's being said about the Vegas vacation. Do you see what I'm saying? That's all I
Right.
wanted to know from your mouth.
Right.
How you felt about certain things. You know what I mean? Because I
Absolutely.
don't get to see everybody's live, and I don't have patience to
Right.
sit and watch
Exactly.
4
You
and
can't watch
5 hours of
everybody
YouTube.
lives everything all the
I
time.
cannot. It's hard
I-
for me to focus because I get frustrated real fast, and
Yeah.
I start cussing at the damn thing, and then I know it's time for me to click off. Okay,
Right. Right.
because
And
I,
I
I,
give it
I
to
got
you.
a short fuse sometimes. And
I,
excuse me for that, by the way, because I'm really not upset because
listen. I be in your bushes when I'm at work. I get in my life. So
I be trying with the kids. I be trying. I be trying, Lolo. I be trying. Oh Jesus, you have no idea. Okay, that Zoloft was not working today. Okay,
yeah, I know.
it
I'm
was
glad
not.
that I am off today, and I am going to
I'm
go
glad.
and take a nice hot shower, bath, and
You know what I told you about that's why I put them candles in my product
girl,
tag bag
yes,
because girl, I'm like,
yeah,
oh Lord, I know. Look, some of us is gonna have to take a long bubble bath, get
girl,
us some wine, light up some candles, honey, smoke
mm,
a few cigarettes if you smoke. I smoke.
yes,
Okay,
get
and
you up. It
chill,
is
take it,
what it
just
is.
chill.
Hmm. It is
So,
what
but
it
that's
is.
what you do, and I hope you didn't hurt yourself too bad, on the trip
No,
as
actually,
well.
I didn't. I mean, I have to do a lot. It was all a lot at one time.
Yeah,
If it was like extra couple days and I was doing this and had more time to actually figure out how to do something. I mean, for a first trip, it was a real curve. What is it? Learning curve,
a learning
and I
curve.
learned a lot and learned
Yeah,
a lot about me. So I'm good. I will be fine. Absolutely fine. I ain't asking for a damn thing. I know how
right,
to advocate for myself. If it
right.
gets too bad, I know how to speak up. I'm not mad. Y'all do what y'all do. Y'all do y'all content. It is what it is.
I know
Thank you,
that.
Beans and Cornbread. Too much y'all is really it's cool. I was up with Lemon because Lemon said he needed somebody with a computer to share. That's the only reason I was up there. That is it.
And I don't know how long y'all had been on, but I clicked on this morning and I saw that he was still live because I can't
It
really
got
neither
it got
click.
people will come up and get the fight, and then it got wild, and then him and Shakim get the fight, and then I think I dozed off at some point for a minute,
Yeah,
and I
man.
I, I
Mm-mm.
just
But anyway, I
yeah.
feel like well, do Chad give me a last word because I'm ready to get up out of here, Chad. Because Lord have mercy. Woo.
Okay, the last words. I wish everybody a blessed day. I hope you all um I just hope everybody has a good day. Honestly, I do. I'm not going over to Pizarro's or Breeze and all that stuff. I ain't got time for that. I had promised Miss Olivia and I was gonna do it. Even though I had stayed up with Lemon. It ain't the first time I stayed up with Lemon all night. I don't do it often. You know, oh come on, room shaker. No, room shaker. No, now, no. I love you, but no, come on now. That my opinion is just, yeah, room shaker. You do that, baby. You take the torch up. I'm good, my love. I will see you in the chats in the streets or whatever, and I will be in the hell sector and watching. It's all good. It is all good. But I thank you all so much. And listen,
Okay.
I hope if anybody learned anything today, life is short. Pick and choose
Yeah,
your battles. Pick
yeah.
and choose your battles, because everything just sometimes just ain't fucking worth it.
You heard
Shit.
this woman said. She said, "Miss, okay, I'll come back tomorrow because I'm scared." Girl, now you know good and well you can come back tomorrow because you ain't did nothing. I don't know why y'all think I'm mad at you. I'm not mad at you about your opinion. I just don't like nobody. Number one,
No, Royal.
trying to disrupt the flow and turning the conversation around on him. And I absolutely don't like my intelligence picked with. Okay. And I don't like for people to assume that I'm trying to do anything like trying to turn somebody into a victim. Don't never think that you can know what's going on in my head. Okay? Maybe some people say it, but never assume that you know what's going on in my head. Okay? Now, Lolo, I love you, girl. I'm gonna get off here. I can't take it
Yeah,
no
my
more.
love. Finn, please
Okay?
find out where your money went. Honestly, find out where it went.
Yes, you need
Want to
to.
see my emails, I'll gladly show them to you. If you want to see my app, I'll gladly show it to you. But
Mhm.
I don't know what happened to it. I wasn't going to ask you about it, because why would I ask somebody about? Well, are you going to send me that money? When you going to send me that money? Is you going to send? I
Mhm.
mean, no, that's no. But please find out what happened to your money, because somebody got lucky. Okay,
Mhm. Yeah, somebody got lucky, right?
somebody got
Yeah.
lucky. I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is. Thank you so
Yeah.
very much. Y'all have a
Thank you,
blessed
Busy.
day, okay?
You too, and thank you so much, Lola. I appreciate you.
Thank you, love. Hugs
Okay.
and
All
kisses
right.
to you,
Talk to
baby.
you later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Well, y'all, it's been a rough one. Okay, Lord have mercy. And I had to lose it a couple of times, and I had to tap the children on the ankles. Okay, on the pinky toe, and I had to tap the children on the pinky toe. But film noir, you know, you look you welcome over here anytime, child. You know I don't. You've been around me long enough, film noir. Whether you swinging for your bestie or not, to know that my commentary is my commentary. You know what I mean? Like it or don't like it, it ain't gonna change. It's still my commentary. You know, but and your commentary is your commentary. As long as you don't get disrespectful, you got a right to say what you want to say. It's just the day that some people are actually going overboard. You know, and we conduct ourselves in a certain way over here, and y'all know that we do. And for the fact that some people were overstepping, that was really bothering me. You know what I mean? Because a lot of y'all that have been tuned into me know how I am. You know what I mean? And so you a mess 313, but Miss 313 been with me for a while. I got a low attention, a low tolerance for some stuff, right? But thank you guys so much for sticking with me, and thank you again, Lolo, for sitting through this interview. Whether they felt like you was playing victim, whether they felt like some of us, thank you, Bossy Girl. Whether they felt like some of us was trying to turn you into a victim, their opinions are such as they are, their opinions. You know what I mean? But for me, thank you for sticking around to even considering what it is that I have said on here today. Thank you to everybody that hit the panel. Thank you, Rebel, Food Junkie, Creole Butterfly, of course, Miss Lolo, because it was her interview. Uh, um, Even Lovely Love, which got the heck on my nerves. Lovely Love came up. Natural Love Diva came up. Who else was up there? I think a lady Tia came up at one point in time. Child, everybody that came up, Chlorio came up. Did I miss anybody? If I missed you, thank you so much. Thank you, Lolo. If I missed you, thank you so much for coming up. And hitting the panel. Captivating Christian came up. You know, I appreciate y'all so much. This was a very good live, in my opinion, right? That's the only reason why it lasted this long, because it was real good, right? And so, let me get off here, child. Thank y'all so much. Please hit the like button on your way out the door. Thank you to my temporary mods that was dropping the necessary info in the chat for me. Child, let me get out of here. Um, oh, did I say Food Junkie? Thank you, Food Junkie. If I didn't say Food Junkie, child, a lot of people came up. I was happy with you guys coming up. And like I said, whether you agree with the commentary or not, thanks for listening. Okay, I love you in the way that Christ loves you. And I'm going to talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Peace.